Wow.
Welcome to Two Nobodies with the Mic. Consider say, great job, 49ers!
The five best players ever in the NBA, Kobe Bryant is not one of them.
Probably, you can't say anywhere that he doesn't belong in the league. Give me that amount of money, and I'll do whatever you want me to do. Josh Allen will never make the playoffs again.
The SEC is straight trash.
This fool was a crumb bucket.
Oh, he was in one of those
Yeah.
vests? Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? Turn off your effing phones.
My bad.
We are live and direct on YouTube, episode 100. Two Nobodies with the Mic. Wow. We did it. We're back here. The band's back together, guys. Everyone is here. We have OGs already in the chat. We have a special giveaway today. I'm just so fired up for the show today, guys. Let's go through introductions. First, we have Odie, the Cuban OG, making Cuban medianoches all fucking night for us. Yes. We have E-Bucks in the house, the Salvadoranian Snoop.
That's great.
Yes.
Head up the Snoop.
Hakatomi Plaza, all mad and depressed. Probably
It's not my name.
Yeah, no.
My name.
He most likely
Let a
has
neighbor
a
know.
bomb strapped to
Bro,
him
has
right
your
now.
beard gotten thicker?
Oh yeah, he's
Bro,
How's it actually?
Bro, that
Real
shit looks
Habibi
thick as fuck.
status now.
You are like, if you told me your name was Muhammad, nigga,
Bro,
done. Like,
no.
I would never question.
Listen,
Never question.
Rafa, if you're in Carl's Jr. and that dude walks in,
Running.
you're nervous.
I'm going out there. If he
You're-
walks on a plane I'm
you're-
on,
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
bro.
Did we?
Nah, I'll get right up too.
Facts,
I'll get right up.
Uh-uh.
facts.
That shit. It ain't happening, bro. Hell no.
CJ Wowo's in the house. What up, man?
From the Shock Talk Nation.
Yes. Look at my mom made it to episode 100.
What do you mean she made it? What, was she not gonna make it this long, Ed? Fuck.
Oh,
the way
she made it, man. She's in the house.
Shit.
Zach, our Mississippi Mudflap college guy, half between a cop and a farmer in Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
We're not sure what he is.
He's got that cop look way down too.
Yeah.
Rocking that
way
mullet,
down.
man. Rocking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big John. Big John is in the house.
Yes, sir.
Official.bta about that action. Been there since day one. Just a mountain of a man, but dropping pounds, man. How many have you dropped?
Like over like 30 or 40 now.
Nice.
Almost as many dudes as Eddie Money's got in his bed.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this fucking slander.
You catching it tonight, Eddie Diddy.
It's
You
facts.
catching it
It's
tonight.
facts.
It is 100% facts. Eddie Diddy all night.
Listen,
Hey, it takes one to know one, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Big John said it.
let's Jay Bird is in the house, social media manager, guy dropping. We haven't seen him since, I don't know. I think it's a hologram. There's no way he just walked.
Yeah.
Right? With no hair.
Is he gonna take off the hat today?
Oh,
Usually you didn't want to see him with the hat off. Now he shaved his head. It might be all
We
right.
gotta make sure he does
Take it off. Take it off.
Eddie Money, executive producer. Is that a Rottweiler
Yeah.
hat?
Yeah, he's got a bad boy hat on. Diddy.
Diddy. Bam, bam.
Got the
We
brand.
ain't going
Yeah.
nowhere. Eddie Money. Anyways,
That's the
and the guru, Rafa, is in the house in Downey, made the trip. How's everyone doing tonight, guys? We are live. We have a special giveaway. Just comment, tell us we're skinny, tell us we're good looking.
Don't
Tell-
lie to us though. So don't do
So we're not
that.
getting those comments.
We're not getting none of those comments.
Yes, and we are doing a giveaway for $200, $100 for are we giving-
$100 at 7:00
Yes,
and $100 at 8:00.
yeah.
We got a bunch of people in chat already. We got Uncle Zero made a return. Ralphie's in here. Rick Flores. Cecilia, Michelle.
There
And
you
Mel.
go.
There we go. All right. I like it.
Well, anyways, guys, we are the gambling show of record. We're gonna go over everything college football. We're watching the Doyer game. Doyer. We're watching Dodgers.
Ebook's in here.
Ebook, unbelievable.
He's in two places.
Yeah, he's in two places at one time.
He's like, fuck that. If they're giving away money, I'm logging into this shit.
Hell yeah. But guys, we are the gambling show of record. We only have one rule here. Hakatomi Plaza. Can you tell us what this rule is?
Don't be a loser.
Do not be a loser.
Jacob, that beard is super thick.
Yes.
My God. I
is
haven't
true.
seen you like in 2-3 weeks. Bro, you went full.
But you
Palestinian.
Can't stop looking at him. Or what?
Yeah,
No, bro.
what's going on over there?
Bro, that shit was just thick as fuck. Did he?
Guys, episode 100. We are regenerating this thing. We usually do athlete that wears a number, but 00. I could only think of one. Jim Otto. That's the only one.
Jordan Clarkson?
Jordan Clarkson wears double
Double
zero.
zero.
Yeah.
Agent
No.
0.
Agent 0. Any other zeros? Because after this is your last chance. We're not doing this shit no more, man.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. A phenomenal 0.
Zero.
That's the best 0.
Kyle Kuzma? Or zero at Lakers?
Yes.
Might have.
Yes.
A bum.
Westbrook
Wow.
is the best 0.
Yes.
No doubt. Like, I know you guys don't know the old Westbrook, but it's 100%.
What do you mean? We
That
don't
was
know
like
that?
a-
Oh,
he
yeah,
dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped
Mookie.
Shocker. Wah, wah,
You
wah.
just say we didn't. We're not just gonna go over. You say we don't know the old
Yeah, what the fuck
Westbrook.
are you talking about?
I don't know, because you
You
guys,
guys
look at
don't
me
even know who Joe Pesci is, so don't get mad at
Okay,
us.
but don't bring.
He was
okay,
actually
Joe-
he actually played before we were born.
like that.
Who?
Probably I don't know.
Joe Pesci is an
Is it
actor. He didn't
Bro,
play
okay,
shit.
first of all, you've
He's
never
5'3".
You've never seen Lethal Weapon?
No.
Home Alone,
Come on,
Casino.
bro.
You wouldn't know he's
Come on,
5'3". He's around your guys' height. That's why.
Oh,
That's why
my
you
God.
liked him.
Joe
Eddie,
Pesci's
Eddie.
an all-timer.
That's Joe Pesci, bro. Come on, dog.
Come on.
I can't defend him, but I can defend myself. We know who Westbrook is, first of all.
All right,
Don't
okay,
do us
just
like
making
that.
sure.
All
Don't do
right.
us like that.
Well, let's get into You Are Fired. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of firings. every week we fire someone mythically or just hypothetically. We hire people as well. We are very camera dead?
Yeah, the main one is, but you're still on.
Okay.
Everyone's just looking at Big John.
All right. Well, let's get into your fired, man. And there's a ton of firings. Who wants to start off with you are fired?
Big John, you have anybody?
I don't know if it's like a for sure firing. I don't like it. I don't like the direction they're gonna go.
Like this is a warning, warning.
Yes,
you will get
like a
fired if
warning.
you keep on.
Listen, I like it.
I think it's the Steelers, like the Russ situation
That's
with
the
them. Changing.
stupidest thing, bro.
Bro, if the quarterback literally has 10 touchdowns, like it's not a lot, but one interception, that means he's not making critical mistakes. He's making mistakes. Don't get me wrong, but that's gonna happen with a new quarterback who's still young. Obviously, Mike Tomlin loves him. You could see it. Like whenever they talk about him, or even when they were talking about
Fields
him
or Russ?
Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know.
How can
You
you
don't-
explain this?
I don't think you go and just because he's a veteran. Bro, Russ is done. I'm sorry. We all saw it with the Broncos. He's done.
That's
He's done. Like let him be a mentor to Fields and
Big
let
John,
Fields hold the reins.
This is a positive for me. I took the under 8.5, assuming that Russ was gonna play. The only reason I'm in trouble is because Fields was. I don't get it, Rafa. Can you please explain
I have no
what
idea.
the fuck is going on? The OC last week just threw Russ under the bus. They asked him about Fields. He's like, no drama. He's like, he's not living through an avatar. I don't understand this.
The thing is, the team is 4-2, and yeah, so Fields has 5 touchdown passes and 5 touchdown rushes.
Yeah.
So he's accounted for 10 touchdowns. For you to just midweek or at the beginning of the week, oh yeah, it's because Russ. Yeah, we're looking at it or whatever the fuck, bro. They're 4-2. If they were 2-4, fine. 3-3, fine. You're 4-2. You're tied for the lead in the division.
Bro,
So-
are they playing the Cleveland Browns? Is that why they're doing this?
Oh my God! Did Pete Alonso just hit? Oh, he did. He got under it.
No, they're playing the Jets.
They're playing the Jets, and
On
the Jets are
primetime.
favored, by the way.
By
Yeah.
like 1 or 2.
1 point on the road.
1.5, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
1.5 on prime time on the road.
F those fools.
Like I understand. I've seen people trying to comment and bat for Russ saying, well, you know, he gives that deep ball feel. I'm like, okay, but let's be honest. Like you're gonna have
What
to
type
run
of
at
feel
some
he
point.
give?
Like
What type of feel?
He gives a deep ball feel.
deep ball feel.
Get your mind out the gutter,
What are you
little
talking
ditty.
about?
Damn.
Jamie,
Jay.
What's
I
up?
pointed out because Jay does something.
We can't just
Yeah,
talk
but Jay,
sports.
you can't say shit like that in front of you. Can't say shit like that for a Jay. Jay's a nasty nigga. That's a 100.
I heard Jay smile from
Oh,
all the
Jay,
way back
grin to
there.
grin.
I
And
heard him
you just
smile.
turn around and Jay lit up like a Christmas tree.
yes.
Bruh.
Listen, Big John, I get it. I don't know how you do it. It doesn't make any sense to me or anybody. No one was calling for this. So great firing.
Phenomenal.
Great firing. Who's next, man? Jacob wants to
You know,
go.
he had
Assalamu alaikum.
I had Tomlin as my firing.
Oh, Jacob.
So,
I thought
double
Jacob,
firing.
Jacob wanted,
Respect.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
yeah,
Listen.
Jacob wanted
Allah.
the Christianity faith. I thought he wanted
Yeah.
to fire.
Yeah, oof. That's what I thought too. Why he got that sweater on? You got a
It's fucking
I'm
cold.
told
Hey, what's
you,
under that sweater,
I
big
mean,
dog?
he
What's
has
under
that
that sweater?
He has a suicide vest.
suicide vest on. This
Whoa, whoa,
motherfucker.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Watch out. Anybody got any pagers? Because he gonna get them back.
This is all jokes. All jokes. Do not.
All jokes. Yeah, don't shut us down. Although he is a little bit on the
Please
Muslim
don't
tip
swat
right
us.
now.
Yes.
So
Who next? Anybody? Anybody? Who
We
you-
have more people in the comments. We have Uncle Zero gave his number 0. It was the West Virginia punter / kicker Chuck Kinder back in 1963.
Oh,
Look at
yes.
him.
I mean, who doesn't remember that guy? Who
Yeah.
doesn't remember that?
who doesn't
mountaineer?
remember Chuck Kinder?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, he
blew
wore
that out.
100.
Yeah.
He wore 100.
What a guy.
Maybe back then they had different rules. I don't know.
I don't know
Bro.
what rules.
Hey, heck, that's a G. That's a G pull. He's literally 100. That's the last one. We should never bring up that shit again. He literally brought up a punter from 1960 that wore 100.
1963.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's insane.
Also have Sarah Herrera in here saying congrats on 100 episodes.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
She also said that cop HB Farmer's hot.
Zach, does she know you're married? Fuck.
Yeah.
We have Christian and Ralphie again. Christian said great take on the Justin Fields thing.
For
yeah.
That's
sure.
a phenomenal
Hell
take.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine.
stole everyone's firing here, but
Yeah.
we'll find something else to fire.
Eddie Money, who you firing, man?
I
Man,
don't know.
you better do it. What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Maybe I think Devontae Adams for
What?
No, let the man speak.
for being
Go ahead.
for being in New York already. Like
What do you mean already?
he was there,
Bro.
When the trade was, he was there. Like he's probably been there for the past week.
Okay.
He has custom cleats already for that game.
Can we fire him for faking a hamstring injury for the last 2 fucking weeks? How about that?
That too.
How about that?
But do we know? for
Catch me
sure?
outside. How
What
about
do you
that?
mean? How do we know? Bro is perfectly healthy all of a
I
sudden.
said, do we know?
All right, you done?
Say some
Are
dumb
you
shit
done?
right now,
Are you
Rafa.
done? Are you done with your firing?
Bullshit.
Are
Say
you
some dumb shit right now, Rafa.
are you done with your firing?
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
have a hiring, Devontae Adams.
Oh.
That man moved from a good situation, from a terrible situation, to one kind of bad, but not
Kinda
as bad
bad.
as the one he was in.
A bullshit.
Eddie,
A bullshit.
bro, that team is so bad. This motherfucker faked a hamstring injury, bro. He faked the hamstring injury because your team was that bad. Like, are you serious?
Did you see Aaron Rodgers call out Mike Williams for running the wrong route and he ran the right route? He's like, we had all faith. Dude, Mike Williams went straight down the fucking field, right down the fucking hash.
That's where he tripped, though, right?
No, that's where he underthrew. That's where Aaron Rodgers underthrew the ball and threw a fucking pick.
I thought Mike Williams tripped there. There was
No.
one where he tripped.
He had
Whoa.
a slide to get
Okay.
the ball.
No, it was a great interception. No doubt about it. Also, I actually want to fire the fans that comment on Devontae Adams' post apologizing.
Thank you. Great firing.
Apologize.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, no, there's a fan.
No, there's a ton of them.
Oh, a ton of them. Well, I know one that Eddie knows. This man, a grown-ass man, apologized to Devontae Adams for the team being absolute shit. You are stupid.
Dude.
All you fans that apologize. You think he
You
gives
saw
a
it.
fuck? You think Devontae gives a fuck about your comments, Raider fans?
Dude,
he
there's
don't give a fuck.
There's a huge
don't give a
Raider.
fuck.
There's a huge Raider YouTube guy, Raider Cody. He's like, once a Raider, always sorry we didn't live up to your standards. Apologizing to this vato. Apologizing to fucking Devontae Adams for faking a fucking injury. Listen, I get that he wanted to leave. I understand it. I want to not have Raider tattoos on my body, but I have them. You're a fucking Raider. And when you're a fucking Raider, you fucking play balls to the wall. And this dude, he fucking checked out last year.
Can we agree that that's not a thing anymore? Or are you guys going to still run with that? Like being a Raider. Like, what the fuck is a Raider? What the fuck is a Raider? There hasn't been a Raider for
No, no,
40
no, no, no,
years.
no. The one thing
Max
that
Crosby's a Raider.
the one thing that Raiders do is that
What's a Raider?
They
A
take
crackhead
care.
who
Lose.
fixed himself and is now decent?
No.
Is that what that is?
He's great.
All right. So Josh Hamilton was a Raider.
No.
Didn't play in the NFL, though.
Eddie DeBartolo used to take care of 49ers. Like, if you're a Raider, there's a saying, once a Raider, always a Raider. You get led into a family. They take care of you. Listen, that's why when you looked at Al Davis up in the stands, there was Jim Otto. There was a Fred Biletnikoff. If you were
Those guys were good.
No, but also if you put your shit out on the line for the Shield, Al Davis and Mark Davis will always take care of you. Charles Woodson sells his fucking whiskey in that stadium.
It's just terrible.
It doesn't matter.
All right. Just
Yeah.
as long as we know.
I wasn't going to argue with you. No, but you will be taken care of if you put your shit out on the line for the Raider organization.
Devontae didn't do that.
What we saw it, literally on Netflix. On Netflix, we saw it last year. That's why they should have got rid of him before the fucking season and gotten a certain guy named Jaden fucking Daniels.
Wow.
Wow. Anyone else?
Rick Flores says, like to fire the NCAA going forward, not allowing to purposely include the late penalty after Oregon game.
Which penalty?
The 12 men on the field one.
They're like the NCAA is now looking into that, so it can't happen again.
Oh, and he's firing that.
Yeah,
So what are you gonna do though?
I don't know.
Like, how do you regulate that?
Yeah, I was confused. I was confused on that too.
Regulators.
So,
That
well, was the
say,
penalty? Well,
you
so
didn't throw two flags?
Right, yeah, he threw the second
12 men on the field and another flag because you did it on purpose.
it doesn't matter. The rule should be if the penalty's on the defense, the clock should stop.
Okay.
That should be the rule
yeah.
That's true.
because it is the rule in the NFL. There
Yeah.
cannot be a flag on the defense where if there's a penalty on the defense, the clock is stopped.
Okay,
The clock stops.
that makes sense.
In college, they're so far behind that it's they're
Bro.
idiots.
Can you take it back? Can you take it back that Dan Lanning is not a good coach?
No,
Please.
no.
That was a G
This,
move.
this is the first big game he wins. Is this the first big game he wins? Yes or no?
The biggest
How many?
game, the biggest game.
How many Pac-12 titles does he have?
Bro, he's been there for like 2 seconds.
I'm
Stop.
tinking. He has none.
He's been there for what, 3 years?
He has none.
He's been in the championship,
What championship?
the Pac-12 championship.
And what happened?
He
Got his nuts kicked in.
not nuts.
What about the game at Washington that he lost last year because he didn't kick field goals in the third quarter?
That is a football problem all the way from the NFL to fucking high school.
Be better.
Take your fucking points, coaches in high school, college, Division 3. Take your points. Kick the
At least
field
early.
goal.
Take your points early.
in the first half.
Take your points early.
In the first half.
Yeah.
By the way, Rick Flores said in the NFL the clock goes back.
Yeah. That I agree with Rick. That's a good point.
That's how it should be.
Ebook also said he liked to fire the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
What?
Oh fuck!
That's crazy.
Wow.
No, they did help me out a lot today.
Yeah. We played golf today, and Eddie. We had to give Eddie 36 strokes.
Giggity.
Where's Jay? Oh, that was a Jay joke,
Yeah.
man.
36 strokes, baby.
Yeah. Fuck. Still lost.
I told you I
They're
needed
talking about golf, guys.
every
Yeah.
single one of those strokes I needed.
Still talking about golf.
Who you firing, Ed?
I have 2 firings.
I like it.
First of all, I need to fire tuna sandwiches. Tuna sandwiches. If you like tuna sandwiches, please comment. You are a cat. That is fucking cat food. It's the most disgusting fucking food on the fucking
Are you
planet.
kidding? I
Bro.
like tuna sandwiches. You guys don't like tuna
I
sandwiches?
like tuna sandwiches too.
I'm with you,
How
Eddie.
and
I'm with
why?
you, Eddie.
It's fucking gross.
Maybe you don't
I-
prepare it the
Bro,
right
you
way.
ain't prepared the right way.
Bro, I had it from
You eat
fucking
it hot, don't you?
Jersey Mike's
Jersey
has the
Mike's.
best. Jersey Mike's has the best tuna sandwich.
Bro, I took a
in
bite.
the land.
I took a bite thinking it was a 13, a classic 13. Mike's Way, jalapenos,
And you got a 10.
or whatever it was.
The tuna's a 10.
Oh my god! I took a bite. I took like 4 chomps. It's like what the
Dude, and they have
Bro,
phenomenal tuna, bro.
I ran. I
I
never
got
want
that.
to hear. I never want to hear. Oh, you just haven't tasted it. I tasted that shit. 4 chomps. Chomp.
But did you
Weird.
taste it on accident? Did you?
I'm
it
totally
was-
on
did
accident.
You know it was
That's
tuna-
why,
different.
though. But that's why.
Yeah, you weren't
didn't know.
mentally
You
prepared
weren't-
for tuna.
Yeah, you weren't expecting it.
Bro. It,
What, did you not see the fucking sandwich when you bit into
dude,
it?
no,
Yeah, you don't
That
expect
is, what are
it
you,
first.
fucking blind?
So it was Mike's Way, tomatoes and pepper cheese were hanging out. I'm like, yee.
You don't watch your sandwich be made?
No, it's
No,
because they ordered it for
yeah,
him, and
yeah.
he
But
probably
you
got
don't
home.
like inspect your sandwich to make sure like it's
Not inspect. I don't inspect
No,
the sandwich. I
it's
know
Jersey
when you
Mike's.
open the tuna, you could clearly see it's tuna.
Okay, but obviously he couldn't. But
Did you cause a scene?
Oh, I
One time we're back together. We're still talking about food.
dude, I'm just
Shocker.
saying, shame on everyone who likes fucking tuna sandwiches.
Michelle said
tuna
tuna
sandwich.
is super gross.
Super gross. And listen, I love me a nice toro. I
Oh.
love me a bluefin.
Oh my god.
Like don't like
Ebook said meow.
you don't need to grow your palate, man.
Yeah, and
This is crazy.
grow my
Wow.
palate. Are you, dude? Am I a cat? Am I a Persian fucking cat?
It's
Are you-
fish. It's fish.
No,
Either
it's
way,
not fish.
No,
it
it
is fish.
is.
100%
And
is fish.
Subway?
It is.
At Subway, we don't know what
Oh,
the
no,
fuck
no,
they're
no.
serving.
That's
This is
different. That's
Subway.
different.
This is Subway.
Subway might have might have a little bit of cat. Is
Or
this,
dog.
this might be a Haitian-owned Subway. You know what? You probably went to a Haitian-owned Jersey Mike's. That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Or Indian, as Jay would say. Yes, they're making that shit on the street.
Now you would smell that shit from a mile away. Trust me.
Okay, my second firing. in
Is it
which-
sports related, or
It is
are you going to
sports
fire a
related.
pizza here?
No, no.
You know what? If you like chicken wings,
Yeah.
you should be shot.
No. I'm quickly gonna go through a list of NBA basketball players, and then that will
This is not
say
gonna be quick.
what they all have in common. The Joker, Manu Ginobili, Dennis Rodman, Draymond Green, Marcus Gasol, Chris Middleton, Gilbert Arenas, Jeff Hornacek, DeAndre Jordan, Paul Millsap, Carlos Boozer, What do all these NBA players have in common?
Great names.
I have no idea.
They are middle or late round second picks in the NBA draft. I am firing the Los Angeles Lakers for giving or being charity, make a wish foundation, whatever you fucking want to call it. We are a joke. We are a punchline. And I love you, LeBron, but you did your son no favors by bringing Bronny James to the NBA and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, he did him a little favor.
We could have had
He got drafted.
the next.
I want to hear my name called.
No, because everyone's calling him out.
They can call him
For
out. He still
what?
did him a favor. The kid's ass, straight garbage.
He's
not playing.
he would have been better to go to another college and develop his skills. Maybe play soccer.
Oh, is this why we fired the Make-A-Wish Foundation earlier?
No, this is not why.
Listen, all I'm saying is, you know, the project, the whatever, it's bad. It looks horrible. It's a stain on the Lakers organization. You have bowed down to LeBron James and you drafted his kid 53, 54, 55. You could have had the next Manu Ginobili from Argentina, man.
Or not.
Or we
Yeah,
could have just
like,
had a
or-
bus.
Or
Yeah,
not.
Or
It's
the
the
Joker.
pick.
Or Dennis Rodman.
Okay, but those
or
are like
Draymond
anomalies, though. That doesn't
No,
happen
there's
every
only
draft.
You
though.
named like
There's-
15
There's
guys.
only
that are Hall of
listen,
Famers.
listen,
Like no. Like
there's
you're-
only
they- hold
2
on.
rounds, Big John.
I
There's
know,
only
but this
2
is a
rounds.
55th pick. You're acting like we picked them with the first 10. Like everybody knew
No.
we were gonna waste the first
No.
pick on them.
No, there's
Like-
only 2 rounds, and every pick. Ask any fucking kid.
That's not true.
Every pick in the NBA draft is valuable.
Yeah.
No,
Hmm.
please.
You named how many guys you have on your list?
Listen, I stopped at 15. I could have give 30.
Well, you have Paul Millsap in there. I mean, so and I also see Jeff Hornacek. Like you didn't pick dogs. I mean, you wouldn't get dogs.
Well, obviously,
You
I'm trying.
wouldn't get
I
dogs.
try to make a point.
Jeff Hornacek. Like he was a good shooter, but you didn't get
No, he
dogs.
was a great shooter, not a good shooter.
You didn't.
The point is, the Lakers are a fucking joke, Rafa. And this is it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Explain yourself, LeBron ball washer.
I only like LeBron as a player. I could give 3 fucks about his personal life or him getting his kid drafted. I don't give a shit.
That's a stain on his legacy. I'm sorry.
Well, how's that a stain on his legacy? Did you stain Michael Jordan's legacy for picking Kwame Brown first? Did you stain that motherfucking legacy?
Actually, that is a
No,
stain.
it's not, because you guys wash his fucking nutsack every week you can.
But you know what? Like that, he was the first pick in the draft. A lot of people thought he was the first pick. No one knew he had
Even worse, that you blew the first pick in the draft.
No
How
one-
about Magic Johnson? Let me take Lonzo instead of fucking De'Aaron Fox. I'm not going to sit there and say Tatum and all those guys because you needed a point guard. I'm talking about you didn't take De'Aaron Fox. You took Lonzo.
Okay,
Don't tell
totally
me.
different. Totally different. No one thought that Bronny James was an NBA basketball player and ready to be drafted. Manos de Pierda, fucking Kwame Brown. People thought he was a top 5 pick. Lonzo Ball, everyone was convinced that he was a top 5 pick. Those are totally different situations.
What did you want us to pick instead then?
Then, Bronny, I don't know anybody. How about anybody? How about a guy from Europe who's probably
Who's not
fat?
going to play on your team for 5 years? Maybe.
I'd rather just pick the best player's son. Keep the best player.
And
happy.
you don't know, like he can develop. Like
He's not developing shit.
Developing into what?
That bro ain't developing into shit. He's terrible.
Good try though, Big
Bro,
J.
he is
He got his
terrible.
bucket
you gotta
list
have
checked
hope,
off.
man.
Bro, he's
No
bad.
hope.
He's
There is no hope.
dude, he's bad. He's bad.
And
then-
it's
and-
embarrassing. I
dude,
feel
he's gonna
bad
get
for the
cooked in the G
kid.
League. He's gonna get cooked.
I feel bad for the kid. I
Why?
really
Why?
do.
He's on the Lakers.
It's okay. We're drafting the other son. That
Who
one's better.
cares? His dad is on the Lakers. Like, why did he need to be on the Lakers? He's not proving anything other than he sucks.
I don't feel bad for the kid.
Neither do I.
Fuck no. Can't be sorry for millionaires.
All right. Well, that's my firing. That and tuna.
By the way, Sarah says tuna is good. Cecilia makes a great tuna sandwich.
Yeah,
I've heard that twice this week, by the way.
my mom makes a great tuna sandwich. Never had one,
Really?
and I never will.
My wife makes good tuna sandwiches too. Tuna's good, bro. I don't
Tuna
know.
is
I think
good.
I think you just had it. You had a
Good
Haitian
protein.
batch. That's all it was.
Next time you need to know that you're eating tuna.
Yeah. I don't know what that
Oh,
means.
dude, I don't
though.
know if I could.
No,
ever
like
do
if you
that.
go, he probably thought it
Really?
was like chicken or beef or something, right?
No, he thought it was Italian.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, no. Of
You don't
course.
know
You, what the fuck would
You
you
know
know?
what Italian is?
No.
No, bro. He barely speaks English at this point.
Anyone else for firings? I thought I'm getting no Jacob.
Already fired.
I know, but can I get a I on my Baker firing?
Don't raise your hands like that. This motherfucker. He starts sending signals. Fucking 3 fucking Arab dudes jump out the roof. No, hell no.
Where's Jaybird? Jaybird, do you have any firings? Jay, get over here. I know you want to fire somebody, man.
Shocker.
He said Brawny.
Shocker.
Zach, attack. You want to fire anyone from college football? Oh yeah. I know.
Oh, give him a mic. This is gonna be a minute.
I pray to Will Howard.
It's not.
What's up, guys? I want to fire every big name SEC quarterback.
There you go.
Overrated. Milrow, your boy Nico. All
Oh,
these
Nico
big
straight trash.
names,
I told you
yeah,
guys that.
They're all overrated.
Jackson Dart,
Exactly. Thank you.
Him
Him too.
dude. Milrow.
There.
They're not losing because of Milrow, brother. They are.
They're not meeting expectations.
It's
What's
early,
his
Zach.
expectations?
to win.
Alabama's defense is garbage.
Alabama, you have to win still.
They're scoring 20. They scored
Mm.
26 points. What do you mean it comes because of Norrell?
What they score against Vanderbilt? What they score against Vandy?
35.
What they score?
5 points.
Did you just call CJ boy? I love it.
Oh boy, boy,
Better watch your mouth, boy.
I'm gonna go a step farther than Zach. I'm gonna fire the SEC in general
Oh,
because let's look at it. Let's look at it.
dude, this is so
The
bad.
beloved Ole
Let me
Miss.
have a lighter so I can light this shit on
I
fire.
didn't interrupt you. I sat here quiet.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
The
Big Black.
beloved Ole Miss has 2 losses and
I-
lost to the
I-
LSU team, who's also ranked, who you think is absolute garbage, by the way.
Trash.
My boy Nico has regressed as the young player he is, and Tennessee has also not looked good. You know who's in the top 5 of your conference, Rafa? Arkansas and Vanderbilt are in the top
Ooh.
Vandy's
5
good.
of
You
your
tell me
conference. Oh,
Is
my.
Indiana not on top of the Big Ten?
Vanderbilt
Is
is
Indiana
in
not
the
on top of
top.
the Big Ten?
Indiana's
fuck?
undefeated. Sorry, 1. Ole Miss has 2, and they lost to LSU.
We're not. That's fine. We're not talking about Ole
but you
Miss.
gotta understand your
Dude.
SEC is just a little bit overrated. It's a little bit propped up. It's a little bit
How can you even debate that? Right?
like
Easy.
bro. Missouri,
The players, the
Texas
rosters.
A&M.
They're real athletes.
Oh my!
They're
that's not
real
Rafa,
athletes.
We have to play the games. That's what matters.
You're right.
The
We'll
rosters-
play the games as they do every year, and at the end, guess who's in the title game at the end?
right because you're propping up 8 or 9 SEC teams and putting them in the
Yeah,
playoff that don't deserve to be.
That's what it is.
No, that's absolutely what it's going to
What
be.
did Georgia do to TCU a couple years ago in
Oh,
the title
my-
game?
Bro,
What did they do?
No, that's Nick
the
Saban.
game has changed.
No.
Rafa.
Nick Saban.
That was Georgia, by the way.
Georgia.
Oh, okay.
That was Georgia, by the way. What'd they do to him? They beat him. What has Georgia done to Ryan Day every time? What'd they do to Harbaugh before that all the time? Get the fuck out of here. You guys are out of your mind. You guys love the West Coast so much. Guess what? The West Coast is only good for high school football. The rest is left to the right side. That's what it is.
Wow.
That's a fact.
I don't even feel like it's
Like-
on the West Coast anymore.
It's not the West
They're
Coast.
talking about everybody but the
Everybody
SEC.
but the SEC, brother.
And makes you pretty wrong. So
How?
because
I just
every
gave you
year,
stats and you
you
think
do
they're
the
better.
same. So we can't just think that Texas A&M is now
No, we
better.
can't because they have not played well. We saw Missouri play a close game with Vanderbilt. Ole Miss has 2 losses. LSU is somehow
Why
in
you
the
keep bringing up Ole Miss? Though?
because they're supposed to be the top of the fucking SEC, Rafa. They
They-
were the preseason top 10 team in the country. What do you
They
mean? Why
were.
we're bringing up
they
the
were
SEC?
preseason top 3. You're right.
Yeah, and this is the conference
Michigan
that
was
she's
also
so.
Michigan was also a top 10 team preseason, and they're trash.
I'm not
Iowa
arguing.
was
We all
in the
knew- we all
top
knew
12.
We all knew Michigan was. I'm not
Yeah.
All right,
arguing.
Iowa was
I'm
in the
not
top 12.
arguing for the Big
Iowa
Ten.
was in the top 12.
I'm not
Penn-
arguing
USC was
for the
13.
Big Ten.
all right.
I'm arguing against
This
the
is-
SEC that you just think is the best in the fucking
They
world.
are.
They're not.
Okay. We'll see.
CJ, I agree with you.
They're up there.
But we got to move on.
Let's get into college football
like
since
the
these
Sun Belt.
motherfuckers are yapping about college football.
You know what?
Let's get
do it.
straight into college
Let's
football.
go into college
Sun Belt guy.
football. One of the best weekends of college football that you have ever seen. You want to let Zach up in here?
I was gonna let CJ or Zach.
Yeah.
This
Which
is,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, get over
Why
here.
do you get in here?
or how about you just sit right over there too?
Yeah.
That way you guys can all get in.
Yeah.
Zach.
And Zach,
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 you're
sit over there.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go. Listen, everybody, we're gonna get into college football. Yes.
Jay, come over.
Ricky Flores is about to send his UCLA stats over. By the way, I picked Indiana to be really good this year, which they are. Great coach. That guy won't be at Indiana very long. He might be at Michigan next year. So, guys, we're gonna get right into college football.
Otani
What?
just hit the ball into fucking Harlem, is what he thought, and he actually just hit it to right field.
Yeah, actually just hit it onto 34th Street. Highly anticipated college football weekend. It was great from beginning to end. You had Alabama,
South Carolina.
South Carolina, which South Carolina put up a great fight. You
They
had
played
Or
decent.
Alabama just sucks.
That's not what that is. You know that, right?
Rafa, how many weeks are they going to play bad before we start making assessments about their team?
We can just make assessments about the coach way in over his head, but he was in the Pac-12, so we had to give him the job.
My gosh, but then you gave him a roster of Alabama Nick Saban
Yes.
recruited players,
Then
and
he
you're still
lost.
going to
He
make
lost.
excuses for him and not the program?
He lost plenty of guys.
Nick Saban's not there anymore, Rafa.
He
We have-
lost plenty of guys, and he can't coach defense. We saw it at Washington.
This is not his team. You know that, right? This is Nick
He
Saban's
lost players, and plenty of players left to
N-
Texas,
and then you know-
Georgia, Ohio State,
team. And then you, how many?
a
Can you-
bunch, at least 10.
listen.
At least 10.
Let's move on. We had
Let's go on.
Oklahoma, Texas.
the
Texas-
best team in the land. Where do they reside? Oh, the SEC. That's
Not
not bad.
by default.
Big 12.
By
Yeah,
default.
they're a Big 12
Put,
team.
put on your headphones, Zach.
What a play by Lindor.
We had, which I called, which Eddie Money and Rafa the Guru did not call. I said it would happen that Oregon would beat Ohio State in Outson. You questioned if Outson was a thing. We all saw.
It wasn't a
Outson-
thing. It's not a thing. How
dude,
many
that-
false start penalties did they have?
Oh, 3 or 4.
3 or 4
That's it, and
key
that's a thing?
moments.
And that's a
and
team.
key
3 or
moments.
4.
Bro,
Two
if
on the
Ryan
drive
Day
to
was
win.
a little bit better, they
No.
win the game.
Okay, let's talk about the first drive. That should have been an interception. They shouldn't even have
But
the
it
first
wasn't.
touchdown.
But it
It got,
was.
but it
But
wasn't.
it was,
But it
though.
was.
It wasn't. But it wasn't. And the ball was pinned between the two players. I'm sorry.
You never
The
had
ball-
possession of the ball.
Everyone,
who did?
Nobody.
No.
And then
Until
who the ball?
defensive player did and walked up with it and walked away with the ball
The ball was pinned together when they were both on the ground.
with no possession at all.
It's still pinned.
But it doesn't matter. They
It's
don't have
still
possession.
pinned. The ball's not moving.
The
who-
rule
so
is
you-
possession.
So who
The
you
ball
trying-
isn't moving.
The rule.
So you're trying to tell me it was pinned. They're both on the ground. One guy has possession at the end of it, which was defense.
At the end. The call was they listen.
Yeah.
You know it gets called in. It doesn't matter that one play. The ball when they kick it and they hit the up back and they get that ball. Oregon got every bounce except the one on the first drive.
Who won the game?
Yeah, Oregon they got every bounce.
Who played better?
Oh God!
Who played better? You
At what
can't say
point?
Ohio State played better.
Ohio State didn't play better. They lost by 1.
Who gives a fuck?
It was 2 versus 3.
They were fucking underdogs. Oregon.
They were 3-point underdogs. If you're gonna sit here and say that Oregon was that much better than Ohio
No,
State,
they just were better.
better.
They
Period.
just were better.
Just better.
I think the coach was better.
My
Oh.
God.
I'm sorry. Was the coach not better? Was the coach not better at the end of the game?
The coach and the team and the whole administration, the staff, the stands, the stadium, everybody was better.
Zach, what do you have to say about this game?
The quarterback's better.
Dylan
I
Gabriel was
think
better.
everyone's better.
Everyone. The running backs aren't better and the receivers aren't better. So not everyone is better.
Well, that game they were better.
The running backs weren't better, period. The running backs were great all game. And the receivers were great all game. If that idiot Ryan Day understands how to coach a goddamn football game, he tells his fucking quarterback, we need to get the ball outside so we can fucking either get down quick or get out of bounds and at least kick a field goal to try and win the game.
Can I name some stats, please? You said the
Please.
running back and the receivers better. So let's bring up.
You watched the game?
Hold on.
You watched the
I
game?
didn't interrupt you.
Did you watch the game?
I didn't interrupt you. Let's bring up statistics. Let's bring up the undeniable facts. Ohio State rushed for a total of 141 yards. Oregon rushed for a total of 155 yards. Ohio State passed for a total of 326 yards, and Oregon passed for a total of 341
Oh
yards.
no, Dylan
So
Gabriel
they
was better
seemed
than
a
Will
little
Rogers.
bit better in passing and rushing versus Ohio State when it mattered.
Dylan Gabriel was definitely better. There's no doubt about that. But the running backs and the receivers are never better.
Okay, listen.
Ever.
If you're talking about talent, we all thought that Ohio State was 100% the more talented team. But what on earth would you ever, and what has Ryan Day done to ever tell you that he is a better coach.
He's not.
He's 1 and
He's
7 versus
clearly,
top 5 teams. by the way.
clearly, he's not.
Okay.
You saw it. Dead ass. He's a terrible head coach.
Thank you.
He's horrible.
Well, that was
Put
last-
it this way:
that
if
was
they
last
don't
week.
get to the playoffs, like in the semifinal, he should be fired because he's terrible.
Well, that was last week. Let's get into this week of college football.
Before we move on,
Go ahead,
Flores
anybody.
says he did okay that one play, but Oregon missed field goals and still won. Oregon played them with running game, with small plays, one with big throwing game, which O's didn't have.
Oregon had that fumble that they got a short field and scored a touchdown on. Oregon got the fucking bounce ball off the fucking up back. They made those plays. Those are the plays they made.
Or
Don't
we can
talk
say
about
Ohio
missed field
State
goals.
didn't make those plays. Your dumbass
Yeah,
front
they
lineman
did
didn't
it.
catch the ball kicking
The
it.
ball-
He got the ball kicked to his head. Are you
That
serious?
ball wasn't even kicked to him.
It was kicked to his head.
No,
actually.
it
It bounced off of him.
It was supposed to be a square tip to the right, not to
Right.
him.
So the front
that
lines
wasn't even
guy-
the intention, by the way.
So that's more seems like a lack of execution from Ohio State than Oregon doing something. If the
Yeah,
fucking
so
ball
don't,
bounces off a guy, you go
don't
get
say
it.
missed field goals, blah, blah, blah. Dude,
There
Oregon.
was missed field
You're right,
goals.
but Oregon shouldn't have blown them out. That's what you're trying to. That's what Rick's trying to say.
No,
He's like, oh, it could have been bigger because of missed field goals.
No, he's only saying that because you believe that Ohio State was a better team.
I think they're 100% a better team. I think that if they played this week at a neutral field, Ohio State beats them by 2 touchdowns.
No way.
Is
Okay.
the conference championship game, is it played neutral or is it played at
No, it's neutral.
Neutral.
Last year was
should be.
Indianapolis, or it's always Indianapolis. So who knows where it's at now?
Yeah.
Should be in fucking Vegas. That's where it should be.
Every conference championship should be in Vegas and Super Bowl.
That's true.
Just every football.
Zach, forever
big
hold your
football
beat. What-
game.
what
Every
else?
game.
Before we get on to this week of college football
Mhm.
and tell the people what they want, Rafa gives us picks. You have any synopsis of this beautiful college football weekend?
Oh man, it was a great weekend.
Yeah.
Except for
Well said.
but-
Let's move on.
Back to you, Stu.
What else?
well, the USC Penn State game was a great game.
Oh, we
Talk,
should
talk about
that.
blowing a
Game.
fucking game.
My God.
that number 44 from Penn State.
How good is that
He
guy?
went. He
He's
went
an
Dalton. He
animal.
went Dalton Kincaid on their ass.
Dude,
I mean,
say
this is-
something that's gonna piss
Why,
Ralph off.
what is up with you with Dalton Kincaid?
Dalton. He had 17 fucking catches against SC, and they couldn't stop him. This
Against
fucking
Utah
kid,
when he was at Utah.
he went.
He pimped them.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
it
at
was bad.
Utah.
It was
Oh,
bad.
it's a
It was
college
bad.
It's the
reference?
exact
Yeah,
same
yeah. Oh
fucking
my God,
situation.
Fucking Eddie Money's.
Well, because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
hyping, he hypes up Dalton Kincaid in the NFL and
Because Dalton Kincaid's good.
not in the Bills.
All right. Okay. Whatever. Let's go on. What else you got?
What-
That's why they traded
Joel
for Marcus.
Klatt said something that's the truth. It's
Let's
the
hear
honest truth.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
That Colorado's good?
Okay, we're gonna get into that a little bit later. USC is Texas 2 years ago. They have a bunch of freshmen and redshirt sophomores and juniors starting. They have a bunch of young guys on the offensive line. And look at what Texas was 2 years ago, losing close games, losing games that they should have won. And I look at USC now and I look at the Texas rosters a few years ago. It's the same rosters. The guys are all redshirt freshmen and sophomores.
You're gonna lie.
They're all young.
Okay, there's
Go
a
ahead.
big difference. Sorry to see you.
No, go ahead.
interrupt you. There's
Real
only
quick,
one
Eddie.
big.
Let's put your
there's
phone
only
on
one-
silent real quick.
Oh,
Eddie.
I'm sorry. Was that me?
That's you. 100%.
I'm sorry, Papa.
100%.
There's a big difference.
What the fuck is this?
2-3 years ago, Texas wasn't losing 4 games.
Yes, they were.
4 games?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, but they were not
4 or 5,
They
4
were
and
at,
5 every year.
They were at the door.
With Sarkeesian?
Yes,
Lincoln Wright. The
every
thing is,
year.
Eddie Money, can I get a fact check on
Please.
that, please?
the thing that this is the difference between
They
that
didn't
Texas
lose
team.
to fucking Minnesota.
This is a difference between that Texas team and
Well,
the
and
USC team.
Minnesota.
You know what the difference is? That one coach is Sark and the other one's Lincoln Riley. And Lincoln Riley inability to win any fucking games at any point. Sorry, you garbage.
What games has Sark been to?
I don't give a fuck.
That Lincoln
Sark-
Riley has
Sark
not.
beat Alabama.
Sark
Lincoln Riley has been to his college football playoff,
and didn't win a game.
and he's been there. So you can't say,
He
"Oh,
didn't
it's Sark."
win a game.
He's been as far as Sark has.
What is Lincoln
He
Riley?
hasn't won a game, though.
Neither has Sark.
Yeah, but that was 2 years ago. You're watching Lincoln Riley. He's on the verge of getting fired. Sark
Oh,
wasn't
no.
on the verge of getting fired. Are you kidding? You think if he loses, you think if he goes 6-6, he don't get fired?
Eddie Money,
The man
what years?
showed you
I mean, what?
the
what-
last 3 years for
Yeah.
Texas.
Last 3 years.
2023, they're 12-2, 2022, 8-5, 2021, 5-7,
8-5.
2020,
You got me.
7-3.
They've sucked. They've
Yeah,
been
no,
the most
you
disappointing
can, you
team.
can go back and compare someone for 2 years. Dude, they were in the Big 12 that year. These guys are in the Big 10, and Lincoln Riley ain't a Big 10 coach. Like, obviously, you can clearly see it. He doesn't win big games ever. Okay, he couldn't beat fucking Tulane with 7 touchdowns for, or what was it, 6 touchdowns from Caleb Williams? He couldn't beat Utah. How did that game go? He lost. Got his ass whooped. He cannot win big games. He's a terrible coach. He showed you on Saturday.
Terrible.
It's ridiculous. He's been to
What did he
playoffs
show you on
multiple.
Saturday? He went to one.
He has
He
5 guys.
He went to one playoff.
He-
Why you keep saying multiple? It's
Rafa.
one.
They lost
No, he's been
on
multiple.
Saturday to the
Because
nu-
of him.
to the number 4 ranked team
Eddie,
in the country
because of
and They
him.
missed what a field goal that they should have fucking hit.
Eddie,
They were all up in that
they
game.
lost the game because of him.
What? Why do you say because of him?
Okay, it's
He
30
can't-
to 30.
He missed a 40. He missed
They
a
lost the game because of him.
I
It's
agree
30
with,
to 30.
this.
41-yard field goal. The guy missed.
Listen, I watched this game with these two, and I told him on 3rd and 9, he calls a timeout with 4. He doesn't even call a timeout. Penn State calls a timeout 14 seconds. Okay, 14 seconds left. Why did you let 30 seconds run off the clock? And I told them that kid is going to throw an interception because he has the pressure
So he
that
said
now
that.
it's 14 fucking seconds. And he's going to throw a pick. Why did it get to the 14 seconds? You had all the time in the world and 3 fucking timeouts. Why didn't you use them? Why? What were you doing? Because you suck as an actual fucking head coach.
He does, man.
He
This
makes
year he's pretty bad.
he makes
If
terrible.
I'm Zachariah Branch, I'll be thinking about transferring out. That's a waste of talent there.
100%, you're
said-
right.
I said it last week.
Has he scored 1 touchdown
I
this
said
year?
it last week.
He has no touchdown.
Where the hell is Zachariah? I said it last week. Where is Zachariah Branch? Where is he? Only because his brother
It
starts
just
on
seems
defense.
like in these in key, like you see in USC, they always start off super hot, but you see like in key moments of the game where they should take off and own it. It's like the offense just comes down and it's like, man,
neutral.
3 and out. It's
Well,
like
why? Because
Yeah,
that's on him.
it is. But to say
That's
a
my-
terrible coach is still.
Here's the thing.
That's on him. That's on him. You have not advanced the program. You've regressed the last 2 years.
Oh,
Are you kidding? Eddie, they got to the Pac-12 title game, got their ass whooped in the second half, okay, then lost that bowl game. And then last year, you didn't do shit. You didn't.
Caleb
You're
was hurt
leaving.
that
You're
year.
leaving out a couple of key factors. So you're talking about a Heisman era quarterback, and you're
Yeah.
talking about a.
That you
Hey,
did
hold
nothing
on,
with.
you're talking about a generational defective defense, like generational.
Great.
So you're
word.
leaving out key factors of like, Lincoln Riley had a generational defective defense, and on the other side he had a Heisman quarterback. So you're dealing with both. You can't just leave that shit out.
And-
And he scored, and he had a generational offense. They were scoring 50 points a game.
Yes, and here's
And
the
didn't
thing.
win.
And here's the thing, and this is
That's a
why
Pac-12
you
championship.
can't fire him, because who the f are you bringing in
Who?
unless it's
Who?
fucking Nick fucking
Who?
Saban?
Who? Name me somebody. Nobody.
Clay Helton coached this school. Did
My-
we forget about that shit?
Gosh.
Yeah,
Pete Carroll left, and then you had Clay Helton.
Right.
we had
So,
everyone.
so
We
who?
had-
And it was terrible. It was the worst years of USC history.
not hiring Coach O was a big mistake.
Oh gosh, no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
All right,
Go
well,
Tigers!
Let's not do that.
Let's start getting to the games of this week.
Yes, 4-hour show incoming.
Well, Oregon gets to play again on Friday. Number 2, Oregon's favored by 27.5 against Purdue, over under 61 at Purdue.
We're really gonna talk about Purdue right now?
We're talking about
Yes.
Oregon.
Well, yeah,
We're talking about
we're
Oregon.
Oregon.
This is a dangerous game.
It is.
Purdue is a giant killer historically. Purdue is a giant killer historically in the
Purdue
Big Ten.
lost to Notre Dame 66 to
How many
fucking
times has
0.
Purdue
That was
beaten
about-
Ohio State as a top 5 team? Like
when they
2 or
had
3
Drew
times.
Brees?
I would need to
No,
fact
no,
check that.
no,
When
no,
they had
no. In the
Drew
last,
Brees.
in the
Fact
last
check
like
that.
10 years, they beat them like once or twice. As Ohio State's been a top 5 team.
What's the spread on this game?
27 and a half.
27. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
God.
Be careful. Hungover.
Oh.
Easy hangover.
Oh my
Easy
god!
hangover.
Are you
Hangover.
kidding me?
You gotta
They're
you
gonna-
gotta stumble
they're
onto
gonna-
the field to have a hangover.
Be careful. That's all I'm
They're
saying.
gonna win this game by 60 fucking points.
They should.
I'm on Eddie's side.
Just
with
saying,
this.
be careful.
I'll take Purdue on this one.
I'm just saying, be careful.
I think it's a letdown game.
Be
How
careful.
let down
Not
though?
to win, but
Yeah,
cover.
the points. He's saying the spread.
But
I'm definitely saying the spread.
yeah,
So
Why
what do
would
you?
your reaction
yeah,
was like
what
it
do you-
was-
Why would you ever take Purdue in anything other than in wrestling or volleyball?
because historically,
Basketball.
they've known to beat a
Oh.
couple of teams when they're pretty good.
it's a
Uh,
Friday game too, right?
They beat it-
not good.
They beat Ohio State in 2018,
And then when?
2011.
When
Yeah,
they had
so-
Drew Brees.
Wait, 2018. What was Ohio State ranked?
They beat them
Did-
49-20.
Like, I'm just saying, be careful. They have historic programs do this
that's
type of thing. I'm just
telling
saying.
Bosco to be careful of Paramount. That's the equivalent.
Oregon minus 27 and a
You
half.
know
Look
I'm
at-
right, Big John. You know I'm right, Big John.
Paramount is
You
like
know-
UMass.
The Pirates.
Paramount's like UMass.
Dude, Oregon's gonna kill these guys. Like, it's not even close.
Come on, man.
It's not even close. Fucking Purdue. Dude, they were at home against Notre Dame and lost whatever.
66-0.
Yeah.
Be careful. Big hangover. I'm just saying. Be
Hey,
careful.
they might be better when the Downey quarterback gets over to fucking Purdue.
Yeah.
The kid who weighs 113 pounds.
Jeez, he's
Good
gonna
luck.
relax.
Speaking of Bosco, she has an extremely late firing. She's firing the Bosco quarterback for transferring to Hawaii.
Wow. You guys, who did that?
So Matai Fuyava is his name.
But who just fired? Who was that?
Cecilia.
Your mom.
Oh, yeah, my mom. Great firing, Cecilia. This kid, everyone knows Bosco had a quarterback situation. There's a junior and a freshman, both
Correct.
of the Samoan Islander descent.
Oos.
And this kid, after a Friday night game, Negro was trying to get a hold of him. Couldn't get a hold of his dad was actually on the staff as well.
Yo, no, you got to go deeper than that.
Go deep. Go deep.
His
then, man.
dad has been on the staff for like 15 years. Matai has been the ball boy since way before us. I
Yeah.
knew Matai since when we came in. So this is more than Coach Rob is like a figure in the program. So for this to happen is like, bro, what? What are you doing?
And he's playing.
Yeah.
He's playing this week in Hawaii.
Immediately.
He went to
Look at him.
the best
Probably gonna
school
throw 9
or
touchdowns.
the best football program in Hawaii and just left. Didn't tell anyone, just like Kaiser Sose.
Yeah.
Phew. And now he's showing up in fucking Hawaii
And
and
throw
left.
9 touchdowns this weekend.
It doesn't matter. You can't be listen. What this kid does, and I don't know the details. I'm sure there was reasons. I'm sure there was more than what we think.
Oh, absolutely.
And we will never know.
No.
But to just ghost your team,
Oh, and to the team that beat you the year before, by the way,
yeah.
in Hawaii.
To just
Oh, is that the team he went to?
Same
Yeah.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
a top dog
to
move.
just
Top
ghost.
dog.
But it looks like he's running away from competition.
Oh, absolutely.
Is what it looks like.
100%.
And it's, I mean, listen, it is what it is. Great firing, shocking to everybody. You know, man,
Is
like
he a junior?
He's a junior.
he was a junior.
Good for him.
Yes.
Thanks,
Uncle
Cecilia, for
Zero.
setting the show back 20 minutes.
Yes. yes.
Also, Betty said, "Shout out to the best golfer, Odie."
Oh man,
Uh,
she has she seen you play?
Yes.
She's seen him play or no?
He taught me how to chip today.
That's good.
Yeah. Then I sucked.
All right, Oregon minus 27.5. Let's go to the next game.
Next game, undefeated BYU is going to play Oklahoma State while they're at home. Bumped up to number 13.
BYU's at home.
Yes, favored by 9.
That
We
is a
love
tough game.
BYU.
I love
We
BYU,
love
but not
BYU.
right here, man. Oklahoma State
It's a
coming
rough-
off
it's
a
a rough
bye.
game.
It's a trap game.
Dude.
It's a trap game. I think this is a trap game. Although I like BYU, I like the quarterback. I think he's probably like 37 years old. But I like the BYU quarterback. I like the way he plays.
Brett
But
Slav.
9, dude, this is
Look at the last 10 years. I would say that Oklahoma State is always in the top 25. They're always there. No one thinks of them as a football school, but Mike Gundy is always there. He always produces a good, well football coach team. And this, like, I agree with you, 100% a trap game for
yeah,
BYU.
this is a trap game right here. Oklahoma State coming off a bye.
Yeah.
Tough game. Stay away.
Take the
Yeah.
plus 9.
Take the +9 if you got to do something. What else we got?
We were just talking about Indiana. They're number 16 in the land. They're at home playing Nebraska.
Blue chip all day long. Upset of the week. Nebraska going into Indiana and tapping that ass. Nebraska +6.5. Give me Nebraska. Give me the Cornhuskers. Blue chip that shit.
He's just
Smack
saying
it.
this
Flip
so he
it.
could talk
Rub
shit
it
to us about the
down.
Big Ten. That's
Nebraska's a hell of a team. I'm sorry.
This coach came over from JMU, brought a bunch of players. This guy is a terrific fucking coach. He's a winner.
Wonderful.
And he will not be. I agree with you. Nebraska will win,
On the road, by the way.
but it will be a barn burner. It will be a great game. And this coach, I forget his name, he will be at Michigan next year.
I don't know about all that. That's crazy.
That's interesting.
Michigan's coach is black, and you cannot fire a black coach after one season,
Incorrect.
unless you're Lovie Smith. Other than that, can't
That
do it.
is not true.
Incorrect.
It's
For
fact.
Indiana, the last 3 home games they have covered.
This is Nebraska off of a bye. This is a whole new world. This is a whole new world right here, baby.
I don't know if you sung that in the right tune.
I sang it. You ever
Not
seen?
in the right tune though.
A whole
Well,
new world.
You know how I know you're gay?
Where
Thank you.
You know how I know you're
Nebraska
gay?
sucks
You
and
know I-
on the road.
You know I know you're gay because of that right there. Because you thought
He's
you
fucking with me.
you thought you was Jasmine when you
He's fucking with
I got you back.
Drop with my hair.
Give me Nebraska Cornhuskers plus 6.5 on the road. Blue chip that shit. Let's go to the next one.
We got Missouri playing against Auburn at
Oh,
home.
this is bad and bad.
Missouri's only favored by 4.5. They're number 19 in the country. with
Missouri's
over
at home?
51. Yes.
Missouri's at home. Missouri gonna kick their ass. Missouri at home. Missouri at home gonna kick their ass.
Give me Auburn.
Auburn's terrible. I like Missouri.
How would you ever take Auburn?
Give 'em to me.
What? Like, why?
Auburn's bad.
Because fuck 'em.
All right.
Yeah.
Auburn upset you too.
Auburn. Give me Auburn.
I think Missouri played UMass last week. They needed a get good game. They got good.
That's why, I don't know. They're using your exact.
I think
logic
Marcus
against
Camby
you.
was at quarterback for UMass.
They played a garbage ass team last week and got right.
I think
They
you can
played
get right against
UMass.
Right.
Garbage,
You need to
garbage.
play a garbage
right?
ass team to get right.
You can't get good against UMass. You actually probably get worse even if you beat them by
They
7.
they found
'Cause
the
then
guy
you
they
get
needed.
false
to find.
confidence. back.
Right,
And it's
exactly.
like,
We'll
we got
see.
this. It's
We'll
like,
see.
oh, shit.
Don't
Exactly.
let
We got
Missouri
this.
start up like 14-3 because I'm gonna rip the text messages.
Watch Auburn come back.
Man, Auburn gonna come back on.
Zach,
these
what do you have on?
nuts.
What do you have on this game?
Auburn's pretty bad.
Ah,
They are bad.
garbage.
The Auburn
Mar- on the-
Arkansas game was
On the road, bro.
Marcus Camby started at quarterback for UMass.
for UMass yesterday.
Yes.
Odie, toss me the lighter, please. Oh, they don't know who
They don't know
Marcus
Marcus
Camby
Camby?
is.
No idea.
Fucking
Come
A's.
on, man.
You don't know who
I
Marcus
know
Camby
Marcus
is?
Camby.
Oh, all
They
right. Yeah, they don't. They don't watch basketball.
No, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one.
Number 10 Clemson hosts Virginia, favored by 21.
Dude, are you guys gonna start giving Clemson some love, or are you guys gonna keep hating?
Hey, Rafa said it 2 weeks ago in our first college talk. He said, "Watch out for Cape Klubnik, backdoor Heisman."
He's coming,
I'm hating on Clemson.
dude. You look at Cade.
Backdoor
You look at
Heisman?
you look at Cade's stats. Let's look at his stats, and I think he's got what 17 touchdowns, 1 interception, 18 touchdowns, something like that.
Really?
Like, dude, if you end up with 28, 30 touchdowns and 2 or 3 picks, and you have a team that you're going to end up being in the top 10, probably the top 8 when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
I'm
They played well.
I'm starting to be a believer with Clemson and Cade Klubnik, who was the number 1 quarterback coming out of high school.
But we also got to
got-
give Dabo a lot of credit because everybody thought that program was just
done.
dead.
Yeah. What?
And here they come creeping back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And
He's got 1,500 yards, 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and the 5th best QBR in the land.
interesting.
it's pretty good. It's not bad.
I'm not disagreeing.
Not
with you.
bad. Just pay attention. Cade's coming for the Heisman, baby.
and a top 5 college uniform in the land.
Yes.
Helmet is top 5.
Maybe the purple ones, not
They-
the.
whoa. They wear that. They rock that orange better, and I hate orange. They rock that orange.
To
and
me,
then the purple.
it's the helmet, man. The
Yeah,
helmet,
to the paw,
helmet,
yeah.
Come on, man. Reminds me of San Fernando.
Clemson tapping ass this weekend. Let's go on to the next one.
We got Cam Ward and number 6 Miami, favored by 4.5 on the road at Louisville.
Dude, this,
Over under 61.5.
dude, this is such a tough game. Like, people don't think it's a tough game. It's a tough game.
It's very tough.
What do you mean? The last fucking games that he's been in has been a tough
This
game against. No one thought it was going to be a tough
By the
game
way,
against
this
Cal.
is the most.
No one thought it was going to be a tough game against Virginia Tech. So why would we think this is a tough
Cal
game?
was-
Everyone thought Cal was. It was college game day. It was
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
everyone thought
Cal
it
was
a close game.
Cal was definitely playing.
Well, they came back from 28.
25.
How the game went was
But-
different from how we thought the
Yeah.
game was going to go.
This
Right.
is the most bet spread in all of college football this week. So
It's
far.
they're taking Louisville.
This is number 1 public.
Public's
I'll take
taking
the
Public's taking
Hurricanes.
Louisville.
No, they're
Really?
taking Miami.
Yeesh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You better- you
Stay
better-
alert.
I'll take Canes.
Hate it, Zach. What's
Canes are big.
Go Canes
Yeah.
big?
Really? And listen, Miami's coming off a bye, but going on the road to Louisville. Louisville's been in games. They were in the top 20 for a minute. I think it's gonna be a tough
For
game.
the record, Zach just literally killed 3 gators in a fucking swamp.
Yeah, he does. Florida man right here.
Cristobal has showed us over his years
That he's
that
trash.
he's a
Trash.
terrible game manager,
100%.
that he can't coach 5-star players,
100%.
and he is showing us this year much of the same.
Oh, yeah,
and
facts.
so I don't trust him, and I'm not going to trust Miami until they come out and beat teams' ass like they should. And so give me Louisville.
All right. I want Miami to win. And
TJ.
Cam Ward to throw 5 touchdowns and 1
Well
interception because he's always good for
Oh,
one.
no. He's
Probably
going to throw
5
5 touchdowns.
Yeah,
2 interceptions.
but
they
they,
can still
might
lose.
throw this Louisville might score 70.
He's going to throw a pick 6.
All right, Cam Ward, baby. It's on you. Your time this weekend. Win the fucking Heisman right now. Let's go. Let's go on to the next one.
His Heisman moment is not happening
So
against
what? No,
Louisville.
so let's get your. But
It happened
Rafa,
last week.
let's get your pick. The public. You
No,
fade,
I
fade the
always
public?
fade. I always fade the public, man. But I can't go against the Canes, baby. Especially now when Zach's on the Canes. Go you!
Giggity.
All right, it is also 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I've
It
had
is
to-
7 o'clock. All right,
How
so this is
shall
how
we
we're
do
gonna do it. Have we had a lot of comments?
Yeah.
All right, so is it hard to count from the top? We go all the way to the top and just count.
I can. Are you gonna pick like a random number?
I'm gonna pick a random number. Let's do.
Make it
What
meaningful.
number does Cam Ward wear?
No, that you can't.
What number does he wear?
Where's like 1?
He wears number 1.
No, you can't do that.
All right, and what number does Dylan Gabriel wear?
18.
8, 18. Comment number 18. We're gonna give you $100 from the two nobodies. Comment number 18. Count it down. Oh, that's gone.
It's
That's gone. Look at Kike.
Fired.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Man, he waved at the ball. You know what I do right here? I hit Otani in the head. Go on, dead ass. Don't fucking wave at the ball.
By the way, comment 18 is Cecilia.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Cecilia wins the first $100.
Yes.
The next $100 we will give them away at 8 o'clock.
I'm gonna break out the change drawer where I have a bunch of pennies. And
Give it to her pennies?
Yes.
There we go.
Money is
All right, so Cecilia wins the first $100.
Love you, mom. Great freaking big supporter, by the way. She loves our show.
Robbie said, "Don't tell me ain't shit."
All right, keep waving. See, I hate when players do
When
that.
we
Why?
give- so we give away one.
We'll
When-
give away another $100 at 8 o'clock.
At this pace, it might be a 3-hour show. So maybe stay tuned till
Maybe,
9.
maybe stay tuned. We might do 3.
I thought you were gonna tell me I can go piss.
We'll do
No.
it right now. Ed. Get a couple more minutes.
Okay.
All right. So
I
what
don't
we
know,
got?
these college segments pretty good right now. I'm sorry.
What else we got?
We got. I know I included the armed forces teams. Number 23 Army's playing ECU.
Why wouldn't you?
Why
They're
wouldn't you?
fucking
They're
amazing.
They're
Great.
ranked this
They're
year,
ranked.
and Army's favored by 16 with over under 51.5. They're also undefeated against the spread so far.
And what's the
They're playing ECU favored by 16 at home.
man?
East Carolina,
Yeah, East Carolina
the Pirates.
Yes.
Pirates, and they don't have.
Remember the quarterback?
Did they? You said is that where Chris Johnson went?
Gerard.
Yep.
Is that where Chris Johnson went? Yeah, Chris Johnson ain't in that backfield. Give me the Army. Give me the Scarlet Knights minus 16.5, baby. Let's do it. Blue chip. Army all day.
Fuck them, motherfucker.
Army, baby. Oh, yeah.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. This
Fuck
man.
World War II. We didn't need the army.
Fuck them.
Oh, here we go.
1-1 without the Air Force.
Come
Let's,
on.
let's go to the next one.
And we got a ranked matchup coming up. Michigan, number 24,
What
Michigan,
a joke.
favored by 3.5. Going into number 22, Illinois, with an over-under of 43.
Illinois
And
about
a
to
half.
whoop that ass.
about that. I don't know about that. Let me-
Illinois
let-
about to whoop that ass.
I'm gonna take Michigan. I'm gonna blue chip Michigan. This is what happens when Michigan plays these schools like Illinois and,
Like if-
and Indiana.
Illinois been
I know what you mean.
good.
I know what you mean.
Illinois,
I know what you mean.
Illinois,
They're
Indiana.
They're mid, but they think they're high.
Yeah,
High,
exactly.
they're
That-
high.
I put Indiana in that same spot.
Michigan about to come shit that shit all down.
Michigan's gonna listen. If Michael Penix ain't the quarterback for Indiana, I'm not believing. So, and that ain't been for about 3 years. Give me Michigan minus 3.5 blue chip. Michigan's gonna come in and just drop the nuts on them. Bye-bye.
They're gonna fucking run. I hope they're running a fucking wishbone offense.
They are 100%. They are. Their
They
quarterback's gonna
should.
throw for 11 passes, and he's gonna run.
11?
Maybe.
Yeah,
We'll see what's up.
over under
5.
9.
We got the second best game of the week. Number 7, Alabama's favored by 3, going into number 11, Tennessee.
Alabama
Over
by
under
a
50 seconds.
million.
The game of the disappointings.
Why is the,
The
the
game of
second
the
best?
disappointments.
Because Texas
Why is it
Georgia
Georgia?
Texas Georgia play this weekend.
No,
Zach, give us a
it's like the
breakdown.
fifth best.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll get to
Fifth best.
All right. Wait. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. We'll get to Zach. You start ranking your games as we call them. All right. So Zach thinks this is
like Indiana number 1.
So Zach thinks this is the 5th best game of the weekend.
Wow.
Alabama at Tennessee. Alabama minus 3. Give me the Crimson Tide. Kellen DeBoer sucks as a head coach, but Jalen Milroe's superior.
Perfect. Take fucking Alabama.
Perfect.
He's superior. Jalen Milroe's superior to Nico. It's not even close. And I think Tennessee's still like,
Have you seen their defense?
yeah. I've seen Tennessee play too.
The running
But have
back
you
is
seen their
great from
defense?
Tennessee. The running back
Yeah.
Have you
is
seen their
a dog
defense?
from Tennessee.
Listen,
yes or yes?
Tennessee's like Ole Miss. Like when they start,
No.
No.
Another notch above.
They're a notch above for sure.
Notch above.
Tennessee's a notch above Ole Miss.
Yes.
in every way.
Okay,
For
Anyways,
forever.
I think Jackson Dart would have threw that ball out of bounds before the clock ran out though.
100%.
Sure, you're right,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right,
but
you're
that's
right, you're right.
that's for later. We'll do that on the side. We can't do that on the show.
No, we can only do 2 losses on the show. That's what we can do. 2 losses.
Listen, well, that's not what I'm saying. What I meant to say by Ole Miss is like Tennessee, is that there's 3 superior teams in the SEC, and then everyone else is basically mid. And then there's the bottom, which is Mississippi State and Auburn. But the mid is Tennessee, Ole Miss.
You're incorrect, and let me tell you why.
I'm telling you, they
It's
mid. It's a
Texas,
mindset of mid.
And it's everybody else.
Oh, stop
Yes.
it! I'm talking about overall, like the same
Me
shit.
too.
No. I'm talking about for history. I'm talking about the last 5 years. I'm not talking about this season. Like Illinois and Indiana, they mid as fuck. Tennessee and Ole Miss, they're mid as fuck compared to Georgia, Bama, and,
But
and,
this is
and
the
Texas.
this is the reason. This is the issue. with
Bama's
your
gonna
argument.
kill him,
This
CJ.
is the issue with your argument and saying that that's the reason why Bama's going to kill him because the programs have been so good for the last 4 years.
It's
No,
mindset.
but listen,
it's
listen.
mindset.
No, but listen, Bama and Georgia have had Nick Saban in the best offense, best rosters for the past 3 or 4 years. Texas, we just listed, had 5 losses, 6 losses. Texas has Georgia's roster this year. So you can't take the other years and compare it to this year because we have a completely different
mindset.
season.
It's a different mindset. It's a
different
mindset.
coach and different everything.
Bama's going in there looking at Tennessee like they little brothers, like they're Indiana and Michigan.
Didn't Tennessee just beat them a few years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not
And
happening.
Tennessee?
Listen, every time Bama scores and Jalen Milroe fucking scores a touchdown, I will text you to remind you that Tennessee is straight trash.
There was a time where Tennessee looked down on Alabama for 10, 12 fucking years.
Was that with Peyton Manning and T. Martin?
Yes.
That's it. That was
my God.
25 years
And
ago.
Alabama looked on them with Nick Saban, the greatest coach of all time? That was only the
Ay, Baba, it's the talent. It's
This
Bama.
game is so mid.
There was
I understand.
There
I
was
understand what he's saying.
There was
though.
1 week when you guys were talking about Oklahoma State versus Kansas State. Oh, I'm not going to watch that.
100%.
that was him.
100%. I'm not watching that shit.
Take the logos off these teams and put Kansas State and Oklahoma State.
Don't say that.
You would not watch
You are
this
out of
game.
your-
Oh,
Eddie,
great.
And you
call.
is
was-
Jalen Milroe
No.
Kansas State quarterback?
That's what I want. I want Jalen Milroe. I would never talk bad about Jalen
Rafa,
Milroe.
you would set your tea time on the same time this game starts. If it was that.
Let's put it this way. I'm setting
These
it.
are mid
I'm
teams.
setting it anyways with the time that
No.
this game starts. Trust me.
No.
I will not be watching this
No.
shit. I'm almost
But
sure I will
take
be on a golf
Tennessee.
course.
I like Tennessee.
Tennessee gonna roll them.
Ralphie said it's a mindset, buddy. He said like looking at like their some little brothers, man. Trash, homie.
No,
Straight pro-
Tennessee. They're
You
think
think they're gonna be Bama?
just beat
Tennessee-
You
them.
think they're gonna be Bama?
Yes.
Wow.
Question, I'm not lying. You guys gotta do something.
Yes.
Oh my! What do you want to bet on it? What do you want to bet on it?
I want to. I will buy you. What do you need? I know what I want. I want that QI4 hybrid.
Holy
Damn.
fuck!
$300. What do you want?
Oh man!
Jeez.
Shit!
Buy Eddie a Bronny jersey.
What the fuck?
You gotta wear a
Why would I-
Bronny jersey on
Yeah.
the next podcast.
Nobody has that, bro. Like
Yeah,
the
they don't
Lakers,
even make
the
them.
Lakers don't even have them.
Yeah.
The Lakers aren't even making them. They sew them on before the game. Like
Yeah.
JJ, you gonna play them tonight or no? Because if not, we.
Yeah.
And then they stitch the number on in the name.
When you buy them, they just put a 2 in tape on the back. James 2.
All right. Okay, so I'll buy you the hybrid if Bama doesn't win. If Tennessee wins, I'll buy you the hybrid.
Okay.
And if Bama wins, I will take.
I'll buy you the next 3 rounds of golf.
We'll see. I'll figure out something. There's like a bottle of wine.
As long as we're
You guys
not
gotta do
fucking-
no-
Yeah, we're on the same. I'll find something for 300.
Are you
All
taking the points or straight up?
No, straight up. It's a
Straight up.
straight up bet.
Straight up, man.
All right,
Handshake
I'll
bet.
find something for 300. Maybe a 5 wood. We'll see. Oh, but the 5 wood's 400. Yeah. All right, we can't do that. Let's go on to the
All right,
next one.
well,
I got
they'll
Bama. Eddie's got
figure that
Tennessee.
out.
We'll figure it out. But Eddie wants a hybrid for sure.
Yes.
Coming up next, we got Navy, who has now sneaked into the top 25.
Hell
Sneak.
yes.
Sneak. Them motherfuckers is dogs, baby.
Undefeated.
Midshipman, let's go.
Fuck them too.
Favored by 16.5, playing against Charlotte. Navy is at home with an over under 55.
I'm just
Yeah.
scared. Like
Give me the midshipman
I'm just
too.
scared. Like
When are they going to
when
lose?
they're gonna lose.
When they're
Like,
gonna
which week is it gonna be
For
this
Army
shit
and
dies?
Navy. For Army and
Both
Navy,
of them.
right? All right, not this week though. Let's not do it this week.
No,
They
not
both
yet.
at home. Let's not
Can
do
we
it
wait
this
till the
week.
last week of the season?
Yeah, please, please. That would be great.
Yes.
I will take Navy minus 16.5. You can blue chip that shit too. Navy, Army, I love those two, man.
Yeah,
They fun to watch.
they're fun to watch.
Rick Forrest and Rafa doesn't hold bets. Still waiting on him to wear Dodger gear.
I said when Otani pitched, you need to find that fucking when I said first game Otani pitches, you need to find that shit.
Get his
a clip.
ass, Ricky. Get his
Clip
ass.
it.
It's already clipped.
Find it.
It's
Show
on
it.
Instagram.
Put it out there. I need to see it. Smack it, flip it, rub it down.
All right, I want to know where this ranks on Zach's game of the week. Number 8 LSU -2.5 going into Arkansas with the over under 55.
Garbage.
Garbage.
LSU and who?
LSU and Arkansas.
It's a tough game at Arkansas. Arkansas play well.
LSU sucks.
I like Arkansas in this game.
I don't like LSU, so not watching.
Yeah. Figures.
You know I don't like
One of
LSU.
those SEC teams you don't like again.
Yeah, I don't
There's
like
a lot
them.
of them. It's a few of them
A
actually.
handful of them.
A
I'll tell you
handful
that
of them.
shit right
There's
now.
like 5 or 6, like half the
He likes,
conference.
he likes Bama and Texas.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question.
And Georgia. I like
And
Georgia.
this is a relevant.
I like
question.
Georgia. Don't give me two.
How much longer does Brian Kelly have at LSU?
Dude, they are overachieving as fuck right now. They have one loss,
Very.
and it was to USC.
They're on track to go to the playoff. Right
Yeah,
now.
they're fucking. And if they win
Why
this one,
why doesn't it feel like that?
because if I don't know why it doesn't feel
Right?
like that, because it doesn't feel like they're very good.
Just because they don't win games like they played UCLA close in the first half, like they don't win games dominantly.
Yeah.
Like they win games iffy. Like they
Dude,
win
they-
games by 8, 9, 7. Like it's not nothing where it's a punch in the face. We're LSU. We're better than you. Every game seems like the team kind of other teams kind of in it.
Yeah, they didn't lead for a minute last week and won the game. Not
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Now walk that shit off. Not
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, now going into the game of the week, we got number
Where-
5 Georgia.
where do you rank this, Zach?
One.
All right, I
Number
was just
one.
making sure.
Okay, just we're on the same path. Number 5 Georgia going into number 1 Texas. Texas is favored by 5 over under 56.
Come on,
Man.
Rafa.
Dude, I have Texas
on.
going undefeated until the title game. I like Texas. I think they have the best
This
quarterback.
This is in.
It is
Austin.
in Austin.
Oh my God.
Is it
I
day,
think Tex-
day or night?
4:30 kick.
4:30
ABC.
kick, so
7:30.
6:30 Austin time.
Oh,
So I think they have the best quarterback in the land. That's my opinion still. I still
yeah, I
think
know. His name's Archie Manning.
I still think Quinn Ewers is the best quarterback playing right now, in my opinion. I like Texas. I like Texas to win this game.
Can I go a step further? And I think that Texas has the best college football coach in the country right now. And Steve Sarkisian.
I say no.
I'm gonna say that he has made
Who?
the best decisions
say-
as the best coach of the best
Smart?
coaches.
Yeah.
I'm saying right now.
Yeah, Kirby Smart.
I'm saying right now. Kirby Smart hasn't shown me shit
This year?
this year.
Okay.
Oh, well, Navy's undefeated, and so is Army. Are those the best coaches in the country?
No.
And
They're
BYU.
great coaches. They're I mean,
Yeah.
to take
BYU?
those teams,
Yeah.
to take those teams to undefeated, you have to be a
BYU's
great
undefeated
coach.
too, and they've won games.
Great coach.
Yeah, hell of a coach.
Steve
You're probably right.
Sarkisian-
You're probably right.
Steve
You're probably right.
Sarkisian is ahead of everyone else on the curve when it comes to offense. He's ahead of the curve.
Oh, there's no denying that shit. He's phenomenal. He's either the first or second best offensive coach in college.
No, undeniably. I'm not gonna sit here. I understand we're saying this year, but I can't just get rid of the 2 national championships.
Listen, Kirby Smart is great with the
Yeah, I
stupid
just can't
fucking
throw that away.
visor,
Throw that away.
with his
Yeah.
visor, but he has had extraordinary. Just NFL talent has been off the charts.
But can we say he also has the best roster similar to Georgia's best roster? Like his roster is very similar. He has three first round offensive linemen right now.
Well, now
And
what
a
I'm
first
saying,
round quarterback,
Right.
possibly. And
Kirby
maybe
had
a first
that.
round
quarterback.
Kirby
backup.
had that 3 and 4
Right,
years
that's what I'm
ago.
saying.
Yeah,
So Kirby though has done it multiple times. Like we're seeing Sark for the first time kind of come to the front and say that he's the leader.
I can't talk shit about Kirby and the job he's done,
Mhm.
but I saw something the other day and I thought of you and
Aw.
Barstool.
Saw a gay black dude. This motherfucker said,
Um,
"Aw."
I love vagina. by the way.
All right. Hey, whoa,
Okay, I have to
whoa,
say,
whoa, whoa,
He
whoa.
called me gay.
You like Virginia this week? He likes Virginia this week.
This is
So I
love
have to say
Virginia.
you called
Oh, Virginia. I'm sorry. No. But on Barstool, you know how they do these stupid videos when people walk in and there's a question in the camera? The most overrated athletes of all time. And there was 3 or 4 of Jalen Hurts.
Mm.
Like Jalen Hurts was mentioned 3 times.
Wow.
Derek Jeter mentioned twice.
You know that.
Yeah,
That's
I-
always
I
on the
even
list.
know. I
always
even
on the
know.
Always
list.
on.
Always on the list. We know this. Michael
But-
Brown just doesn't know it, but we know it.
But the last one made me think of CJ, and it was the quarterback from Georgia from 2 years ago,
Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett.
That's,
Worst
that's bad though.
That's terrible.
That's
He is
terrible.
a former walk-on that has
It doesn't-
back-to-back national championships.
He got two.
He's got two back-to-back.
Got
But-
two. Back to back, Jack.
Doesn't mean he was
Back-to-back.
very good.
No, Eddie, no.
No,
And I'll tell you why. No,
no.
because he
Trent
needed.
Dilfer won a Super Bowl.
Dude,
was he
I don't
very good?
No. Stetson Bennett needed a drive to beat Ohio State.
Yes,
He scored a
he made multiple plays throughout both
To-
seasons to
so-
beat big teams.
100%.
I thought it was a great call.
It was
Oh, hell
that's
no.
probably one of the worst takes
Hell
ever.
no.
That's probably one of the worst takes
He-
ever. He was a grocery bag guy that walked
That
on.
doesn't
Hold
matter.
on, though. It does.
Doesn't
It has to matter.
No,
It has to matter
Everyone
when
has a
you
story.
no, but listen, Eddie. It has to matter when you walk onto the Georgia football field and you can notice the walk on. You notice that he is the walk on.
Motherfucker was a ball boy
And,
Yeah,
and there's
Georgia.
no
that
way.
wasn't a secret.
He won
help
two.
your argument.
It doesn't help your
He
argument
won
at all.
2 national titles,
Back
and
to
they
back.
said he was
He
overrated.
walked on because he wanted to play for the Georgia Bulldogs.
And
And he was a starting
Starter-
quarterback for 2 national titles.
championships.
Quarterback suck.
No, dude,
Brother.
no. Look,
Those
you want to hear his
rosters
stats?
were
Do you want to
so
hear his
talented.
stats? Shall we look up this
He
man's
took
stats?
JT Daniels was the quarterback, one of the top
Yeah,
recruits
your
in the class.
boy, your
Modern
boy,
day,
your boy.
modern
Who would
day.
pick him out and pick that you're overrated?
Some idiot.
Some
Such a random
idiot.
player to
Some
pick.
Georgia
Some
hater.
barstool, some
I
barstool
just love
crackhead idiot.
I love
just
that.
love that.
Clip that.
Barstool crackhead idiot. That's what
You
they
can put my
are.
face on
That
it if
is
you want.
so stupid.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
love that.
they got good jobs, but
Like, yeah, like you make more money than me for sure, but you're stupid.
yeah, but some of the shit you say is stupid.
Very true,
Yeah.
but that's stupid too.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so that segment where they do where it's the white dude with the chick. Oh, don't talk. Say something when you see somebody better than this player. He's literally talking like, oh no, he's not.
Brendan Walker.
But you're talking, so you're what is the rule of the
Yeah, I
game? You stupid fuck. Like,
If we played, that would be you.
He's from Mississippi.
yeah, no, 100%. I just be like, yeah, 100%.
All right, we got some comments to catch up on.
Come on, man.
Mrs. Ebuck said, "Congratulations on her episode and hello from Rosemead."
Thank you, Mrs. Ebuck.
Thank you.
Bra_Cube said Georgia has been the best team in the country for 6 years.
Damn right.
And Rick
They
Flores
don't have
said,
6 national championships.
Yeah,
But they've been the best
there.
program.
They've been the best program. That's what he means.
Rick Flores
Ed, don't be
says-
stupid.
Yes,
Come on, come
The
on. Ed.
best program last year was Michigan. I'm sorry.
But they haven't been the best program over the past 6 years.
Ed.
Consistently. Who has the most national championships in the last 6 years?
Best program last year was Michigan.
Who has the most national
Talking about the
championships
last 6 years,
over the
Ed.
last 6
You
years?
know this. You know this. Don't do this.
Don't do this. Like, don't,
Don't
do
do
it.
this.
You didn't
Please.
Don't do
say
this.
it was the best program last
Don't do
year.
this.
Don't do it.
Don't do this, Ed. You know this. You know this. No, they can cheat. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Everybody cheat. Have you watched the documentary? I would hire Stallions tomorrow.
I would hire him to fucking
I would hire him
for
tomorrow.
anything.
I would hire him tomorrow.
What
He's
else?
like,
What
you're
else we got?
pissing
Anyway?
wrong. You
Right.
need to fucking piss
Right.
2 centimeters to the fucking left.
He just said Georgia will win this year. I honestly think the Bama game was a fluke.
Okay, now you know this guy's a high on fucking crack.
That's a high on.
Yes.
Hi.
What else we got?
Rick Flores also said FSU was undefeated last year, so he was a great coach last year and not this year.
No.
Question mark, question mark, question
No,
mark.
they had a good quarterback last year.
Don't do that.
We had-
Yeah, he's a
Don't say
terrible
that.
coach.
Don't say
He's a
that.
terrible coach.
Don't say that around
I
me.
said it.
Don't say
He's a
it.
terrible coach. This has been said.
Don't say that about our guy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
I
DJ's fault.
love you, DJ Papa. I love you.
Eddie loves you. You just can't play football though.
You should have stayed at Oregon State.
I love
He
you,
should have
DJ.
stayed at Bosco.
No, should have said.
Stop that.
Stop
He
it
should've
right
stayed
now.
at
Stop it
Bosco.
right now. I will not take DJ slander in my presence. You
He
shut
should
your
have
mouth.
stayed at
You shut
Bosco.
your mouth.
And everybody was shut.
You
the
shut
fuck
your
up.
mouth.
He should have
Okay.
stayed. He
He's
should have stayed at
struggling.
Bosco,
He's
man.
struggling right now. We're not going to talk about it.
Struggling right now in the 2 years before that. What else we got?
All right, going into the last ranked game on our sheet, we have number 17 Kansas favored by 3 going into West Virginia with an over under 55.5.
Interesting.
Kansas State at West Virginia.
Your favorite quarterback is Atlanta.
Stop
You know-
disrespecting Kansas State. I'm tired of you.
I don't like the quarterback. That's all.
I'm
I
tired
don't
of
like
you.
him right now. Because the thing is, when I see a white dude, I prefer he throw
You
first and
always
then run.
say that.
Yes, I say that.
Every
That's
time
my
we
thing.
talk about Kansas State, he brings up the white dude.
Because he's a quarterback. He's a quarterback. I think they've done a great job. I think they've done a phenomenal job.
Listen,
Did not give him the
Rafa,
credit.
I'm giving them credit. I think they've done a great job. I just don't. I'm not a fan of a white guy who doesn't run, doesn't throw first.
Rafa is the exact opposite of 92.3 with Theo. There was like no color lines. Was there
I
fucking?
know exactly
He's
what
the
you're talking
exact
about.
opposite.
No,
of
there's color lines here. 100%. I
Especially
have
with
an
quarterback.
issue with that. That's all.
Marker, huh?
Yeah, that's my. I'm just saying they've done a great job. Phenomenal. Good for them. Woohoo!
Can I say something really quick?
You say whatever you want. You got a mic in front of
I'm
you.
so sick of people with this Shador Sanders #1 pick bullshit. It's really pissing me off.
I agree.
It's really
I
pissed.
agree.
I got. Dude, be careful.
Coming up.
Make sure
Make sure he's on camera.
Make sure he's on
Make sure he's on camera. We need a black
got
dude.
called
That segment's
racist.
coming later. He brought it up too early. That segment's coming later.
Who else?
Don't worry.
Cam Ward, Quinn Ewers,
This is coming
Travis Hunter.
Later. Later. Time out.
Time out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got into it. I'm
the last
sorry.
game to cover.
I'm sorry.
Let's get into
And
the
it
next
rolled
game.
into that. I know what I'm
Let's
doing.
go to the
Sorry.
next game. Let's go to the next game.
Sorry.
I want to know where Zach. I want to know where
Sorry.
Zach ranks this.
Sorry.
Which one?
This is the third best game of the weekend for me.
Cathedral
Colorado going into Arizona. Arizona's favored by 3.5.
Great
for
game.
the over under a 58.
Great fucking game.
Arizona.
We've been waiting for this game
Oh,
for 4
dude.
weeks.
I've been waiting for this game.
He
since it
even
was
lost
on
some
the
of his
schedule.
heat a little bit.
Is Travis playing? Is he
He's
hurt?
playing. He's
He's
playing.
playing.
I
He's
want to
playing.
see him guard T-Mac.
No
I gotta
excuses
see it.
though of being hurt.
No
And not
excuses.
100%.
No excuses from you.
I don't want to hear any of that.
For who? From who?
They're both. I think they're both banged up. I think T-Mac
Is
is
T-Mac
also.
playing?
No, T-Mac is playing.
Oh, if T-Mac's playing, give me Arizona. Give me the Wildcats at home. Give me the over in this shit too, because these defenses suck.
That's a crazy.
These
statement.
defenses stuck. These defenses suck.
Oh
the
no,
point spread?
that's not a crazy.
That's not a crazy
statement.
statement.
Yeah, no.
But
But to think that
Arizona-
Arizona's going to kick their ass is a crazy
The line's
statement.
3.5.
You just said Arizona's going to kick their ass.
Well, you know what I mean. They're going to cover and probably win
Well,
by
if I'm-
7 or
if I'm
10.
using your logic, it's basically even game. It's a half-point game.
Well, but it's at home. Yeah. Well, actually,
Eddie Money
in college-
six ass.
in college
Dropping
at home,
knowledge.
in college at home, the point difference is different than in the NFL. By the way. So
Yeah,
actually,
2 points.
so Vegas actually thinks that Colorado's a better team than Arizona this week. Realistically,
should.
If they were on a
They
neutral
should.
field,
As they should.
they should believe that. I don't, because you know I hate Colorado.
But
but
is it because your brother's a big Colorado fan?
That has nothing to do with it. I didn't mind them before. I didn't give a fuck who the fuck they were before Dion got there and got annoying as fuck.
is it because they have mostly black people on their team?
Yeah, I think so.
That's his family you just spoke, by the way. Their family.
I'm
Dude,
joking. I'm joking.
You know, he could not be joking. It might be right.
How do you spell Theo backwards? He's the anti-Theo.
Yeah,
anti-Theo.
Oh, it's
He is Owen.
Owen.
Rick Flores says Rafa thinks CJ is white.
CJ is colorblind.
That is the most
Too
true
many part of the
fucking
faces,
statement fucking Ricky has ever made ever on this
Dude.
show. Give him $100 for this thing.
Rick. Are you lying to me or not? Because this motherfucker's in whiteface all the time.
Ralphie said, "Give me Colorado." By the way,
Of course he does.
Good for him.
Of course
Zach,
he
where
does.
do you rank this game this week?
3? I don't know.
All right, what is it?
I think three's good.
You
game.
put Bama Tennessee number 5.
You know
so
what
I
it
would
is?
bet
That's
to some
crazy.
haters
You know what it is
number
with this game is that, listen, we all had to shut the fuck up if Colorado beat Kansas State.
they
Everyone
didn't.
questioned, and this was a game last week that if Neon Prime Sanders won, we all had to eat fucking crow.
But we
all
didn't.
had, but he didn't win.
Shocker.
But it was a good game. So now you got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Arizona, not a very good team. Not a very good team. But this is a game that if you want to be considered a good coach and a good program, Colorado needs to beat Arizona this game. This game, I agree with you, is the number 3 game. I will be locked in with this game. Travis Hunter, you better play. T-Mac, we know, is a baller. We know Fajita is a baller from Servite.
He's not.
He's
I'm
not.
sorry.
No,
This
he's
year-
not.
He
No,
beat
no,
you.
no, no,
He beat
Hold
your
up, no,
ass
hold up. I have
personally.
stats. Hold up.
Who beat ours personally?
First of all, he never beat me.
He
Oh,
never
no.
beat me. He never
He did
beat
not
me.
beat me.
I have
Correct
never
that.
lost to Servite.
Yup,
I
correct
have
that.
that was the year
And
after.
second of all,
Okay.
That was the
second
year
of all,
after.
I apologize.
I have never lost
I
to
Fafita is
Servite.
apologize.
playing his
I have
worst
never
football
lost to
this
Servite.
year.
Dude,
Fafita has
Jeez.
8 touchdowns this year for 9 interceptions.
First of all, I said Fajita. We're talking about different
Fafita,
guys.
no Fafita. The
Listen,
quarterback for
Fafita
for U of A.
has to drop back almost 15 yards to be able to see over the offensive line.
Correct.
That's not
he's
even a
very
joke.
small.
Correct.
That's just not even
Sir,
a
no,
joke.
it's
That's
not
an
joking.
actual fucking thing.
It's a thing that we
Yeah,
Like
saw.
he starts in the shotgun, and his center is an actual long snapper. That's how
Stop,
far
stop
he
it.
is, man.
Stop.
He should be receiving the snaps,
Quarterback to get punched.
bro.
So do you
this
think? I hate to
Go
but-
ahead.
but I think it is a thing where he just throws the ball in the vicinity of the best receiver in the
Yeah.
country,
T-Mac.
and
T-Mac.
it's T-Mac,
He
Oh,
just
thank
throws
God
it
you
to
said
T-Mac.
that. All right,
and he like does things.
yeah,
Bro,
bro.
which
It's
quarterback has a better game, you think?
oh no, Shadur by a
Shadur's gonna
mile.
have the better
Put it this
game
way: if T Mac
regardless.
was playing for Shadur, he'd have 1,000 yards. He'd have more yards than Trey
So you
Harris.
have
Colorado
Colorado
should
winning
beat
then.
their
No, I
ass,
have
bro.
Arizona winning. I
Colo-
think Shadur's going to play
I don't
better
think
because Deion's a coach.
Colorado should beat the
Because
shit out
Deion's a
of them.
coach and he should not be coaching a college
Can I
football
ask a
program
final question real
in
quick,
Division
John?
One. He's not a real coach.
Hold on. We got a
If
family
Deion
member.
wasn't the coach, but Shador, Travis Hunter still on the team, and no Dion.
They wouldn't be on Colorado.
Would they be good? Would
Well,
he be? 'cause
We
it's
we
Deion,
know
right?
Shiloh probably wouldn't be starting after those highlights. last week.
100%. That motherfucker
Shiloh-
got cooked.
If they were on the
Bro.
roster, yeah. I mean, there's nobody better than them.
Dion is the issue then. He's the only reason that they're important.
Oh, 100%.
Can I say this? And I said this, and I hope I don't be held accountable, but I said it, and I still hold this true. I hope and I pray that the Raiders do not draft
Oh, yeah.
Shador Sanders. And
I don't think it's-
I watch him play, in college, and I'm impressed. I am. He makes plays. He's mobile. He's accurate. But I do not want him to be the face of the franchise because he will take over, and Deion will take over the identity of whatever team he goes to.
Dion Raiders next year.
Do you think
It'll be
Brady
the-
would let that happen? Now that he's
They're
a part
friends. They're
of it?
friends.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying, do you think he's gonna
I hope
let,
it- I-
you think
I
he's gonna
hope he
let
doesn't, Papa.
Shador just act like that?
I hope. And by the way, I think Shadur's a good kid. I don't think he's a bad kid. I love that he shunned fucking Cam.
Oh, that
Newton.
was the best shit ever.
That was the best
That was the
shit
best. Don't run your
ever.
mouth.
Like,
Don't run
yeah,
your mouth.
like don't run up on me in my pregame
Don't run your
warm-ups because you're 6'6" and you had one fucking good year.
Two.
Whatever.
Not going to let you knock Cam.
I
He had 2
like
good years.
Shador Sanders.
He's super talented.
He is super talented. Do I think it translates to the NFL? I do not.
There's no way
Is it-
Tom
is it-
Brady's gonna sign off on that.
Is he because he's black, Eddie?
No, I want Jalen fucking Milroe to be my quarterback. I'm dying. I will give up my fucking left pinky if
That's a ball
Jalen
like a black
Milroe
dude on
would
the
be my quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. I
You
will
want
cut it off.
Jalen Milroe over Shador Sanders?
Oh my god. Yes, I told you I will cut this pinky off if I get Jalen Milroe.
The problem I have with Shadur is he takes too many sacks. And the thing
Correct.
is, the line
He's
sucks.
allergic to miss passes.
The offensive line sucks. Fine. We understand that. But some of these sacks, he's taking them.
Yeah.
He's spinning into them. He's thinking he's getting away. Dude, just throw it
Throw the
away.
ball away.
Throw the ball away.
He's not Patrick Mahomes, like 3rd and 12. I'm gonna get a first down. No, I will find a receiver. He doesn't like to run the ball.
I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch the NFL as much. Is there anybody else that replicates Lamar's game like Lamar?
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
like Lamar.
Like Lamar.
You're talking
Oh,
about
like
Lamar.
Lamar.
No.
No, Lamar's the most like
He's a-
Lamar's the most dynamic football player
Okay.
we have ever
I have a follow-up
ever
question.
seen.
Who does Milroe remind you of?
Not
Lamar Jackson.
Hell no.
What the Lamar?
Hell no.
1,000%.
Who else does he
Hell
remind you
Are
of?
we watching the same games?
No.
Yes.
No.
Who el-
No.
I agree.
It's Lamar fucking Jackson.
It's the same shit.
but he has he throws the ball
reminds
better.
Milroe reminds me of Vic
I don't know
and
about
now
that
Michael.
No.
Marcus Vick.
No.
That motherfucker reminds me of Marcus Vick, Michael Vick's little brother.
I thought you were about to say some blasphemous shit.
Probably no one
He
knows.
reminds me of Marcus Vick.
No,
Marcus
game-
Vick is Michael Vick's little brother who played at
Oh.
Virginia Tech.
I honestly want you to watch him. I think his game reminds me the most of Lamar Jackson, but I disagree. I think he throws the ball just as badly as Lamar Jackson does, and I don't think he's as fast or as elusive.
He's not as elusive as Lamar.
he's
It's not even close.
No.
He's not.
And
but
the
he's
speed
bigger.
isn't there.
I don't think.
But the speed isn't
But I'm
there.
talking about Eddie's point that he'll take Milroe over Shador. I think Shador's game translates more than Milroe's does.
No.
Oh,
no.
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 Zach,
Oh,
who would you rather have
Very
for the Raiders?
similar, but I guess I'll do Milroe.
Dude,
Ooh.
Shador,
I don't have a
Shador
preference.
might be
I'll take
6'1", 190. Milroe's built like a brick house, 6'2", 225.
he's gonna.
I'll tell you what.
Day
I'll tell you what right now.
Pure chocolate.
I'll tell you pure chocolate,
Pure
100%.
chocolate.
Was waiting for it. Thank
But
you.
my
Pure.
fault. That was my fault. That's my line. I'll tell you, Milroe reminds me of. If he was white, he'd be Will Levis. He'd be
What?
Will Levis, built like a machine, a mayonnaise eating machine. If Will Levis was
Will
black,
Levis never ran. Dude, they run sweeps, cold sweeps
I
with
know,
Milroy.
Ed, but this
Boom.
is
I
college
don't-
football. You're not doing that in the NFL. And Lamar is dynamic.
But
Milroe is not
Will
dynamic.
Levis
like
didn't do that in
Lamar.
college.
I'm
dude.
just saying the
I'll take
size.
Milroe.
I'm saying the size.
Yeah, I'm with Eddie on this one. Yeah.
Dude,
No, I take Milroe too
I
over
don't think
Shadura.
that.
This is 100%.
I
I don't
think-
like Shadura's. I don't like the way Shadura is when the pocket is gets blown up. I don't like what Shadura does after that.
That's
I hate it.
fixable. But
It-
Jalen Miro's throwing ability at this point, ugh.
What do you mean? Oh, he
Hey,
throws
listen,
the best deep ball in college football.
AR-15.
Best deep ball
AR-15
is
had a
wild.
ugh.
Did you say Miro throws the best,
Best
deep ball?
deep ball in college football.
Wow, this is getting out of hand.
Are we watching the same highlights where the 17-year-old kid has
Yes.
to wait for the ball to get to him
Ah, that's
and
the
never hits it?
Oh.
Why the
outside?
17-year-old has to do the matrix to catch the ball in the first place?
as well.
Whatever.
He's the
fucking-
Matrix.
He's 23. He's fucking faked his fucking birth certificate.
It doesn't matter.
Christian also says Shador over Milroe. He says
Yes.
Shiloh's making it to the CFL. And Ralphie said, y'all low-key hating on Shador too much.
Hey, listen, those for Dion when the reporter asked, "How do you think?" I mean, that was a setup because that was right after a
Yeah.
fucking. But we didn't know how bad it actually was.
Until
Like,
the video panned in on
That
it.
looked like me playing in the Turkey Bowl 7 years ago. And I mean that his breakdown,
It's bad.
it was
bad.
bad. Like I felt bad.
By the way, Ralphie said Cam Ward and Restrepo is the next Rafa and OD best QB wide receiver duo in the nation.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right,
All
so
right, well-
Colorado.
Well, yeah, who's
I
winning
like
this game?
I like Arizona.
Arizona?
I like over though. A blue chip the over.
Colorado
over.
should beat their ass.
Yes.
Zona.
Don't ever say Zona. Rich Dice
Arizona.
hates that.
Sorry, Dice. Arizona.
It's like
Why?
saying
Why?
He hates it.
Oh, it's just pure hate?
I don't trust
Oh
Colorado.
no, yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
trust Colorado. Why are you so mad? You like Colorado?
I just didn't think he
How
was-
did that work out last week
I
for
used
you?
to like them, but Rafa changed
They
my
played
mind.
Kansas
Bet on
State.
them.
listen.
You want to
Rafa,
do football math? What if Kansas State do to Arizona?
Dude, we're not doing football math. Football math is
Do
stupid.
you want to do football
Well,
math?
football math is
their
stupid.
Ass. What was that 48 to like?
A lot to a
I
little.
think this whole couch is taking Colorado.
Right.
Good for you guys.
Everyone's taking Colorado except for
Me and Rafa.
and you said
Yeah.
Zona, which people
We've come a long way since the Oregon take. I've rallied the troops.
Yeah, all
They're
right.
on my side
Yeah.
now.
Good for you.
No,
All right.
Arizona. I hate Arizona.
Shut up,
this
Eddie
year.
Money. Just join my side.
Oh, because the coach. That's why.
Listen.
They just
I-
look so it failed me.
I think
Yes.
CJ Womack should be the commissioner of the next Pac-12. I think he should get it go.
Bruh, I would.
You should put that. You should put on your handle.
on my
The
handle.
next Pac-12 commissioner. I
Yeah.
will
Bring-
rise to
take-
glory.
I'll bring all them
take
motherfuckers
take USC back and
I'll bring
UCLA.
all them motherfuckers
Take
back.
USC,
He's gonna
UCLA.
bring Air Force and all
Hell
that
yeah.
over.
Oh,
So, yeah, he would bring Air Force.
Absolutely, grandfather did.
All right. What else we got?
Ebuck said Skull Buffs. Tiki Hockey Club says go Zona, and Ralphie says go Buffs.
Fuck
Mixed
all the
comments.
buffs and all of them.
Well,
All right, so we got NFL coming up.
after this,
All right.
After
the
I'm gonna just piss.
we
him
were
off.
rolling.
Yes.
We were rolling into this segment, which I was. CJ kind of jumped the gun.
Sorry.
He said, I want to figure out, do you guys think Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter are worth the number 1 and number 2 picks
No,
draft?
no, hell no.
So I've seen. So listen, I am the on this panel. I am the NFL mock draft king, and I should not on this panel,
Fuck.
In
I can't believe I
America,
blew that.
you're
But
America's mock
but I
draft.
am America's mock. I started watching mock
Mel
drafts
Kiper, who?
because
The
first of
Raiders
all,
suck dick.
I'm a Raider fan. So by week 6 or 7, I'm looking for hope.
This week
And-
he mock draft after week 1.
Yes. So I have seen this. This is not a crazy question, Eddie Money. I have seen Travis Hunter be drafted number 1 and Shador drafted as high as number 5. Do I believe Travis Hunter should be the first pick in the NFL draft? I do not believe that. Because, and unlike you, Rafa, I do think he will play both ways in the NFL. I
Not
do.
sustainable.
Why is it not sustainable?
You can't do it.
That's the highest
Because the
level of
speed of the
competition.
game.
The speed,
And
the
This
physicality.
motherfucker
How much
plays.
film you have to watch for both sides?
Yeah,
as well?
he's bro. Come on.
Listen, Deion Sanders didn't watch any fucking film.
And
They
Deion
just
Sanders played 3 snaps of offense a game.
Okay, I'm not saying. I'm telling you that Travis Hunter is going to play both sides of the ball in the NFL. I don't think he will be elite on offense, but I do think he will be above average on defense.
This motherfucker sounds like he's going to be Troy Brown. He's going to be Troy Brown. And I know who you guys don't know who that is, but the only corner to wear number 80 was Troy Brown because he was a receiver and the Patriots got hurt on defense and that motherfucker played corner.
Dude, Travis Hunter, let's not forget,
He's Troy Brown.
was the best high school football player coming out. He should have went to Alabama, Florida State. This kid, and if you look at his highlights, he is maybe the most athletic kid I've ever fucking seen. He's a crazy athlete. Have you seen the basketball dunks? He's a crazy generational athlete.
Yes.
And he's proven that his gas tank is also amazing. So why are NFL just because fucking
If he's not an elite receiver, why play him as a receiver?
he is look at his numbers. He is an elite
for the
receiver.
NFL.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
how
why
do you know?
waste that?
How do you know he's not going to be an elite receiver? He's an elite receiver in college
How do we know
football.
he's going to be good?
I want him elite at one spot, then average at both.
Okay, let's just make Otani only fucking hit.
He did. That's
Well,
why he
but
was.
because he couldn't fucking pitch.
And look what happened. He had like one of the best hitting seasons.
Football's different, though.
No.
Yeah, it's even.
Otani's different. No one's ever done this. I'm telling you, he can do this. This is my take that Travis Hunter can be this dude.
He does it for how long? Like, how long does he do it for?
Let's just keep on moving the fucking bar back. I don't
No,
know.
because it
3
matters
years,
how
2
long he
years?
stays in the NFL.
He will not play even 25% of the other side of the ball, guaranteed.
What's the other
He-
side?
Either side.
But what is he
If-
gonna play?
There's only
What
two
is he gonna
sides.
play?
Either side.
No, but what's 75 and what's 25?
What would he play?
Whatever they think he's best at.
What do you think?
For me, he's probably going to play corner.
Bro, let me put it to you
So
this
he's
way.
not that good then.
And this might I'm gonna put it in this perspective, okay? And this is gonna blow your mind. And I just thought about this right now. I'm a fucking genius.
Wow.
If Travis Hunter right now, today, was on the Las Vegas fucking Raiders,
Oh my God, that's
would he not be the best cornerback? And would he not be the best fucking receiver?
How do we know?
Let me
We
tell
don't
you
know
this
that.
right now.
Because I'll tell you who's on the fucking Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, but you don't know how he's gonna be against NFL. It's
Dude,
different.
Eddie.
So different. The talent is way different.
Yeah.
That's the best
He's
of the best of the best.
elite.
I
In
don't-
college
it goes
football
far.
right
People
now.
could be their
Yeah,
feedback.
college
Tim
don't
Tebow
produce.
was elite. Stetson Bennett was elite.
Mariota.
Marcus Mariota was elite.
It doesn't always
Joey
translate.
Harrington was elite.
Jabril Peppers.
Jabril Peppers.
Baker's elite guy. Baker's elite. Don't talk about Baker.
He's catching his stride. He's catching his stride. He's catching his stride.
Pepper's still elite.
Yeah, elite in jail.
All right, real quick to the pots. What position would he play then?
Can I go
For
pee?
you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break right
After
now.
this,
Ed.
after this.
Money. What would he play?
Corner.
For you.
Corner.
You, Zach.
Corner.
All right, so if you guys, in my opinion, think that he's a defensive player, normally offense always takes over. So that means he's not even that good. Because I'd rather have an offensive
You're not
player
gonna
over
put
a
him-
defensive player.
Yeah, that's
Odie, you're not gonna put him in the slot
Devin
over
Hester, Devin Hester was a cornerback, but he was good and a Hall of Famer because of what?
The
Punt
returns.
returns. Offense.
he had no hands. You're telling me that Travis Hunter isn't better than half of the guys in the slot in the NFL right now?
We don't know that.
We don't know
No,
that,
you
Ed.
can't say
I
that.
do know, and I
Oh
know-
wait, hold on, real
Look,
quick. Hold
look.
on. Is Travis Hunter better than Lad McConkey?
Well, Lad McConkey,
Is he better than Lad McConkey?
he's their number one receiver, Rafa.
He's not the number one receiver, and you can check the stats, and he plays in the slot. Is he
He's
better than
their
Lad
number
McConkey?
one receiver.
Is he better than Lad McConkey? Was
That's
he
it,
better than Wes
that's it.
Walker? Was he better than Julian Edelman? I can list slot receiver after
Okay,
slot receiver. He's not better than none of those.
No,
Harvey.
you just list three really
Is he
good
better-
ones. You just list three really good ones.
Two white guys.
and
two
maybe,
white
and
dudes.
maybe the two best slot receivers of all time.
All because of Tom Brady.
Okay, Lad McConkey though.
Lad McConkey. He ain't better than Lad McConkey.
Listen, I saw Lad McConkey in the combine, and that dude is smooth.
He's not better than Lad. And Lad was what pick in the draft? Ah.
But Lad's he's not a slot.
And he's not going to be a
He
Raider,
is a
bro.
slot, Ed. He's like 5'11.
He's not going to
It's
be a
definitely
Raider,
a
man.
slot.
Let it go.
Dude, Travis Hunter, dude, Imagine Travis Hunter. Take a normal team, not the Raiders because they're absolute shit. But
The Giants.
the Giants. He's not the number one receiver on the Giants. He's not the number two receiver on the Giants.
How about put him on the Patriots?
Oh, that's easy though. Come on now.
Yeah, he would. He'd probably be the number one
Yeah.
receiver on the Patriots. The Patriots got nobody.
Actually, they got Jalen Polk. He's a rookie. They got DeMario.
Okay, yeah, they got Jalen Polk, but
Listen, he's still probably an
It's
option
Jalen
receiver.
Polk.
He's still
Guys, we can assume whatever the fuck we want because we do it every year with all these guys in college and they're so good and blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, a lot of them turn out to be doo-doo. So, I mean, you know very well, Eddie, you know very well that it is situation
I do know.
for every fucking player that gets drafted.
hell no, he's not better than Harrison Jr.
Than Marvin? Harrison Jr.?
No.
Bro, put it this way. Travis Hunter isn't better than Smith on Ohio State right now. He's not better than the kid at Alabama. He's not better than the kid at Texas. He's not better than Trey
Oregon.
Harris. He's not better than T-Mac. He's not better than Tess fucking Johnson. Like, there's a list of cats.
Wrong.
Are you kidding? He's better than Tess Johnson?
Tess Johnson is
about
raw.
6 of the guys that you named.
Trey Harris leads the country in yards. Have you seen
T-Mac-
Trey Harris?
T-Mac is hard.
T-Mac? How about the 17-year-old kid from Bama?
Let's go piss.
Wait, hold on.
Let's take a hold on.
One. Like,
So your
yeah,
your
he's like
mind
6'1",
changed this
6'2".
week if
No,
Shador
no,
gets
not-
lit up by Mac. Will your mind change?
Sanders.
I don't
Yeah.
think he can
800.
return.
Yeah.
No. T-Mac is I believe T-Mac is a top 5 pick in the NFL.
Me too.
So your mind won't change if he gets lit up.
Cornerbacks get toasted.
Oh, no.
But this will be his first test.
No.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh, I thought you were
God,
gonna say it's the
stop
first time he got toasted.
No.
Because that
Stop
motherfucker
it,
been
stop
toasted.
it.
It's gonna be his first test.
Can we
grilled that
stop
motherfucker,
it?
deep
Can
fried
we
his
stop
ass.
it with Travis Hunter
catfish.
hasn't been tested? It's
He
so
hasn't.
fucking stupid.
He hasn't.
That is the fucking stupidest. He hasn't been fucking tested.
He hasn't.
He fucking faces.
Who?
Travis Hunter hasn't been tested.
He hasn't.
He
By who?
faces the best. It doesn't matter. He
What
gets tested every week.
The best,
Ooh.
the best receiver at
He-
Central Florida.
he can't-
Negro, please.
He can't fucking set the schedule. I want to fucking face
You're right.
fucking
You're
neighbors
right.
this week. He only faces who's on the fucking schedule.
Okay,
That's why
but
this
he
week
says
is
he's
How did it go last
playing
year
the
against
best.
Tez? How did it go last year against Oregon? Did that motherfucker not get cooked?
He didn't
too?
play Oregon. He was hurt.
He was hurt. Soccer. So we're gonna waste
Well, I
top
mean,
five
don't
pick
kill some
on
fucking
a guy who
alligators
can't
that-
stay healthy too.
I
Oh,
gotta go piss.
let's take a
Fuck
break.
up, Rafa.
We'll be back in 2 minutes.
fucked
Eddie's gonna
up.
tinkle the pinkle. Odie, he's phenomenal. We're back on. Otani just hit a tank. He
Otani.
just dropped an absolute bomb. That man can only hit with runners on base.
Yes.
What an absolute tank from Otani. What a bomb.
Are we on?
7-0 Dodgers. We're back on live. Eddie went to Tinkle the Pinkle. Is Jacob coming back out?
Jacob's in there watching fucking baseball. Guys, this is what
We
I'm
can also
trying.
get Jacob out here though.
Jacob, get your ass out here, man. This is what I'm trying to say.
brother.
By the
Brother
way,
Jacob.
I said that Otani would have 40-40. Everyone called me stupid. Just because people haven't seen who is Richard fucking Sherman? Are we on camera right now?
We are 100% on
Who
camera.
the fuck is Richard Sherman to say he can't do both? Who are these guys to say they can't do both?
Hall of
They
Famer?
haven't had the talent that Travis. I hate to be the bearer of the cross for Travis Hunter. I really don't want to be that guy. But just because you haven't seen it before doesn't mean it's not gonna fucking happen. Just because we haven't seen 50-50 happen before doesn't mean it can happen.
I agree. I mean, I agree. I just feel like with them, they're from their experience, they know how it feels.
I totally
body.
disagree with you. I totally disagree with you.
Well,
Because I disagree with
I thought for sure he was gonna agree with you.
no, I
thought
disagree.
so.
I disagree with him because what he's saying is, it's because they're athletes and they understand. Listen,
No,
I'm gonna with the exception of Richard Sherman because he's an intelligent guy because he went to Stanford.
He also
But if-
went to Compton.
But he went to Stanford.
Went to
Ed. What the
Stanford.
fuck is
He
happening?
graduated from Stanford.
I don't know.
Yeah,
John's
why-
from Compton.
Can we highlight his success, not his downfalls? Come
Yeah.
on,
The
he
fuck,
can't choose
Ed?
where he's from.
I'm the racist on this panel, not you. Damn it.
By the comments, you wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so, Eddie. But I don't agree with because this guy played the sport that he's gonna know. Because to be honest with you, most of the motherfuckers are stupid as fuck. Like when we watch actual head coaches in every sport, the head coaches for the most part didn't play. And the ones that are actual head coaches that played, what positions did they play? In football, it's a middle linebacker. It was a backup quarterback because he saw all the shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Safety, John Lynch.
no,
he's a GM.
head coach. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about head coach.
Right. And that's the issue with your argument. You're talking about coaching. You're not talking about inflicting bodily, clashing of bodies and playing both ways and playing double.
Well, who takes the least amount of
I'm
contact?
just talking about
on the
commenting.
NFL. A cornerback and a receiver.
Hold up,
Are
bro,
you
because if Fred
serious?
Warner
The
comes
least-
around and
The least
space
amount of
shit as a
contact.
receiver,
You
No,
can't do that either. You can't
I'm
say,
saying, but when you're doubling it up with another added on extra play to the other side of the football, that's the issue.
I don't think it can be done.
But Richard Sherman knows how that feels on his body, knows how that pain feels. He doesn't know how to coach, but he knows how that pain feels playing.
No, that's
There's-
fine. I
Yeah,
understand that
that's what
part.
I was
but
trying to get to.
No, that's fine.
what I was
My
trying
thing
to
is,
get
for the most part, I don't respect play. I don't.
understand.
I
I
can
agree
give a
with you.
flying fuck
I agree with
about what Gilbert Arenas says or whatever. Because at the end of the day, you may think because you played basketball, you may think you may know or whatever. To me, in my opinion, you guys don't know shit because most of you motherfuckers are retarded. That's why like 72% of you end up fucking broke because you're retarded. So
Christian
Why would he say
says
retarded like that?
if he plays both sides, he'll be here by week 5.
100%. He's getting hurt right now, Eddie. This is the thing. He's getting hurt right now on a week-to-week basis. He's getting hurt every handful of weeks. Last year he was hurt. Look at this week. He left the game at halftime or before halftime and didn't come back for the rest of the
Do
game.
you see his post game regimen? It's like ice bath after this, after that, after this, after that, after this. Imagine when professionals are hitting him.
Yeah, the size and
Know
the
the
speed.
game.
Facts, CJ. I don't want to hear about facts.
Let's speak in theory.
Yeah, I don't think two ways is going to transition for
It's
him.
just not
Like
smart. Like,
no, but it's not going to. Dude, trust me. Whoever's drafting him, especially if they're drafting him in the top 5, nobody who's drafting Travis Hunter in the top 5 wants him to play both ways. Like nobody wants that shit. Nobody's like, oh, I'm going to take this guy and I got a number 1 receiver and I got a number 2 corner on my team or a number 1 corner. Nobody wants that shit.
Nobody.
Handful for guaranteed.
But what if he's the third best corner and the third best receiver? That's value.
That's not the
That's
same
value.
thing, Eddie. He's still playing. He's still playing 50 snaps on one side of the ball
Right.
and
You're-
50 on
you're
the
not
other.
value
You're
if he's not-
cheating the salary cap. You're cheating the salary cap.
Eddie,
That's the thing.
dude.
That's
Eddie,
the thing. Thank you.
Dude.
If you're three,
If you're 3-3, you're not.
Guess what? You're still doing at 3-3. you're still playing 100+ snaps a game.
Yeah,
By,
and you're
by
and
week
he's-
5, he's gonna be
He's
0
gonna be
0, so
dead, Eddie.
gonna
He's
be
barely
dead.
he's barely hanging right now
Right
against
now.
competition that ain't that.
Collegiate competition.
I wouldn't say he's
Collegiate competition
He's
and a lot of
barely
it.
holding on. Do you see
CJ.
his post game regimen?
Yeah, and it's collegiate competition and low level.
Let's move on.
Relax.
It's Central Florida.
Relax.
Central Florida. Homie.
When you guys
Come
do
on.
Stop. Stop.
This is my show, and you guys start beating my point across, then we move on.
All right. Going into the NFL, we'll break down these games and see where the
NFL.
conversations take us, as they have led us everywhere,
Raiders are gonna
from
win from now
tuna
on.
sandwiches.
Raiders are the best team in the
Which
league.
are still good. Bullshit.
That is not an accurate statement, and he
Bullshit.
knows it.
That's propaganda.
That's fucking fake news.
Yes.
This motherfucker just
Blasphemy
turned into
right there.
CNN
That is
real quick.
blasphemy.
Raiders.
The Raiders, the
We're starting
Krispy
with
Kreme.
Odie's favorite quarterback in the league, the Broncos, and Bo Nix.
Go
Favored by
Raiders.
2.5 at the Jets on Thursday Night Football. with
Such a
over
great-
under at 37.
Send his ass back to Auburn.
Tomorrow is who?
Broncos, Jets.
Can't be Broncos Jets.
Snooze fest. It's Broncos and Chargers, dog.
No, it's
You
not
already told me
either.
that, already happened.
Oh, he said
It's can't be Broncos Jets. It's Steelers Jets on Sunday night.
I wrote
What
the
is
wrong
it?
thing.
So-
Play tomorrow for sure.
The Broncos play tomorrow for sure.
Fake news.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Saints.
Oh yeah, no, give me the Saints.
Jacob, get on the couch, man. Get
Give me
on
the
the
Saints.
fucking couch.
Get in the
on.
fucking mic. Get in here.
Come here.
Get in here, bro.
Show
Look
us
at
your-
he's got-
episode 100, Jacob.
Come on, man.
show us your Broncos, Jacob.
Broncos, Broncos favored by 2.5.
Give me the
going
Saints.
into New Orleans.
Give me New Orleans. Give me New Orleans.
Spencer
2.5.
Rattler
Sean
still
Payton.
starting?
Bo Nix versus Spencer Rattler.
Give me Spencer.
Give me the Saints.
Give me the under.
Give me
I like
the
the
Saints.
douchebag
I'm
mentality.
taking the
37.
Saints tomorrow. Spencer Rattler didn't look too bad, did
Didn't
he?
look horrible.
Yeah.
I watched it.
He had some couple bad turnovers, but he actually looked really good.
They had a
Better than
lead for a
Derek?
little bit.
Yes, they did, and they scored a shit ton of points.
Better than Derek Carr?
Oh, but that's a yeah. that's-
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
saying
that's-
much. But
that's
hey,
not a thing.
once a Raider, always a Raider, right?
right. Except for Derek Carr.
It's the 2 playoffs. What the fuck?
Yeah, woohoo.
Did you guys win anything though?
No,
Doesn't matter.
no.
That's all
And
I've seen. So I'm going to be happy for the quarterback that took us to the
Yeah,
My
no.
goodness. Trace.
Those are low standards.
Bro,
When
those
you're a
standards,
Raider
brother.
fan, the thing is
Yeah,
that's
slow standards.
that's
and
the-
I got to be there right now. Okay.
all right. We'll get to the Raiders.
Standing
Pick it
on.
up.
Give me the Saints.
Next game.
That's Saints.
All right. Another London game. The Patriots are going to London to play the Jaguars. Jaguars are favored by 5.5.
Give me the Jags.
Give me the
Over
Jags.
under 42.5.
Give me the
Everyone's
Jags.
saying this might be the worst game in the NFL.
This
Brian
is punishment.
Thomas, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't know why they give other countries.
Oh yeah,
shitty
Jaguars are
games.
also staying here for 2 weeks in a row. They're comfy.
Yeah. No, I like the Jags. I like the Jags to beat them. I like the Jags. Blue chip, the Jags minus
Is
5.5.
that your Drake May hate? Because Drake May.
No, it's the fact that the Jaguars are staying there as they did last year when Buffalo had to travel there and the Jaguars beat them. So, and the Jaguars are staying in London they've been now there. They'll be there for almost 2 weeks, staying there. New England's got to travel there, which is probably traveling tomorrow. Or tonight. So I like the Jags minus 5.5. They did the same shit last year. And last year they beat the Bills in this same spot. So I like the Jags blue chip minus 5.5.
Can I get a synopsis on Drake May?
I didn't watch.
He threw
Give me Joe Milton.
3 touchdowns, 2 picks.
a 51-yard air touchdown, and that was like the third longest since Tom Brady's.
Wow.
Doug Peterson's job's on.
Okay, I want to hear Eddie's analysis, and then I'm just gonna follow up if I hear.
I'm
Something.
just gonna say that he's an upgrade. I'm just gonna say what I've been telling you guys for a while. He's an NFL quarterback. He has great feet. He's big. He's strong. His interviews. He is an NFL franchise quarterback. That's what my synopsis is on Drake May.
Can I say
Sound like
this?
you're
It's not a
describing Joe
homer.
Milton.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
If Brock Purdy had 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, you would be sitting here saying he sucks.
There you go.
Oh,
Maybe.
No, you would be.
No.
Brock Purdy.
Okay, hold
is
on.
terrible.
Hold on.
Krispy Kreme donut round like a rail.
This is okay. This is a fucking fact of that. The New England Patriots have the worst offensive line and the worst offensive skill positions in the NFL.
I thought that was the Panthers.
So what does that mean?
That means
No.
that Brock Purdy had the
No.
best offensive line
All right.
and the best offensive line skill players
Let's
in the
put it
NFL. So you cannot
Best
compare.
offensive line's a
And then
reach.
punish Brock
That-
Purdy.
You still
Yeah,
can't
that's
compare
a
the two
reach.
situations, though.
No, we're
You
not
asked
talking
me
about
to, and I
situation.
did.
All right.
I'm just
Garoppolo
saying.
had
I'm
the, best team, the same team. Garoppolo had the same team. Probably better.
Probably right.
Probably better. Garoppolo couldn't do it either. You
All
got
right, let's do it.
haters
Let's
Throw
move
my
on.
cigar at fucking Odie over here.
Going to Sunday, the 10 a.m. games. The Seahawks are playing the Falcons. The Falcons are favored by 2.5 with over under 51.
Man,
Can I say this? Is that Ryan Holmes, who's a guest of the show. He's been almost dead. We called him crazy when he gave us his fucking Atlanta Falcons prediction of, I think it was 14-3.
Wow.
We laughed.
I
We-
said the Falcons would win the division. I didn't say 14-3 though.
And I think he's only lost one game that he predicted. So are we a believer in the Falcons?
Oh, I am.
yes,
Hell of a roster and a good quarterback.
Big Kirko, Big Perko, he got
Yeah.
the swag shirt.
Yeah, yeah,
going
yeah.
down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Big Perko, Big Kirko, Big Chain.
Damn right. Damn right.
So can we say
What were you gonna say?
you drafted Penix was a mistake and you
No.
fucked the
No,
fucking
that's-
Raiders?
No.
No, the
No.
the drafting a quarterback high and making him wait a year or two
Jordan
has been
Love.
proven to work.
Prove.
I
Worked
mean,
with
that's
Jordan
proven,
Love,
but
with Aaron Rodgers,
You still fucked the
Mahomes.
Raiders doing it.
Mahomes. Yeah, the Raiders don't do that.
The Raiders are fucking themselves. So
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
Giggity.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Rick Flores also said it sounded like Eddie was on a dating app the way he was talking about Drake May.
Woo!
I love me some Drake May, man.
does.
You
I'm
gonna bring
not-
up some grandma cookies?
Yeah, he hasn't yet. The
He
over
hasn't yet.
under.
The over under hasn't hit. What else we got?
We got Will Levis going up against Josh Allen. Josh Allen is at home and favored by 9 with over.
Give me
under
that
40.
Who won last week?
What do you mean? Who won?
the
last
Bills?
week?
No, the Colts and the Colts game. Who won the Colts game
Then the Titans win.
against the Titans?
They fumbled that game.
Who won?
Not the Colts.
The Colts didn't win.
Titans won.
Man, unbelievable. Can't believe it. That's such a letdown.
Who you got?
Anybody but Will Levis. He sucks.
Give
Oh,
me the
he's
Titans.
terrible. Garbage.
He's terrible.
I've
Who
been,
they playing?
trying, I've been trying to hold
They're
on
playing
to
Josh
Will
Allen.
Levis.
They're
hope.
favored by 9.
Oh, give me Joshy, baby, with that new race car he got on the outside.
60 points.
Got a new.
I wouldn't say it's a race car.
I would say, like,
it's
no.
a very.
It's just a new toy. He got a new
reliable-
toy. He got a
Ford
new toy.
Bronco.
It's a Toyota.
He got a
Tacoma.
new toy.
Oh, no,
Amari
Tacoma.
Amari
Bronco.
Cooper, and Josh Allen gonna be dangerous weapon. We'll see this week though. Give me the Bills. I like the Bills.
Yeah, Diggs, he didn't do nothing.
Diggs
What do you
is
mean
a
he
problem.
didn't do nothing?
Diggs is a problem.
Went
He-
to the AFC Championship.
Yeah,
Several
and
times.
according to
But
somebody on this
didn't
panel,
win.
this motherfucker was never gonna make another playoff again.
Dude, I'm so
That's
tired.
at the top of that
over.
Mount Rushmore.
Can I say this? I think Josh Allen, best quarterback in the NFL.
Second best quarterback in the NFL is not hands down.
Yeah.
No,
Hands down, I explained that to you.
no,
Now
no,
one or two.
no,
Now
no,
one or two.
no.
We're not doing
no.
this. We're not doing this.
No.
We're not doing this.
Watch those two
Till I got
guys
time.
play. Watch those two guys play.
Okay, and who? Okay, like
The one
and
of them
what?
wins. One of them wins all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Number two,
Okay, one of
Yeah.
them wins all the time,
Okay.
and the other is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, really? I think the
Facts.
one with what 3, almost 4 Super Bowl rings coming up soon.
Fuck does that
One
mean?
of them
is the
wins all the time, and one of them is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Okay. Okay.
I get what you're saying, Eddie.
Thank you, Papa.
It is.
Not the best.
Josh Allen has cemented himself as the second best quarterback in the NFL, and it's not even close. He's the second best quarterback. You think he's the first?
I don't even.
You see this
Three-
Vato
three
play?
or four.
By the way,
Dude,
3 or 4? Who the fuck
the-
is better than
Who's
him?
better
What
than
the-
him?
Okay, number one, the guy makes more mistakes than what he does. He should have already won a Super Bowl.
That was
Let's
last
be honest
season. He
with
has
that.
0
He should
interceptions
have
this
already won
year.
a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're right. He
He
should have won a
already
Super Bowl, except he played Patrick
a
Mahomes.
better
Yep.
quarterback.
Yeah, 100%.
The
That's
best
the best
quarterback.
quarterback.
Better
The greatest
defense.
quarterback.
He's 100% better than Lamar, and he's better than Burrow. It's not even close.
Wow.
Lamar,
And he's better than Patrick Mahomes.
Christian
Man,
Wilson.
Burrow has a better roster than the Bills. Burrow,
No defense. Though.
neither do the Bills.
Oh,
Bills
Bills.
literally just got rid of their defense over the offseason.
Dude, are you
the Bengals
kidding?
have a better defense.
Josh,
Like 10 starters,
Joe
some
Burrow,
crazy
Joe
shit.
Burrow
Bengals
had
have
two.
a really good defense. I would
Dude,
say.
Joe Burrow,
Or just a better defense.
a better
better.
defense than the Bills. Yes.
100%. It's not even close,
But not a good defense.
bro. They have,
Doesn't matter. It's better than the Bills. is what
bro.
we're
The
arguing.
the fucking Joe Burrow has one of the 3 best receivers in the league, and he had one of the 15 best receivers in the league at the same fucking time, and he loses all the time. At this point, Burrow is not top 5.
Tom Brady left the East. This guy should have been winning way more than he has.
What do you mean?
What? No.
He's
What
won
do
the
you mean
AFC
winning more?
East.
He's gone to the championship.
Against who? Oh, that doesn't mean shit, guys.
Yes, it does, because then he played the best quarterback
We're gonna say
with the
Brock
best
Purdy-
team.
Brock Purdy is the best quarterback that's ever played because he did that 3 times.
He hasn't been there 3 times.
He's been there 3 times.
He hasn't been there 3
He lost
times.
once because he broke his fucking arm.
Yeah, and then they went to the Super Bowl the next year. That's it. But he didn't. Odie. He didn't. It's not even close.
That guy's overrated.
Josh Allen is not overrated. I am
He
sorry.
was overrated last year. This year, he's
No, now he's
He's
oh,
overrated.
shut the fuck up.
because hold on. Oh no, he last year had 18 interceptions, and I thought he was going to continue that pace. This season, he had
Dude,
0
Dude, he's too
interceptions.
good. The
Let's
man
move
is
on.
too
Let's
good.
move on.
By the way,
Bills -9.
Christian said he liked your take and he understood it, Eddie.
Thank you, Papa.
Ralphie said bro's garbage.
If you watch Josh Allen, it's a cheat code. It's
Are
a
you
fucking-
trying to marry these white quarterbacks?
Yeah, what's up with this, dude?
I got to him. I got to him. I got to him.
I want Jalen Milroe as my quarterback.
But you're.
You're
He's just so fucking good, bro.
Why don't you guys end up with the white one?
And
instead?
he just Rafa was so disappointed.
Eddie,
He's just so good.
I hope you get a white quarterback because you need it. Okay.
I have two,
Yeah,
and they
those-
suck.
Those aren't real. Those aren't real though.
They're not really white.
They've been
No.
around the black
Ebook
guys
just
too
reminded
much.
us it is 8 o'clock.
All right, it is 8 o'clock. So
Yeah,
we
Michelle's
are
about
gonna take. This is what we're
Browns.
gonna do. We're gonna take. Who's the best quarterback in the league?
Mahomes.
Josh Allen.
Let's
Lamar
be
Jackson.
real, Ed. Let's be
15,
real.
Look at the stats
1-5,
this year.
15.
All right,
Let's
so
not look at
Mahomes.
history.
All right, huh?
Let's look at this year.
We're not looking
Oh
at this
my
year, Eddie.
God.
We're not arguing something right now.
Hey, we're
trying to get an
still
outcome.
undefeated.
Joe
so anyways.
Montana's the best quarterback that ever
All right.
fucking lived.
Well, we're not doing that either.
That's
All
not
right,
even
so
true.
We're gonna take number 15, which is Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league. And
I
yes,
feel
he
like
is.
we got to go people that have been here.
Wait, relax.
late.
Wait,
Oh,
relax,
50,
relax.
okay.
We're gonna take number 15, and we are gonna add him. All right. Who is the second best quarterback?
Lamar.
No,
Josh Allen?
motherfucking
Josh Allen.
Allen.
What number does Josh Allen wear?
17.
17. So we have 15 to 17, 32. What number does Lamar wear?
92.
Number 8, right?
Hey,
We're gonna take the 40th comment.
40 comment from the top. We want 40 comment from the bottom.
40th comment from the bottom.
Fucking Ralphie starts spamming.
Start
comments.
spamming.
Don't spam. Don't spam. Don't be spamming. Don't be spamming. Don't be
So
spamming.
smart.
Oh,
So smart.
Next comment, please let me win. He's spelling the letters out.
You got to agree with me on Josh Allen.
Why?
I can't. Ed.
Oh,
It's
Because I will get to that when we talk about the Chiefs game. But I can't. I think he's the second best quarterback, and it's not even close.
He's the Raider. He's good.
Who? Josh Allen? 100%.
Good.
100%. If Josh Allen was on the Raiders would still have Devontae Adams. If Josh
Yes.
Allen was on the Raiders,
That's not what we're talking about.
Ed,
That's
dude,
about
they were still
Josh
losing to the Chiefs,
Allen,
though.
Josh Allen is playing with a
Here we go.
rookie,
It goes to Christian
Adiola.
Yeah.
Christian Ariola. That's
Christian
That's
Ariola.
Robbie's boy.
I hope we have great
Nice.
The
nipples.
40th comment
What?
was
What
Shi-
the
Shiloh
fuck?
is
What?
making it to the CFL.
That was a good comment
That's the
too.
winning
What was his
comment.
Shiloh is making it to the
Yeah.
CFL.
Are we gonna skip over what this man
Nah,
just
I
said?
heard that one, Big Eddie. I don't know about
What did
that.
Eddie say?
He said, Christian, I hope we have good nipples. Like he hasn't had
fuck?
that joke.
Oh, man.
Boomtown said he needed dinero for Colombia.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, Boomtown. Boomtown doesn't have great areolas.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give away another $100. We're gonna give away another $100 after the NFL segment. That's what we're gonna do. After
like
the
it.
NFL segment, we're gonna give away another $100. All right. So stay tuned. Let's get on to the next game.
Ralph was just in that bitch comment.
Yeah,
Ralphie is fucking spamming.
Max Muncy just dropped a motherfucking tank
Robbie's
on
the
these
bot.
boys.
Robbie's the bot.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Wow.
upper deck.
Wow. Upper deck.
Look
He
at
like that dude was like, oh yo, you see that, Bobby? He hit it into the upper deck, the second deck.
Now he's one
He's
for
been
20.
through a lot of embarrassing.
Look at Muncy, 3 home runs and 74 strikeouts.
That's like if Gennaro was fit.
Dude,
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go on.
If
Let's
Gennaro was fit, he'd be Max Muncy.
Shitty ass
let's.
man.
Nobody's Max Muncy. It's only one.
No.
Let's go on to the next one.
All right, what game do we? All right, we got next game is Bengals -6 going against Deshaun Watson and the Amari Cooper-less Browns.
I don't even
Over
know.
under a 42.
This game is
I'm
nasty.
still playing.
Can we say that Zach Taylor should not be fired?
No,
Why?
I can't say that
Why?
because
His
underachieved.
defensive coordinator sucks. Their defense sucks.
Their defense,
isn't
their
even that
defense,
bad.
their defense shouldn't be this bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
they have
shouldn't be
guys.
this bad, but
I think they're a middle of the pack defense.
you guys,
I like the
you
under in
guys
this
were
game.
calling for his head last week.
Eddie, if they lose that game, they're 1-5.
They didn't.
But if they did, they're 1-5.
That was the whole point of the clip. Was that if they lost?
That was the whole point of the clip was if they lost. That's why we were calling for his head. If he would have lost that game, you're now 1-5 with the fucking top 3 receiver and a top 5 quarterback, which before this season was probably top 3. So not at this point. Give me Purdy before Burrow. Don't watch this game, but if you want to watch this game, let's blue chip the under on this game. I said give me Purdy over Burrow. I said it. Smack it, flip it, rub it down. Oh,
Drug test incoming.
He'll pass it.
give me the under. Blue chip the under on the Bengals and Browns. Ugliest game of the weekend, probably.
You'd be surprised.
There's uglier. Let's hear.
Next up, we got the Texans and Will Levis going into Green Bay to play the
The
Packers.
Texans.
The Titans.
Will Levis.
I can't read right now. CJ Stroud going into Green Bay to play the Packers. Packers -3 over under 47.5.
That's
Man.
a good game.
This is
That's
gonna
a
be
good game.
This
That's
was
a good
this
game.
was-
I like
was
the
not referencing
I
this
like
game.
I like the Packers though. I like the Packers. The Texans without Nico. Without is this the first week without Nico Collins or
He didn't play last week.
who'd they play last week?
Someone.
I don't know, but
Yeah, we don't know
They
who
have
they
a
play.
bye?
No, I don't think so. But I like Green Bay in this one.
Someone else? Oh no.
No,
they
no.
played the Patriots 41-21.
Yeah,
That's
it was the Patriots, and he probably cooked Gutierrez.
$10.
Whatever.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato. I like the Packers in this game though. I like Green Bay. Jordan loves fucking give me some MVP
Close,
votes.
though, no? Close? Great offense. Close?
Yeah.
With
I'm-
this in or not really?
Nah, it should be close. Should be close. I like Green Bay. Really do.
All right, next game we have the Dolphins playing against the Anthony Richardson led Colts. Colts are favored by 3.5 of the over under 43.5.
Just fucking ugly game, right?
It is.
Told you it was coming.
Miami coming off a bye. But I don't even know what is going on there.
Tyreek Hill is supposed to come back at the end of the month.
Woohoo!
Bring back
Yeah,
the-
he's already tweeting fucking Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift. He's trying to go back
The
to Kansas
reunion's
City.
coming soon.
He's tweeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I pass on that game. Fuck that game.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
We got a good game here though. The Lions are going into Minnesota to play the Vikings. Vikings minus
That
2.5
is
over
a
under
good
50.
game.
Very nice.
Jared Goff is the MVP right now.
Wow. You called that Eddie Money. Did
And
you know
Jared
that?
comeback player of the year. I'm
And you
gonna
didn't
roll
put any money on it.
No,
I don't know if Jared Goff comeback player of the year.
no.
Sam Darnold. Oh, but who gives a fuck about Sam Darnold? We're talking about Jared
I do,
Goff. We're
because
talking.
I said it at the beginning of the season.
Well, anyways, Jared Goff. This is gonna be a hell of a game. Minnesota
Oh,
coming off a
yeah.
bye, undefeated against Detroit. First real matchup for that. You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a great game.
Mine
Detroit,
is-
by the way,
No Hutch.
love Dan
Yeah,
Campbell.
no Hutchinson.
No
out,
Hutchinson.
out for the season. You see that injury? Ooh.
I was watching that game live when I saw
That's
that
a big
happen.
loss for them.
Huge
That's
a huge loss for them.
Sack leader of the league. Gone.
Huge loss. Minnesota's minus 2.5.
Yes.
It's gonna be a hell of a game.
And Minnesota's defense is playing out of their minds.
Lights
They're-
out.
they're
Brian
playing
Flores
great.
should
Shout
be
out
the
Brian
first
Flores.
motherfucker hired.
They were
Yeah.
good last year.
Can I say this?
Not this
Can I
good.
say this? And this might be controversial, but I do believe there's two defensive ends that are elite. I mean, top 3 elite, and I think they will get it. I think dealt. Sorry,
What?
Wait,
I think Myles Garrett gets dealt, and I think Micah Parsons also might get dealt.
Wow, what a call.
And the Lions need one, and
I don't think they go in. Well, you thinking they're gonna go and trade for one?
To get
Yes.
those guys, those are like
I said it.
You have to give
Top
up
three.
a lot.
Yeah, but
They
those
don't
are like
need that,
assets.
though.
multiple. Those are like
if you're
multiple
the
first round
Detroit
picks.
Lions, you're all in.
Let me
Why?
ask you this.
Why?
Let me ask you. So
Why?
No. Let me ask you.
The
hold on.
Lions?
The Lions have
You're
to be
not all in.
You have to be all in.
Oh, I thought you meant all in for Miles Garrett.
You have to be all in for
to
anybody.
win a Super
I
Bowl.
don't think you need
You
to
should
get
be
Miles
all in
Garrett,
for
though.
Max Crosby. You need to be all in for somebody.
They
I
did.
don't think so.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Colin Odie. He's
No,
ready.
you
don't-
do need somebody, but I
You
don't
need to
think
trade
you
for
go
someone
and try
top
to
5 though.
I
give
don't
up everything
listen,
to go.
Let me
and try
ask
to
you
get
something.
Myles
Coming
Garrett.
back next year.
What does Hendon Hooker look like in preseason, etc.?
I said I wanted him.
So what if Cleveland's the Lions call up the Browns and say, hey, we'll give you Hendon Hooker and a first round and a third.
Yeah.
Send over Myles Garrett.
Do you guys give up first round pick for anybody on the line? Like, would you give up a first round as good as they are right now? Would you give up
100%.
For
I'd
a
give up.
player on the Lions or as the
pick,
Lions.
first round next
Dude,
year,
if
would
the
you give up-
Raiders said they
Yes.
wanted a
Yeah.
first and a first next year for our 2 firsts for Max Crosby, I do it.
I do it.
I do it for Miles Jarrett. I do it for Micah Parsons. I maybe do a first and a third. But 100% for
Tell
any
me
one
that
of
doesn't
those.
make sense.
100%.
Jerry Jones has lost his fucking mind.
Dude,
He's-
did you see him on the fan this week?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
really
He's
wacky.
fucking ridiculous.
Bro.
I think Parsons says something, and I think Jerry Jones ships his ass.
You're right.
Dude, I'm big on
That's
you
why I
got to
brought it
pay
up.
Parsons, and I strongly believe that that's why he's not going 100%. And he got hurt. I really believe that shit. That Micah without getting paid, I really believe that.
Those are two difference makers, and I believe those two. I mean, if you're Cleveland, like who gives a fuck get something for him, anything. But
Yeah.
Micah, they can't pay him.
Cleveland has to go full rebuild at this moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a must for them.
What do you go for though first? Like Because they don't have
You're
anybody,
locked
do
in. You're locked into the number one pick at this point. The
Yeah.
way you're
For a
playing.
quarterback, that's
Yeah.
for sure. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Should do.
Yeah, you're
No,
looking
shit,
for
tour.
QB no matter what.
Please.
We're gonna go take Milrow from Eddie.
So Detroit at Minnesota, I think it's gonna be a great game. I think it's gonna be fun to watch. I want to see how Jared Goff does against that Minnesota, against Brian Flores and that Minnesota defense. I think is gonna be great to see. I think if he does well against his defense and they fucking do what the Lions do, which they're probably gonna run the ball a ton. And Ben Johnson, the only problem I have with Ben Johnson is I feel that he gets arrogant at certain points in the game.
He did
That's
it
the-
against the Cowboys.
He
He does it every year against the Cowboys.
he
does
does
some
he
fuckface
does it.
play.
He did against the Cowboys, but I feel like he did certain shit in every game. I feel like he does things that are just a little bit too arrogant for me that I don't like. But I think their ability to run the ball might free up some plays for
You don't
Jared
like
Goff.
throwing to your offensive tackles 3 times?
No,
That's arrogant?
no,
Are you
and the
kidding
hook
me?
and ladder to your best offensive fucking lineman.
It was a good ran play.
Yeah, it was a great ramp play. It was a great ramp
That
play.
might be a little arrogant.
But I'm going to tell you in this game right now, and this is an early preview of probably, in my opinion, the 2 best candidates for jobs next year will be Ben Johnson and Brian Flores. If he ends up with Minnesota as a top 5 or top 8 defense or whatever, and they keep doing what they're doing to all these quarterbacks that they've done, that they've literally, you heard Purdy after the game was like, dude, that shit was sick. That scheme was insane, right? I think these 2 guys, these 2 coordinators will be the next head coaches next year.
Cowboys head coach.
And think
I
about
believe
this. Name a defensive star on the Vikings.
Can't name one.
Cam Bynum,
Yeah. Who the fuck is that guy?
Andrew Bynum's cousin.
Filipino guy. That's the only reason I
No.
know him.
Like-
Brian Flores, he got a bad rap with the whole.
I think they fucked him in Miami.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, 100%. It was proven that they told him to tank.
Yeah. I think they screwed him, and I think that you'll be in for a treat with this game. I think both sides, both coordinators are going to be. I think it'll be.
How long have I
great.
said on the show? I'd love me some Dan Campbell.
Oh,
baby.
I love Dan Campbell last week. I thought what they did was awesome.
Yeah.
So great game to watch.
Last 10 a.m. kickoff, we have Eagles -3 at the New York Giants over under 43.
Dude.
Ooh,
Sirianni.
Saquon.
Homecoming
Dude,
game.
Oh, a Saquon game.
Give me Saquon over half a touchdown.
Yeah, give me.
There's no way it's half a
150
touchdown.
yards.
Well, it has Eddie. If it's either 1 or 0 touchdowns, right? It's at half.
No, it should be 1.5.
Yeah. Yeah, I think dude, the Eagles though, like they are just not impressive.
Oh.
And it's all on Sirianni. You gonna tell me it's not?
Maybe the worst, in the NFL, anyone could win any given Sunday, but it didn't feel like they won against the Browns, and they won. In the NFL, it's very difficult to win, but that game, it didn't even feel like a win. It didn't feel like a plus for them. And Sirianni is like hanging on by a very, very, very thin thread.
I think this game's gonna be close. 3 points, yeah, but I think it's gonna be like Giants might have a lead late in this game, especially if Malik Neighbors is playing.
He is on like
Yeah,
he's
I
questionable
think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a lot closer. And the Giants haven't played bad, man.
They haven't.
They haven't played as bad as people thought they were. At least not as bad as I thought they were gonna be.
Well, they were bad the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, but then that Thursday night against the Cowboys, they played well, and then they've played decent enough. And week 2, they should have beat the Redskins. They didn't have a fucking kicker.
they
Problem
held
is Jalen Hurts. guys. Let's
Yeah,
be
no,
honest.
it's not. It's the coach.
No, Jalen Hurts.
the Giants. The Giants held the Bengals to what 7 points for a good majority of that game, no?
Yeah, and I think they
Yeah.
scored late or whatever.
Yeah.
A couple. They scored a touchdown.
Can't play.
I'd watch the Giants here +3, maybe by a half a point, 3.5.
Where is this game?
It's in New York.
In New York.
Ooh,
In New York. So
How
we'll
many-
see.
How many Saquon jerseys do you think are going to be worn?
a lot,
A lot.
a lot.
I hope the Giants beat the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles, man.
Jacob, what do you think about Saquon Barkley?
I'm surprised Saquon Barkley is not on your.
No, he's not on his man crush list because
Yeah.
he's not light skinned enough.
He's good looking.
He's light skinned.
Light skin? Oh.
Yeah, he's a light skinned type cat.
His type.
Yeah.
So CJ, bro.
No,
Great thighs.
CJ's too dark for him. Way,
Way
too dark.
too dark.
Way too dark. And
dark.
not athletic enough.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't fit a certain criteria.
Yeah.
Jacob's criteria.
Yeah. Yeah. Jacob's got he's a light skinned athletic type guy.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
likes
like
some-
Travis Hunter for him, probably too dark.
right.
Yes.
Probably too dark, but more.
But the nose too thick too.
Yeah,
Nose way
no,
too
yeah,
thick.
nose,
Nose
nose way too thick.
way too thick.
He's more like a Jalen Hurts,
Right.
Kyler Murray,
Right.
Yeah.
those type guys.
Saquon, yeah.
Yeah, CJ Stroud might be in his wheelhouse soon.
Yeah, I feel
You see
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
said, is it the dreads? It's too
Wow.
dark.
Too dark, too black, too much
black.
culture.
Too culture
Wow.
for
Too
him.
thuggish.
Too culture.
Too thuggish, huh?
Too rugged? Oh, too ugly.
He
Okay.
said he messed with
Yeah.
Amber Rose.
He
Glenn
basically
messed
said
with
that.
OBJ, right?
Oh, yeah. OBJ's right up your alley. Oh,
Wow.
Prime
What's
OBJ.
the
tattoos
Hey,
for
Prime
y'all?
OBJ was Justin Bieber too, though, motherfucker. You
don't like the
sicko.
tattoos?
Yeah, we went full Diddy here.
So catch up with some,
Y'all went full.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
catch up with some comments. Christian said Mets in 6.
Oh, yeah.
Rick Flores, after we did the giveaway, Rick Flores says what happened to all the comments. He also said Brady was trying to cheat Shador Sanders and haven't they been in touch with for years.
Oh, I know. I'm
Yeah.
afraid about that, Rick. I'm
And then
afraid.
Ralphie says, when's the other 100? Let's get it.
You did say another 100. That's on you. Papa,
another
by the way.
100, another 100 after NFL.
I never agreed that was a.
Another 100 after
Executive
NFL.
decision.
And then we got a couple more games left. We got the 1 p.m. kickoffs. We got the Raiders playing at SoFi against the Rams.
Boo.
Rams -7, over under 43.
Holy fuck, 7.
It's the big fool fight down in SoFi.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is a Cholo Fest. I mean,
Fools
listen.
versus fools.
All the gang units from the LAPD and the sheriff, if you want to arrest many Cholos, go to SoFi on Sunday, and you're going to get all the Cholos you want. I mean, this is Rams
Dude,
and
Cholos, they're more Cowboy fans than anything at this point.
Ed, stop it.
No, it's true.
Ed, stop it.
This is LA.
Yeah, stop it.
Raiders and Rams.
Raiders and Rams. There's
There
no doubt
might be
about it.
more 49er fans at this game.
The gay
Okay,
Cholos
yeah,
are
maybe
Cowboy
there you
fans.
go. There you go. Maybe.
The gay Cholos are the Cowboy fans. The
gay
ones that
Cholos.
the ones that just got out of prison
Yes.
that have been there for a minute.
Yeah.
You've seen them.
Let's
Y'all
go,
motherfuckers.
Cowboys.
Go girls.
That's facts.
Putos. All right, Rams. I can't believe the Rams are 7-point favorites against the Raiders.
Shitty.
Dude, wow. How bad is this fucking team gone?
Oh, Cooper Cup's coming back, potentially.
Oh, God. Woo. This is a shit show fest. Fuck. Rams and Raiders fans, you guys are in for shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Fucking
If
A.
they
I've been in
fight,
shit for
it's
the
gonna
last
look
6
like that
weeks
girl
anyway.
fight in 3rd grade where they're gonna be doing this.
Dude, this is an
They're
ugly
slapping
game.
each other.
Skip this fucking game.
E-Buck said Raider +7.
Raiders +7. Yeah, Rams coming off a bye, guy. Good luck with that.
Oh, Rick said I missed a grandma's cookie joke, but I didn't see it, so it might have got deleted or something.
Yeah.
Just know that he said there was 2 commented today.
It was the over.
All right. It was the over.
Over
Oh,
always it's over
it's
minus
always
500.
the over.
It's always the over.
It's
Now-
always the over. Let's get to the next one.
Going against the Washington Redskins. Redskins favored -8 with over under 51.5. Rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels is leading that team.
It's not even close.
Bryce Young's coming back this game.
Who is? Who is?
Bryce Young's coming back this game.
So, is he really?
Did
No,
you guys
no.
see?
Oh.
the
No, but
word-
there's people saying because he's
Yeah.
over there like smiling on the
Yeah,
back
you see it?
while
I saw
Andy
it.
Dalton's playing like
Yeah.
shit. He's like, they're like, dang, that's the face of a nigga who knows he's got his job back.
Did you see the worst time commentary
Yes.
of all time where the commentators are like, this is why you started Andy Dalton. He's so like this and that and this and that. I mean, he is the epitome of a veteran. Pick 6. Bang.
Yeah, it's like,
Like,
it's
he-
it's time for Bryce Young to watch a veteran do it.
Yes.
Pick 6.
Boom. Pick 6. And
Yeah.
Bryce Young's in the background
Face
was
lit
like,
up.
Yeah, the Redskins. I like the over in this game. 51.5. Give me the over.
By the way,
Roll.
Redskins Ravens last week was an
Great game.
incredible
Great
game.
game.
Yeah.
I mean, Jaden was incredible, but King Henry was the difference.
He will be the
Possession
difference.
show
It's
week
the
one.
only way they're going to win the
Yeah.
title.
That's all I know.
Ralphie said Jaden Daniels MVP.
I agree, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
I agree.
Oh, by the way, Rick Flores said his comment earlier was that he said no amount of grandma's cookies for Hunter to play both sides.
Accurate statement.
Wrong.
Accurate statement. Let's
Now we
get
got NFL game of the week.
skip this one last.
Okay.
The game of the week do last.
Sunday Night Football. Jets -2 against the, I guess, Russell Wilson led Steelers.
Dude, if Russell
Over, under
Wilson,
38.
I'll tell you right now, if Russell Wilson starts,
What do you mean if?
if
They've
Russ,
already announced it.
they didn't
Rafa.
announce it.
No,
It's not official.
It's not
He
official.
was only taking the
If
starting reps.
if Russell Wilson starts for the Pittsburgh Steelers this weekend, bet everything you own on the New York Football Jets.
Wow.
I'm telling you right now. And the New York Football Jets isn't even a thing because it was the New York Football Giants. But the New York Jets will annihilate them if Russell Wilson plays. It would be a terrible thing in the locker room to take a quarterback who's 4-2 and bench him for a guy who hasn't played his best in 3 seasons. And you're going to pull the rug out from under a man that has accounted for 10 touchdowns and 1 interception and has led your team to the top of the division with the Ravens. It would be an absolute shame if Justin Fields was benched.
Is it Tomlin's cockiness that's why he's doing that?
No,
Because he thinks he can win with anybody?
No.
he can win with anyone. Just so you know that.
It
The
has
pop
been
star
proven.
Sierra is not even fucking starting her husband in the fantasy fucking.
She picked
This-
up Justin Fields.
Yes.
Wow.
This makes
I would
zero
too.
sense. This doesn't make any sense in any kind of way.
No.
It's in like an alternate world. Why would you do this? Why would you even entertain this? No one would question. Who's going to question you if you started Fields? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't make any sense of it. It sounds stupid by the Steelers to even put this out there. I mean, what do you owe Russell Wilson? You don't owe him shit.
Didn't they get him for free too?
Put it this way.
Half the
Yes.
salary.
Put it this way. If fucking Ben Roethlisberger walked in the door, you might owe him a start. Fucking Terry Bradshaw, you're going to owe him a start. Fucking Neil O'Donnell. You don't owe Russell Wilson shit for you to sit there and say midweek of a fucking game that you have coming up on prime time with a quarterback that's 4-2, and you're just not. What's his confidence like? Even if he now plays, what's his confidence like? Is it now playing timid because I can't make a mistake? And if I make a mistake, I'm going to get benched? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Let
I
me
think
put my tinfoil hat on. Sorry to interrupt you. This is the only thing that makes sense. Is that you put Russell in, he plays well, and you try to trade him for the Raiders for a 3rd-round pick.
What the?
No,
No,
okay,
what?
stop
I
it.
never did
It's
that.
the
No, next
only
topic.
thing that
Because
makes sense.
you can't put him in and then win.
Why would you start him only if you want to trade him?
Eddie, you can't listen. You can't throw him in, start him, and then he wins the game, and then you trade him the next week.
Of course.
What is that telling your team? You're 4-2.
That is the only thing that makes sense.
None of it makes
Depends
sense.
who you trade him for, though, right?
I'll tell you what, though, that if he comes in and he plays well, guess who they are trading? Justin Fields.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh,
I'd
no.
rather have Fields with the Raiders than fucking Russell
I
Wilson.
said it all preseason. Before the season started, I said Justin Fields should have gone to the Raiders, and Jacob fucking wanted to kill me.
True that.
He's probably over there
Does
blowing.
not suck.
He doesn't suck, bro.
What are you talking about?
He has
He
10
had a
total
shitty
touch-
team. Like what?
No, no,
What are you
and-
talking about?
And Jacob, get on the fucking mic. And you haven't heard one negative thing from the whole locker room about all you heard is they love him. That's why I don't get it. The only thing that makes sense is that they're trying to play him to trade him. Because remember, Broncos, I think, are paying him half of the salary.
Yeah, but you're not playing a guy because if he plays well, Eddie, you cannot now go back and bench him or even
Listen.
trade him at 5-2.
I agree with you, Rafa. I'm just trying to make sense of this.
There's no making
There's no
sense of
making
this. This
sense
is
of
this doesn't make any sense. And Mike Tomlin, who's an elite head coach, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, do we know if it's true that he said that? I mean, or actually, yeah, he did fucking say it, Mike Tomlin. What the fuck are you thinking?
Thank you.
Ralphie just said Raider fans don't know ball low key.
Let's go on to the next game.
Also, Ebuck said nice win for the Blue Crew, and also nice over. But Ralphie said let's go Mets.
Let's go on to the next game.
Shocker. Padres are at home, Papa.
Sleeping.
We got the doubleheader on Monday Night Football. First off, we got the Ravens -3.5 going against the Buccaneers over under 49.5.
You saw what the NFL did here, right?
Great game.
Another NFC
Did-
matchup.
You saw what they did here. They put Harbaugh's on Monday night. You got John Harbaugh and Jim Harbaugh's teams
yeah.
on Monday Night Football. Isn't that crazy? It's fucking insane. The NFL's brilliant. Genius. What's the first game?
The Ravens versus the Bucks.
Give me the Ravens. NFC teams, give me the Ravens every week.
Ravens -2.5 at the Bucks.
2.5?
3.5.
Give me the Ravens. Ravens, NFC, Lamar. I mean, he owns them.
Raven.
Give me the Ravens. Let's do it. Give me the Ravens. Next game.
Next game, we got the Chargers -2.5 at Arizona playing against the Cardinals over under 43.5. I like the Cardinals in this spot.
And
Can we
what's-
say that the Cardinals have, although they weren't expected to do much, I feel like they've underachieved.
No.
I thought, I really thought, and I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I really thought it was going to be better.
Hasn't been bad. I mean, they don't have a defense.
And their
They're two-
offense
they're-
hasn't been
They're
great.
2-4. They beat the
They
Niners.
made Kingsbury look.
They
good.
beat the Rams. They lost to the Lions and Redskins.
Yeah, they've lost Lions, Redskins, Bills.
Bills. I don't think they've underachieved.
They lost to the Bills, Lions, Redskins, and who else?
Broncos.
Broncos. The Broncos
That's
game
a
might have
bad
been.
loss.
That's
Yeah.
week 1 though, so I throw it out the window.
The Bills was week 1. Arizona lost to the Bills week 1.
I mean, it was a
Kind
question.
of wrong.
If you don't think they have underachieved,
No, I don't think they've underachieved. I think they've done.
I expected more from this
then
offense.
I don't think they've underachieved.
No, I don't think they've underachieved. I like the Chargers in the spot though, man. Come on,
Their losses,
better quarterback, better head coach, better everything.
Their losses are the Packers, Redskins, Lions, and Bills.
All playoff teams,
And they-
all fucking teams
And
leading
they,
their.
and they beat the Niners and the Rams.
The Cardinals.
Have we figured out why Jim Harbaugh went into the tent and
Yeah,
what was
he
going
had
on
some
for that?
sort of sickness. They said it in the press conference. He's fine.
He's
I
good
think
to go.
irregular heartbeat.
Well, that's not a sickness. It's
It's a problem.
That's a problem.
So, anyways, I like the Chargers minus 2.5. I'm blue chipping the Chargers minus 2.5. Blue chipping the Ravens minus 3.5. Let's get to the game of the week.
Game of the week. We got the Chiefs playing in San Francisco against the 49ers. 49ers are favored by 1 with an over-under of 47.
Dude, do I need to say more? Do you?
No.
Do we go touch on this game
Should
really
we just
quick?
get the glaze out right now? Just start
Dude.
pouring the glaze.
It's not even glazed. It's just facts, man. Mahomes does not lose to the Niners. Has never taken
The
a loss.
Chiefs. The
Mahomes,
Chiefs.
Mahomes,
Not
and the
to the
Chiefs
refs.
do not lose
To the refs.
to the Niners.
Oh
To the
my
Niners.
God! Give me the
Undefeated
Chiefs.
in every game he's played against them.
Give me the
in their
Chiefs
home.
-1 +1. Chiefs coming off a bye, man. They are clearly,
The best defense in the league.
and this is what I wish you guys understood this, but Eddie will never admit to it.
I respect it.
The Chiefs play every week as the pace of the game is going. I'm sorry. At the
Yes.
end of the game, they make the plays just enough to win.
How
Yes.
about they're just good
They get a
enough to
call.
win?
They get a call.
No, they get a call. Listen, if Mahomes needs a touchdown, he'll
gets
go
it.
down and get one. If he needs a field goal, he'll go down and get it. He makes the plays to win every fucking week. He doesn't need to throw for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns anymore.
He said it
He
himself.
is
Never mind Chris Jones getting through the A gap, stripping a fucking quarterback. That didn't happen, right? That doesn't
Okay,
happen.
but
every
Nobody's
time.
saying
you
that
need the
didn't
points to
happen.
score.
You still need the points to
Yeah.
score. Like last time I checked, Chris Jones isn't back there snapping the ball and throwing to a bunch of fucking nobodies.
How many
And
controversial
Juju.
calls have they been in?
Huh?
Controversial games have they been in this year?
It's controversial for you because you're a hater. The rules are rules. There's rules. I'm sorry to tell you, there's rules. I'm sorry to tell you, refs.
Ralphie said Chiefs ain't playing nobody low key.
Listen,
We played the Ravens week 1. What the fuck are we talking about?
You said low key.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
low
the-
key,
and
high
the
key,
Raiders
my
and the
ass.
Raiders and the
Love that
Raiders
shit.
beat the Ravens week 2.
Okay, good for you guys. That pat yourselves on the back. You guys still suck. Like we're
football math does not ever add up. Okay, so it just does not work. Listen, the Chiefs are clearly the best franchise in the league, with clearly the best quarterback in the league, with clearly the best head coach in the league, and
take that.
clearly
The
the
best
best
defensive
defensive
coordinator.
tackle in the league,
And defensive coordinator.
and a
defense.
hell of a defensive coordinator. You add that and you give that to the best player in the planet, man, it sounds like 5-0. Oh, wait, they are.
Can we fucking not
Wait,
skip
they
over
are.
that Patrick Mahomes has had a fucking interception in
okay.
almost
And
every fucking game?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, stop glazing Mahomes and give more credit to Spags.
no, yeah,
give
of
more
course.
credit to the fucking defense.
This is the problem that I have with giving credit to those guys. That Mahomes is still the best quarterback in the league.
Bullshit.
He is
Not this year and not last year.
You
Look
guys
at the
had to-
fucking numbers.
He
won last year.
Listen, he
Like-
won last year. And he beat.
No, the Chiefs won last
He-
year.
He won last
Like,
year.
can we-
No.
Who was the Super Bowl MVP?
Okay, so if Mahomes is not there, the Chiefs,
So
Chiefs
was
still gonna win it.
fucking-
Are the Chiefs still winning
Who
if
was
Mahomes
the
is
Super
not
Bowl
there?
MVP?
Mahomes.
That's
so
what I
was
thought.
Desmond Howard.
And
Okay,
Larry
and he
Brown.
led them to a victory.
Brown.
But Eddie, he has 3 Super Bowl MVPs. That's the thing. He's a quarterback with 3 Super Bowl MVPs.
Yeah.
He's not Nick Foles.
And-
He's Patrick Mahomes. He's been to 4 Super Bowls in 7 seasons that he's played.
Yeah. And you know what
Or is
Tom
it
Brady
6?
did? You know what Tom Brady did to his ass when they got to the Super Bowl? He inserted nice. He is slow.
That Tampa Bay,
That Tampa Bay
Bucs
defense.
team was fucking insane.
Talk about a defense. Talk about a defense.
Are we even joking
But
right
we're
now?
not even touching on that. The thing is, when you watch the Chiefs on a week to week, without the hate that you watch them, when you watch them don't watch them without hate. Watch them as a fan of the game. And when you,
I do.
No, you don't.
Their
No, you
defense is
can't.
incredible.
You
It-
can't.
you-
If you are watching as a fan of the game, then you can do nothing but appreciate the greatness.
It is
that
the
Patrick
same. It
I
is.
say this as somebody who has come back and beaten 2 times in the Super Bowl. Like I
I'm not
appreciate
saying
it.
he's not great, but
Oh, no.
don't tell me he's the best quarterback this year.
He's the best quarterback in the league, Eddie.
He's
It's not even
struggled. He's
close.
struggled.
He's
the
not
offense has
Eddie.
sucked for 2 fucking years.
Eddie,
And he's
Eddie,
still
and he still won the
winning.
Super Bowl.
No, the Chiefs.
No,
Eddie.
look, see, you need to stop saying that because
tired of it, bro.
No, he
I'm
goes
tired
and
of it.
talks
Are you
about
kidding? I'm
the
tired
weapons
of
that
it.
he has, the offense.
I'm
Oh, but
tired
it's
of
the
it.
Chiefs. It's the Chiefs.
I'm tired
of
of
course
it.
It's the Chiefs. It's a team sport, Eddie. He is still leading that team to the
Yes,
Super
it's the
Bowl.
Chiefs because he has to hand the ball off and pass the ball to somebody, and has
And the
got- he
defense
has to
has
have
to make
guys.
plays.
Okay,
Eddie,
but who do you
block
think
for
threw
him.
that ball to McCole Hardman in overtime to win the game? I know it wasn't Chris Jones.
Damn
I
right
know
it
it
was.
wasn't Spags. I know
Damn
it was
right.
Patrick Mahomes.
I wanna-
the second.
I want to say your mom so bad.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes is the second. You're right, dude. It
Yeah, the
is.
first one
It
gets
is
arrested. Let's clear it
100
up.
when you for me when you watch Patrick Mahomes, the people who hate Patrick Mahomes should be put in the same group. Should be put in the same group.
Glazy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Patrick Mahomes. If you don't appreciate watching Patrick Mahomes,
Here we go.
it's like watching LeBron. It's people who hate on LeBron for not watching greatness. Is the same thing you're doing with Patrick Mahomes. It is on a week to week. He's
Week to week, he throws a fucking interception.
It doesn't matter, Eddie. At the point in the game
5-0.
when he needs to make the play, he makes the play. And it doesn't matter who the fuck it is. Travis Kelce, Gray, Watson, fucking Hartman, Worthy. He might throw a pass to Andy Reid this weekend. It doesn't
He
even
might. He
matter.
might.
Ebook said Chiefs take the tub easy by 3. Ralphie said if Mahomes isn't there, the Chiefs are Raiders level. Patrick Mahomes is the Chiefs. He is the best QB in the league. He said no Ed, it's Mahomes, man, and Big Gene talk your shit.
Hey, you feel me?
Bag.
Ralphie's trying to get these comments in.
Bro, dude, seriously, it's like it's not even close.
Yeah.
Like you're acting like this
Have you
defense.
seen fucking Josh Allen play football?
See,
I have
okay.
seen Josh Allen play. I
He
love
puts
Josh
that
Allen.
team on
Listen,
his back.
don't ever ask me if I seen a white quarterback play because you know the answer is
He
yes.
puts the
Bro, please
Bills.
clip that.
He puts the Bills on his back. The Bills aren't very good. Take fucking Josh Allen out of the Bills. They're fucking last. They're worse than the fucking Miami Dolphins.
Oh,
And what do you think happens if Patrick Mahomes is
Yeah.
relieved from the Chiefs?
They have the best fucking defense in
Eddie,
the fucking
that-
league.
okay,
They don't win both
and-
Super Bowls.
Okay,
They
and
lose
you
both
see
Super
who the fuck
Bowls.
he's
They
throwing
don't
to?
even get
They-
there. They
right.
don't even get
Who
there.
is Josh Allen throwing to?
Oh, well, now he has Amari Cooper. He has Khalil Shakur.
No, he's
he has
never
Keon
thrown to
Coleman.
Amari
He has
Cooper.
Dalton Kincaid.
He's
Who
never
else do I need
thrown
list
to
for you?
Amari
Who else do I need
Cooper.
list for you?
Wait a minute. Stephon Diggs is better than any receiver that Mahomes has had in the last 3 seasons.
Facts.
Wow.
Are you
Facts.
kidding? Stephon Diggs
This
is not.
motherfucker's been the biggest Stephon Diggs hater
He's-
of all
but he's
time.
better.
But he's not wrong.
But
though. He
obviously,
can
but
hate him.
is he better than fucking? Is he not better than Juju? Is he not better than fucking McCole Hardman? How about fucking the other Ross or any of those other turds?
Well, Rasheed Rice is pretty nice though.
Rashid Rice was pretty
That's
nice.
a gem. That's a gem. That's a gem.
Okay, but he was still a rookie.
Yeah, exactly.
He was their best receiver last year.
But he was a
As
rookie. But he was a rookie.
And because of who? Mahomes.
And because exactly, Mahomes has showed you that you put any little black dude who can run on his team, Tony Hardman.
Not fucking Sky Moore.
Sky Moore's not all the way black. We don't count him.
All
He's
right.
a bust.
I like that.
He's a
I
bust.
like that.
He's a
I like
bust.
it.
Yeah, he's a busted
He's a
black dude.
bust.
I
Busted
give
black
her
dude.
a rebuttal. I give her a rebuttal. He's not black enough.
Yeah, and
Get-
CJ
get him off of my
agrees.
team.
Yeah, I agree.
That motherfucker might be shot
How
top.
about- okay, Kadarius Tony wasn't black enough.
Too
Too black. Too black.
Too black.
Too black, Ed.
Juju's a nice
And he
black.
won the
He
Super
had the
Bowl.
same problems
And
that
he won the
Antonio
Super
Brown
Bowl.
has.
He won the Super Bowl with Kadarius
Yup.
Tony.
Yep.
So you need the perfect amount of darkness.
100%. You know this. I say this on a week-to-week
No,
basis.
don't say we say it. The model athlete in America is black. It is a black man. That is the reality. You see it in football. You see it across all sports.
Malik Neighbors, too black or not black enough?
Too black.
Ooh.
Too black.
Does he have a white
We
quarterback?
have
That's all
another
that
word for
matters.
that, but we can't use it on
It's
program.
too early. It's too early.
It's too early.
Hey,
to say.
Jamar Chase, too black or not
No,
black?
Yes.
hell no. Jamar Chase is a perfect amount of black.
Perfect amount of black.
I'm gonna tell you
Too
the.
arrogant.
I'm gonna
I
give
don't know,
you
he's like a little bit over the line.
A little
What?
bit. Just
Jamar
little
Chase.
bit. Let's
No, no, no.
Blackness of his attitude.
No,
takes
no,
over
no.
too much.
Yes.
Listen,
Takes over
Yeah,
too
we're
much.
crossing the line. Let's go. We'll cross
let
the
me
line.
just cross the line real quick then.
No, you have 800 times.
Hey, episode 100. Let it
Listen,
loose.
Jamar Chase, as a receiver, your blackness is always crosses the line a little bit. So Jamar Chase, if he was another position, his blackness would be just right.
See, I like.
So as a
I wish he was
receiver,
like-
it's
I don't want to get more into
I
this.
wanted
but
Justice
Ocho
Jefferson
Cinco,
black.
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss, perfect around of blackness.
Yes,
Ocho
for the time.
Ocho Cinco, perfect.
amount of black.
TJ
Yep.
Husbandana, perfect.
For a receiver.
Yes.
Perfect. Yes, because you
Yes.
got receivers different, Eddie.
Yes,
my
it's
God.
different.
If those guys were quarterbacks, it's two black.
Too black.
100%, two black.
100%.
Yeah,
This is coming from a black guy.
yeah. Shock talk though, so it's different. But same.
Thank God we're not talking about
We gotta let him
DBs.
know
My ancestors got on.
It would
My-
only be black.
My ancestors got on the ship somewhere.
All right, I like that,
Uh,
dude. But
Uncle
for,
Zero says, I hate the Niners, but I'm low-key jealous because they got Mr. Irrelevant and he has become the face of their franchise compared to the Raiders, whom have drafted many QBs.
Man,
Many-
wow.
We
More
haven't.
all of that
Thank
are
you, Uncle
irrelevant.
Zero. Uncle Zero.
Christian just said, from tuna to blackness.
We cover all spectrums
All of it.
from cat food to
All-
ninjaism.
right.
We got it all.
Ralphie said Ocho Cinco's Mexican.
Ocho Cinco,
Shut
he's
the
a,
fuck
he is a little paisa.
Good point.
He plays soccer,
Relax.
so he plays soccer.
Nah, we're claiming him.
He's ours.
You guys are claiming
We're
him.
claiming
ours.
Claiming again. Y'all can keep the name. We're keeping the man.
Right.
But so, by the
No,
way,
did he?
we've only talked about Patrick Mahomes in this matchup. We haven't talked about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy,
I forgot we
Dog.
finished the game.
Brock Purdy as Uncle
Hold on,
Zero.
let me
Was it Uncle
refill
Zero
my
or Zero
glaze
Cool?
gun.
Uncle Zero.
So Uncle Zero. is a total. Listen, this for
The
the
glaze segment.
this game right here is total glaze session for me,
Brought to you by
Like,
Krispy
Glaze 'em,
Kreme.
glaze 'em.
dude. Are you kidding
Brought
me?
to you by Krispy Kreme
Bro,
donuts.
Bro, Ralph is going to pop a honey pack
Listen,
for this
I'm going
game.
to tell you right now. My favorite matchup was watching Monday night, watching Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers. This is the best for me. That was the second best. That two white dudes playing quarterback. Now I get Patrick Mahomes is white. White people are claiming him.
No, fuck that. You see how black his dad is?
Yeah, he has 3 DUIs.
His dad played DUIs are Mexican. Patrick Mahomes,
He has several DUIs.
He has several
which
DUIs.
makes him Mexican
Pat Mahomes.
or a redneck.
And the dad wasn't always there. He lived with the
Listen,
mom.
Patrick
He lived with the
Mahomes is
mom,
black.
so that
Wait.
means
Patrick
Patrick
Mahomes is not
black.
black.
He is black.
Are you Patrick Mahomes' daddy played baseball?
How does he-
That automatically
Jackie
qualifies.
Robinson played
Okay.
baseball.
But that
We don't know what he looked like
but
though.
he plays
Bullshit.
baseball.
We don't know what Jackie
He
Robinson
played
looked
baseball,
like.
but it counteracts the 3 DUIs, which makes him now black.
His
No.
dad. Okay, listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
say
I like that.
I like the race match.
Patrick
Patrick Mahomes talks like a walk.
Patrick Mahomes' ancestors was singing "Wade in the Water" just like mine in the field.
You're right. So was my great grandfather. Listen, Kunta. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. But hey, a lot of great grandfathers out here were singing in the water too. All right, just so you know.
No, we were waiting in the
We were
water.
waiting, not singing.
Well, whatever.
Yeah,
they was in the
floating.
water floating,
Floating
waiting
in
for
the
their
water.
spot. Patrick Mahomes speaks like a white man, married to a white
Oh,
girl,
he speaks like a fucking
a frog.
yeah.
I see no problem so far.
He married to a white girl. Fuck, he is
No
black.
problem.
black.
He
No
black.
problem.
He black.
No problem.
I'm telling
I
you.
see no problem.
Patrick,
black.
Patrick Mahomes is white.
No, he's black.
He is black.
Stop,
I guarantee
man.
you, he
He
drops the word
is
behind closed doors. I
black.
guarantee.
CJ, I guarantee
You know it.
He is a
You
Republican.
know it.
He is a Republican. He
want-
be
no,
dropping
when he
that
wants
shit.
dessert,
You know
he-
he's dropping
He
it.
is
He's
a Republican.
black.
He dropped the N-bombs for
He's
sure.
black.
I
I'm
promise
telling
you. After dinner, Patrick Mahomes tells his wife, "Pass me those grandma cookies."
Yep.
How about that, Rick
man.
Flores? How about that?
Damn right.
What you got about that,
Well,
Rick?
Brock Purdy, we have to say, man, we got to give it up for Brock. Eddie, I know you hate to
I
do it.
did.
But
I gave it
I
up.
know, but we got to acknowledge him a little more.
Yeah.
Because he was the last pick in the draft.
Just lost
And-
to fucking Arizona.
But also true
Eddie.
to that.
No, but he
In
just-
at Iowa State, he was not. He didn't play well.
Yeah, he
Like,
didn't
was
play
very
good.
average.
that's why he was the last pick. in the
Yeah.
draft.
So
He
we got
was
to give him
the la-
credit.
We got to give him. You have
And
to
we
give
give-
credit where credit is due, and his credit. He deserves credit for what he's done.
Yes.
Regular season, he has a phenomenal record. He's been to 2 NFC title games. He's won to 1 Super Bowl.
Keep going.
He's
Keep going.
You can
keep
say,
going.
listen. You
Because
can
I'm going to
say-
ask you a question at the end of
you
fucking jacking him up.
can
Keep
say,
going.
listen. You can say
Keep going.
Eddie, you can say that has all this talent around him. Yes, he has an offensive-minded, mastermind offensive head coach.
He does.
Yes, but that coach also had other quarterbacks that weren't able
That he
to
made
do
shine.
that. They weren't able to do this though. That's the thing.
Jimmy G couldn't touch this shit.
Jimmy G had no chance.
He had, if he would have completed that one fucking pass
But
in the
he
fucking
didn't.
Super Bowl, he would have beat fucking stupid fucking Kermit the
That was a
Frog
hole.
Mahomes.
But he didn't.
Jimmy G or Brock Purdy?
Jimmy G.
Both of them.
Both of
Because
them
Brock Purdy in overtime misses that
was a
throw.
block away
Was actually a block. He's a block away from scoring a touchdown.
Okay.
to win the game.
Well, not to win the game
Or
because
to-
the Chiefs
yeah.
get a chance and
Yes.
Mahomes is daddy. So you know what that is.
I'm gonna say win the game. I'm gonna say
You
win the
know
game.
what it
I'm gonna
is.
say win the game.
I think this is a glaze fest for me. This is the best shit.
I know.
This is the best shit.
Look at me smile.
No,
Brought
man.
to you by Chris
Dude.
Green.
Sitting there at the screen
Bro,
like this.
I might play this shit on all the TVs in my house and just walk around the house and just watch all of them at the same time.
So after the Glaze Fest is done, this is the question I have for you guys. Because he's this, he's that. And listen, I have admitted that he's a baller. I have admitted that he's actually an amazing human being.
You have,
He is fucking awesome.
but
But when the contract comes, why shouldn't he be paid more than Dak Prescott?
well, he already said he doesn't want to. He already said he's going to take a cut.
Is that what his agent said?
No, that's what he said.
That's what he said. Oh my God.
Okay,
This
so
man is a god.
So
He's doing that
so
right
what is he gonna take?
Doesn't matter what he takes. If he's going to take less than
Is he gonna take the second bet? Is he the
He wants
second?
to win.
Is he the second best paid quarterback in the NFL?
Now
No,
we know.
he's probably
Listen,
not even top
Not if he
five.
doesn't want to be.
not if he doesn't want to be. Mahomes is the best, and he's not the most paid.
If you're in
He's not
Brock
even top
Purdy, why
five.
would you not want to
Mahomes-
take a cut because and almost thank the franchise that
I
has
agree.
brought you in?
Right, but $40 million, $45 and $48 million a year is a perfect number.
This man is not getting paid $1 million a year.
Right
Yeah.
now,
Right now,
right
yeah.
now,
Right
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
Right now,
He deserves every penny that he gets
Right.
because
Oh,
we know.
I'm sure they have him on
bargain.
the side.
right?
But-
There-
right,
he's getting his fair.
No.
due,
What I'm saying is, when the contract comes, when the day
Right.
comes,
The base.
we know that it's always the same with the quarterbacks. It was Trevor Lawrence and Burrow first and Herbert, and we know that's how it goes, right?
Yes.
So he will deserve all of that, but he won't take all of that. And if he takes $50 million a year, it's plenty,
Win.
and it's a win for both sides. So it is a win for both sides if he takes 50.
Right.
And if he takes 45, you better give him a percentage on the back end when the shit is done.
And the great thing about it is that he is not. He obviously doesn't. He wants as much money as he can get, but the fact that he's willing and he's going to have a good attitude about it,
Well, we'll see what willing is.
we'll see.
It doesn't matter. 50 million is
Yeah,
willing.
it's
If you
willing.
take 50 million,
Okay, he is 0.7% of that. 0.7 and 13, 14, 21% of the fucking roster is a big fucking difference.
doesn't matter, Eddie. He deserves it.
Oh,
Every
no, I'm not saying he deserves
if
it.
if put it this way, if
Hold on.
what happened?
Well, Haley just said Brock Purdy taking a pay cut. He is the perfect amount of white.
Thank you, Will. Thank you.
I like it a lot.
Thank you. This is a fucking model citizen, that man.
Model.
Model citizen. Dude, Eddie, any amount of money that he gets, put it this way. If the Niner, if he wants to be a dick and sit here and say he wants whatever the max is, 60
Is he
million.
being? He's not being a dick if he
But-
says
but
he
he's
wants 50 million.
Of course, 60 million. I'm talking about max money. Whatever the max money is it
Right.
250, 260, 280, whatever the fuck it is, 300 million. If he doesn't take it, there is 25 other teams that will
Nope.
pay it.
Nope.
I'm sorry,
Nope.
Eddie. I'm sorry.
Wrong.
That's your. We've seen it. It will happen. It will happen.
Who?
Anybody.
Who's gonna pay?
The Raiders.
Who's gonna pay that man $50 million to be their franchise quarterback?
60 million.
Raiders.
Raiders.
You cannot go. Listen, his first year,
Stop it.
the first year, listen,
Nuts.
the first year, regular season, he didn't lose a game. The game they lose against the Eagles, we know he gets hurt. Okay. That game was 0-0 when he got hurt, 7-0 at halftime or whatever it was,
We
whatever it
don't
was.
have to rehash this
All right,
whole
so
fucking
so
thing.
just
Rafa.
so he didn't lose a game in the regular season the first year. The second year, he leads the team to the Super Bowl. This year, if he gets the NFC title game or the Super Bowl, he deserves every penny that the Niners offer him. max contract, whatever the
CJ.
fuck it is.
Why does that drive you nuts?
CJ, because I'm gonna tell you why. What's the fucking backup running back for fucking the 49ers?
Jordan
Mason.
Mason.
Jordan Mason.
Niners have been like that for
Okay,
years. There
when you see
Mitchell.
when you see Jordan Mason fucking get fucking 12 yards before anyone touches him, are you not thinking maybe CMC isn't fucking amazing?
No,
Maybe it's fucking scheme. Maybe it's
No,
blocking.
it is scheme.
Come
it
on.
is scheme.
It is
Okay,
but
so why would you
McCaffrey's
pay
just that good.
CMC $27 fucking million a year when Jordan Mason, who's making $700 fucking $1,000 a year, why would you do it? That doesn't come through your head.
because Christian McCaffrey makes that scheme even better.
Yes, he adds to it.
Takes it to the
He's
top,
supple-
man.
Yes, he
No,
makes
It's always
20?
scheme. Listen,
$27 million better?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
You
like
guys are
5
fucking
games.
high.
Hey,
It had the
guarantee
We'll be
you-
high enough
I
in the
guarantee
NFC
you that
Championship and the Super Bowl.
You can't. There's a salary cap in
They're
the NFL.
3-3
guys.
right now.
Let me
so
just
he's
tell you,
healthy,
there's
they're
a
probably
salary
5-1.
Right, exactly.
yes.
So who's gonna get cut next year when you
don't
pay
need- you're not-
when you pay
Debo.
Brock Purdy $50 million? Who's getting cut?
Debo Samuel, the first motherfucker out
Bye,
He
bitch.
just got fucking signed this year.
last year.
Last year.
Yeah, Debo's gone.
Bye,
You
bitch.
restructure everything, Eddie. You restructure it. Listen,
Saints do this every year.
Saints do it every year. Carr's a huge percentage of Dak Prescott. All these quarterbacks are a huge percentage of their payroll. You're the
This is
Niners.
different.
This is not different.
Oh my god. This is 1 million to 50 million. This is a third of your fucking
They will restructure.
cap.
They will restructure a
Hey.
bunch of guys. Ed.
Shanahan will keep the system he wants that
I
he
can't
knows
wait
that
till
works.
they tell Trent Williams when they bring him into the office and say,
John Lynch,
we have to not pay you as much. He's
Trent
gonna
Williams is a
he's
year
gonna
from
kill
being
everybody.
done.
Yeah,
He's
Trent
almost
Williams a
done.
year from being done.
We're saying bye to him like he's on his way out.
And he's still gonna kill everyone when they say you need to take a pay cut.
No.
They
Not at
should've-
all.
They
No.
should have never
He's
used
limping
that money.
out the door already.
Yeah.
like
no,
he's
that's
old.
No.
They will pay Brock
Hell no.
Purdy, and he will deserve every penny. And if they don't pay him, there will be 25 other teams lined up to pay him that money.
Purdy is not going
That's
anywhere.
so wrong.
It's not going
But it's
anywhere.
true.
Yeah, it's the
so
truth.
wrong.
I
but
can
he's
give you
not
a bunch
going
of
anywhere.
examples if you
Put
want.
Brock Purdy
Matt
on
Castle,
the fucking
Matt
Cleveland
Flynn.
Browns.
Why?
Put him on the
He's
Raiders.
Tim Couch. He sucks on the Raiders.
That's
No, I
your
don't think so.
opinion.
That's your
No,
but that's
no.
Eddie, that could be your opinion.
I think it'd be
But the
nice.
history,
I think he's
does not-
exactly what y'all
his
need.
record, we can only judge by what he's done. That is the thing. We can only judge by what he's done.
On the
I
best
guarantee you Devontae would be
does-
happy with
it
Purdy.
roster in the
doesn't
NFL.
matter.
Oh, yeah,
Devontae would be
Adams
happy
wouldn't
with
It
let
doesn't
him do
matter.
that,
We
Purdy.
can only judge by what he's done. And the thing is that last year he was top 5 in every fucking category.
You guys would still have Devontae if you had Purdy.
Oh, 100%. Not even
Yes.
close.
Yes,
Are you
Eddie.
serious?
Eddie, that's true.
Not even close.
You can't say that
Oh, it's for
Wow.
just because
Well-
what he just fucking said.
Well, if you're going to put him on a team,
By his logic, you can't say that.
he's 100%. You
Well, yeah,
can't
we
say that.
So
Can't say
stop
that.
saying it.
Eddie, half
Eddie,
the
he's-
questions you
listen.
ask are theoretical.
Why do you
Right.
have to put the-
You're asking everything theoretical, but
I'm not.
history tells us that he will be the highest paid quarterback in the league unless he takes a pay cut. And if he doesn't, 25 other teams will sign him.
20.
Uncle Zero said Tom Brady will pay him.
Oh, 100%.
1,000% wrong.
Also, Michael Brown said Brittany Mahomes and Rafa are the only ones who know what Pat's puto size is.
my gosh.
100%. 6.5.
Oh, yeah, big kid.
Centimeters.
Yeah, not big guy. Not a big guy, but
Quick
big
question.
enough.
If you switch Lamar Jackson and Brock Purdy, because they're both great, right?
Not a scheme fit though.
No, and they're both
Yeah, no, I don't
mean,
like that.
whatever
You
they have.
cannot.
What offense would he be good on Baltimore?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
he'd be the fucking
Would Lamar
fifth string
Jackson be
quarterback
good
on
on
Baltimore.
the-
What the fuck?
Okay.
No.
Eddie,
You
this
put
is not
Brock
happening.
Purdy in fucking that whole offense.
The Ravens
is-
has talent on
is
offense.
all-
Right.
Oh, Justin Bateman's
You know what
amazing.
you're-
Bateman's not bad.
Not bad
No,
at all.
he's been horrible.
Slant machine.
His quarterback can't get him the ball.
ball.
Oh,
Brock Purdy
Eddie,
can.
God.
If Purdy
You-
is
wait,
on
The
no,
Ravens-
receiver
let me get
theory,
this
the
straight.
receiver
Let me
theory.
get this straight. Hold on. Let me get this straight. You guys are comparing Brock Purdy to Lamar Jackson.
No,
talent.
he asked
No,
a question.
No,
Brock
but you
Purdy's
asked the question.
better.
I hate
Brock Purdy
Another-
as a pure quarterback is better.
Oh, absolutely. 100% I agree
Not
with
even
that.
close.
Not even close.
Pure quarterback.
Pure
as in
quarterback.
throwing
No
the
legs,
ball.
just
pure.
Just
Making
throw it.
decisions.
Pure quarterback.
Making decisions and
Making
throwing the ball.
decisions,
in the
throwing
pocket.
the ball, being a quarterback. all of that good stuff, you know,
Uh,
all of that good stuff.
Are you
Not
kidding,
just running,
Not just running.
more than that.
Lamar's the most dynamic player we've ever seen in football.
Right.
But
You
him,
guys just said that Brock Purdy's a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
he is.
no,
He's a pure quarterback.
Pure
He's a better thrower.
Pure
He's a
You
better
guys just
thrower.
said it.
He's
You
a,
guys just said
yeah,
it.
he's a better
quarterback.
thrower.
Do you want to break down the intangibles?
Yeah.
You want to go who's better?
no,
I
because
wanna
we're already
break
at like
down-
fucking.
Yeah, we're about to be at
Arm.
9.
IQ.
No, if you guys want to go 10 more minutes, we'll be at 3 hours.
That's fine.
Okay.
No,
well,
it's not
I
okay.
want to say one thing, and then Uncle Zura has a question for you, Eddie. You said if Purdy was on the Ravens, I guarantee your excuse would be is that King Henry is getting the ball 20
Oh, yeah.
plus times a game.
And he has two
He
first-round
should.
receivers.
I've said it
And he
since
has-
week one.
And he has
Yeah,
two
but you-
first-round receivers.
Yes.
And he has two tight ends who can play.
And his coach
his
won a
coach
Super
is
Bowl.
good. Exactly.
Yeah.
And his defense is now magically playing.
Right.
You would have an excuse against Purdy every time.
No, their offensive scheme is based on Lamar
Eddie,
running
this is
the
a
ball.
problem. I'll tell you what. Eddie's analogy of quarterbacks is this: size matters to him. So the guy has
My
to be.
wife says
The guy has to be 6'3", 220. He's got to be all of that. He's got to be all of that.
Right.
And all of that always doesn't fucking translate.
I mean,
A
that's
lot of
true.
the times, that shit doesn't translate. Will Levis sucks dick. He's a fucking machine. He's built like a fucking badass.
You-
AR-15 sucks dick too.
Okay, you can't build a scheme around Brock Purdy's talent.
There's no Eddie.
You can't. The scheme is built around Lamar Jackson. You can't build a scheme. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, CJ.
I agree
Tell
with
me
you on
I'm
this
wrong.
one,
Bro,
actually.
his premise.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, his premise
Tell
is.
me I'm wrong.
Hold on, his premise is correct. Fantastic. You don't. If you throw Brock Purdy in Baltimore, you don't need a scheme. Just let him play.
Exactly. Let him play quarterback.
There's-
Lamar Jackson cannot throw the ball.
Right.
We
so you need a
understand
scheme,
that.
a little kitty ass
Eddie,
scheme.
well, let me Eddie. We go through this every week with the Ravens, and I say it here every week. The amount of passes that Lamar Jackson throws, if it's over 15 to 18, they're fine. Anything over that leads to a loss. Week 1 against the Chiefs, week 2 against the Raiders, week an AFC title game. They threw the ball and they didn't run the ball.
Understand this. The reason why guys are wide open underneath in the middle is because they're spying Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, because he
The
can't throw.
But he can't throw it. That's
Because
the thing.
I'm gonna spy him because I know behind me there's nothing going on back there.
Because he
I'm
can't
gonna stand
throw it.
here.
That's why they're gonna fucking win the
All
Super
right.
Bowl.
Yeah,
this
They're
year.
going to win the Super Bowl if they run their offense the way it's supposed to.
Yes.
Lamar running the ball, Derrick Henry running the
Built
ball,
around Lamar Jackson.
because he cannot throw it.
But if you insert Brock Purdy, you take away the scheme because Brock Purdy can just play quarterback.
Exactly.
Okay, Uncle Zero asked Edward Crockett Santiago.
Jesus.
Would you like him on the Raiders right now?
No. What?
Yeah, you-
He's Gardner
That's just
Minshew.
hate.
you
It's
sound-
just hate.
what?
No,
That's just hate.
no,
That's
it's
just
not-
hate.
no. It's Gardner Minshew. Who's he throwing the ball to?
What?
No. Stop it. Can we all be
Did you just
calm?
compare him to Darnell Minshew?
Yes.
Oh,
He's Gardner Minshew on the Raiders. And tell me I'm wrong.
You're
Rocco.
wrong,
You're
Eddie.
wrong.
You're wrong.
You're
Well,
wrong.
He's throwing to a wide open what?
It does,
Devontae
Eddie, he
Adams.
doesn't
He's not on the
always.
team.
he would have
But he
been.
would have been.
He would have been if we're doing
Theoreticals?
theoreticals. He'd still be on the team.
Oh,
Be right there.
man.
Put it this way: if they had Brock Purdy,
With
guess who else
Luke
they still have?
Getsy.
Probably Josh Jacobs.
With Luke Getsy.
and by the way, how good is Purdy with Kittle? Imagine how good he'd be with Brock Bowers.
Hello.
And for how long?
Hello.
And for how long?
Hello.
Are you kidding me?
He asked a follow-up question.
How about you put him to Buffalo? How good would he be with Dalton Kincaid?
Hello.
What is it?
Eddie, would you take Brock over any of the other QBs the Raiders have had in the last 15 plus years?
Oh my! Yeah, I mean, probably almost all of them.
Okay, we're just making sure your
Your
head is
yeah.
still somewhat
Somewhat level-headed.
Even over Derek Carr.
Oh, 100%. It's not even close.
Yes.
But you guys are comparing him to fucking Lamar Jackson. You
No, 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 no,
crackhead.
no, no,
We
no,
asked the
no.
question. We asked the question.
Odie asked if you switch them. That's
Switch 'em.
where the whole
You're
conversation.
not comparing the two because Lamar is the most elusive.
They're not
But if you're talking
comparable.
about a pure quarterback, Brock
Not
Purdy
even
is
close.
better.
Lamar might be, other than Michael Vick, the most talent. Lamar can throw the ball.
No, that's
No,
where you're wrong.
No.
No.
Tim Tebow couldn't throw a
No,
fucking
no.
football.
Lamar
Lamar Jackson can throw a fucking football.
Not
I've
accurate.
seen him
Not
live.
accurately.
I've seen him
not
live
accurately.
in the Coliseum throw 5 fucking touchdowns with my
accurately.
own, not accurately,
Or
5 touchdowns,
persistently.
5 touchdowns,
Eddie.
not
No,
accurately.
no,
game.
no,
I saw
no.
my
That's
own
one
fucking
game.
eyes.
Saw one
That's
game.
Was that at Louisville?
You saw one game.
That's one game.
saw
Eddie,
one game.
I watched
He's
his man
won 2 fucking MVPs.
And
because
has
he's the most
most
dynamic.
dynamic,
It's
exactly.
not even close.
Not even close.
Nobody saw. Listen, if I need one play on 4th and 1, and I have Lamar Jackson or Brock Purdy, I'm going to give it to Lamar Jackson because I know that he can get to the corner
Right.
faster than anybody else.
Right.
But if I'm 4th and 7,
Right.
I'm not giving it to Lamar.
Nope.
4th and
Give
1,
him-
you're giving it to Brock Purdy.
4th and 1, I give it to Lamar.
Lamar.
4th and 2, I give it to Lamar.
Lamar.
A running down, I give it to Lamar 100 times. If I got to throw it on 4th and 7,
Like a
give me,
quarterback.
give me the other 28 quarterbacks.
Yes.
There's like 3 or 4 I wouldn't take over Lamar.
Ooh.
But that's it.
Or in
I'll
the
go-
red
Look,
zone.
I watched Lamar 3 weeks ago in Dallas lead that team to 28 points with his feet and Derrick Henry's feet. The minute that he started throwing the ball, which he had like 9 pass attempts in the first half. In the second half, when he starts throwing the ball on 3rd down, guess what happened? The game ended 28-25 because he had to throw the ball. He had to throw the ball. When he dropped back on 3rd and 6 to get that first down, and he dropped back, I said, oh my God. He made the play, but I said, oh my God, because if he don't get it, they're going to lose this game. Why did they blow games last year against Miami with big leads? Why do they blow those games? Why did they blow the game against the Rangers? Because they start getting cute and thinking that he can throw the ball.
Or-
Lamar Jackson is not a fucking thrower.
Or their running backs blew out their fucking MCLs.
No.
Listen, I'm not saying that Lamar Jackson is fucking an amazing passer. I'm not
He's
saying
not a
that.
good one.
Zach
not a
said he
good
can
one.
throw it good enough.
Exactly.
Yeah, good enough.
to win 2 MVPs.
But not good enough.
Not
to-
good enough to
Guys,
win a
but
Super
not good
Bowl.
enough to win a.
That offensive scheme, when I watched that AFC Championship game, it drove me nuts.
Why? Because they asked Lamar to throw the
It
ball.
doesn't make that's not his game.
Of course, that's what we're
We're
saying.
saying.
That's exactly what we said. That's
Hey,
exactly
that's
what we said. That he
no
is not
argument.
that
Thrower.
Brock Purdy is a pure quarterback more than Lamar, and he's better at throwing the football than he is Lamar.
But he's not a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
He's a better
Pure
pure
quarterback.
quarterback.
What is that? mean?
Everybody
Throwing
knows
He's
the
throwing the
ball.
ball.
A pure
Throwing the
quarter- throwing the
ball.
Throwing the ball.
standing in the pocket, throwing the ball.
Throwing the ball.
Not
With the
running
quarterback
around,
throwing the ball.
scrambling.
What the quarterback was intended to do.
2006 NFL draft. You have 2 quarterbacks you're gonna fucking pick.
We're in
You're the
2024.
Uh-huh.
2024. Who are you gonna fucking pick?
For what? What team am I?
You have 2 quarterbacks
What
in
team are you?
college.
What team am I?
It doesn't matter.
It
Oh, it
does.
does.
No,
It
no, no,
does
no,
matter.
no, no,
The
no.
situation
It does matter.
In my
Let's stay with the Raiders.
in-
we have the
in-
number
no, no.
1 pick.
In my situation, it doesn't matter.
So
You're a
then- okay,
GM.
so-
You're a
I feel like
GM.
the Raiders are a pretty balanced team. Like,
You
just
are
whatever.
a GM, and you have the Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville, and you have a 6 and 7 quarterback from Iowa State named Brock Purdy.
Oh my
Who
God. This is a
are you?
I don't
drafting?
accept the
That's
premise of
terrible
the
take,
question
Eddie.
because both of them have already been drafted. One in the first round, one in the last pick,
And one has 2 MVPs.
and one has played for less time
And
and is
one
a
went to
better
the Super
thrower.
Bowl. One has been to the Super
Super Bowl.
Bowl.
He's more
And
accomplished.
hasn't done shit.
Neither has Lamar.
He's accomplished,
more
he's
accomplished.
accomplished more for his team
Yes.
than Lamar Jackson.
He has
Exactly.
2 fucking
That's an
MVPs.
individual award.
That's an individual
That's a
award.
He's one
He's-
game away from the Super Bowl.
and Brock
And
Purdy
he
has
has
been
been
one.
there.
And he's been Brock Purdy in his 2 seasons. In his
To the
2
two.
seasons, not more than he's only played 2, and one wasn't a whole one. So in his rookie season, he gets to the NFC title game where he breaks his arm, and his team doesn't do shit. By the way, that's another thing that's telling as fuck.
Yes.
That Kyle Shanahan is so good
Hold
that he
on.
can take any
They
quarterback.
put
and
no.
Josh
Don't get
Johnson.
so don't get all loud.
Josh
That's ridiculous.
Johnson.
Fucking. That's a ridiculous fucking.
E-Book
statement.
said this shit's live, baby.
Yeah.
You said it. You said it.
You said
No,
They couldn't do
You're
shit.
trying to make the point that they literally put CMC at quarter. They didn't have a quarterback.
No, they
Josh,
put-
they
Jo-
put
Jo-
CMC
Johnson's
after Josh
after-
Johnson got hurt.
Right. And,
Yeah.
and before Josh Johnson got hurt, it
So
was
that's
done.
not an argument.
It was done.
All right, let's
With John
take that
Johnson in the game, it was done. It was over. We knew. We saw him drive down the
Yeah.
field. It's over. It's over.
It's over.
Uncle Zerl said, he said Purdy with Jacobs, Bowers, Adams. Imagine that.
100%.
All right, real-
100%. Second best team in the
Okay.
AFC West.
And then Ralphie said, oh my God, stop imagining.
Yeah.
CMC
Yeah.
was already on a team where he was the main guy.
And he didn't do
And
shit.
Didn't do shit.
Nothing.
This year hasn't played once. Last year, I know you guys. Oh, we lost 4 games, but we still.
You're making a statement for my argument.
No,
CMC
Oh,
was on a
he's
team
not
and didn't do
doing-
anything.
doing-
Wait. Listen, we're gonna probably lose 5 or 6 games and still make it to the NFC Championship game. It doesn't matter
You
because
just
of the way
jinx
we
yourself.
play. I'm gonna tell you something, Eddie. Listen to this. I told you guys the first season he is the next Tom Brady. I know you guys might be like, oh, too much, but I'm gonna tell you the actual truth. Listen to this.
Man, I love
The
this.
reason he's good is because the guy does his job. We're criticizing a guy who came from Iowa State. Is that
Oh, yeah.
right?
Last pick in the draft.
Irrelevant. Jimmy G, who went to the Super Bowl and lost on the hold. Let's just be honest, but whatever, it was a hold. and then Brock Purdy came back and did good. Got injured. against a horrible quarterback, Jalen Hurts, because we haven't talked about how bad that guy is, because he can't throw within 20 yards, just like fucking Lamar Jackson, because that's a real thing. Lamar Jackson gets you within 20 yards.
We had a whole Jalen Hurts deal that year.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Listen, you get within 20
Cock
yards,
riding
these
Jalen
guys
Hurts.
tuck the ball in and don't know who to throw to. Brock Purdy, yes, he might not be this Aaron Rodgers guy. He might not win MVPs, which Aaron Rodgers won a bunch. And right now in the Jets, they're willing to fucking kill that guy and get rid of him. Let's be honest. They're going to put a bullet in his head and bury him under the stadium. Because Woody Johnson has no idea what to do anymore because he's already fired people. Why do we always have to say, oh, if this guy is good, we have to put him on a horrible team to see how good he is? That's not a reality, guys.
Did Mike Gucci ask to say hi to me?
And I win the argument. There we go. Boom.
Read the comments. Read the comments. Eddie just got a
so
call
far.
from his
Yeah.
granddaughter. I said hi, Grandpa.
Abuelito, how'd you shoot today?
She did not.
She did not. Tell her she did not.
Well,
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Tom
3
Brady
hours
got
in.
drafted closer than Purdy rather than Lamar. He turned out pretty good.
Hello.
Michael Brown said, guys, first take is almost on Rick. We've got to wrap this up.
all right, guys. Let's give away another.
Give away another $100.
Give it to me.
Just saying, Ralphie has been like 60% of the comments since the last hour.
All right, pick a number. What do you guys want to do? You want to
What's
pick a
Brock
number?
Purdy's number?
No,
We need bigger numbers. We need bigger numbers.
237, Mr. Irrelevant.
13 plus 8 from the bottom.
Southside.
So 21 from the bottom.
Because that's Brock Purdy and Lamar. That's
All
all
right,
we've been talking
21 from the bottom. Let's see who we got.
Eddie don't know how to
It's gotta
count.
be Ralphie.
Eddie's retarded.
about. Ralphie goes, bro, pick some real numbers.
92.
Ralphie should be asleep. Isn't he in Texas? What's going on? Oh, yeah. You guys got people all around the world, huh?
Oh, it's MB.
Michael Brown.
Michael Brown. Congratulations. What did he say in that comment?
Is he a Denver fan?
It's Brittany Mahomes and Ralph are the only ones who know Matt's Busso
There's
size.
some great fucking comments. Great comments.
Michael Brown.
And then the hour number 2 comment was Sheila can't even make it to the CFL.
Great
There
fucking
you go.
comments.
God, we're such winners.
Episode 100.
Episode
Yeah.
100.
Hours.
100. Let's put some ice on that.
Ralphie's like, these are some weak ass numbers. Ralphie just wasted 3 hours.
Ralphie's never going to watch the show again.
Never tune again ever.
Oh shit! All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Episode 100.
Episode 100.
One for the books.
We'll be back for another
Definitely.
100. Thank you for staying on with us for 3 hours. Plenty of good shit. We know tuna sucks in Eddie's mind, and we
Yeah.
gave you a blackness chart.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Very specific.
very specific.
is.
We're out, but we had some black people with us, so it's all
We
good.
love you.
Oh.
What a fucking episode. You guys are hilarious.